What's going on? What's going on, people? TroopzTV back again. Back up blood clot again, you understand? Episode what, blood? Episode 406 of Back Again. You don't know the vibes. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to the blood clot ting. You know what I'm saying? Big up the chat as always, blood. You understand? Big up the mods, them. My brothers. Big up the man, them. As well, blood. You get me? I don't know where they are. You get me?
Oh no, I'm here. I'm here. I just want to leave this picture up, you know.
Oh, Lewis is here, blood. You understand? Turn that mic down a little bit. You get me? But
I'm my bad.
Lewis is here, blood. You get me? I don't know where Flawless is. Maybe he's looking for Mbuemo. You get me? Because he was supposed to be here on Friday doing a medical, and still nothing has been done on that side. You feel me? Monts, I think Monts is doing his makeup. You get me? Monts is doing his makeup, blood. So right about now, you just got troops, blood. You get me? So run up the likes. You get me? First things first, blood. Run up the blood clot likes. You understand? Make sure you man in the chat hit the like button, blood. You get me? That is the first thing, blood. First things first. You get me? Let's smash these likes, blood. You get me? But Lewis, we do have Lewis here now. You get me? Through to the semi-finals of the Club World Cup. But Kudas is looking sideways, blood. You get me?
Kudos I ain't really that worried about. Like, we'll go back in for him once you lot run me the nonny money. So when you're ready, 50 million ASAP. But yeah, it's been a good weekend. We're through to the semi-finals. 2 games away from me having this beautiful crest on our club shirt for the next 4 years. 2 weeks away from our WWE Chelsea belt pulling up the Chelsea. And also, Poch lost another final. So it's been an amazing weekend. God be with the Americans. God be with you guys. I hope you get your Independence Day again. And with that in mind, also happy Independence Day. But yeah, it's been a brilliant weekend. It's been a great weekend. Now we just need our 50 million. Out the Chelsea. And
Flawless.
Fuck Poch. Fat prick.
Jesus.
Flawless.
You.
Another weekend waiting for Mbuemo, whatever you want to call him, man like Brian. You get me? We were told medical Friday, but Monday afternoon, still nothing done at this moment in time. You get me? And DCL blood. You get me?
Yeah, with the Mbuemo deal, still working on it, still negotiating. That's what Romano tweeted a couple hours ago. Talking about United still working on the deal. He still wants the Manchester United move. We just be in Manchester United in that sense. And in regards to DCL, slow news week. That's what DCL is.
Oh, is it?
Of course. That's
is it?
Last week it was Ndidi. These are the same sources. We was making a bid for Ndidi, and Ndidi was on his way to Manchester United. What happened to that?
I didn't see the Ndidi. I didn't see
Ndidi was the thing. I'm surprised.
No, I didn't see it.
Yeah, he was linked with Ndidi. It was 9 million, and Ndidi was on his way to Manchester United Football Club.
This is better than flipping DCL.
Yeah, but it still wouldn't be a good signing. Callum Wilson just got released. I'm just waiting on that one next week, or Jamie Vardy or something.
Ndidi ain't better than your midfield right now.
Yeah, but I know midfielders that are better than our midfielder right now. Personally, it's not tough to be better than our midfield. Whatsoever, the options is limited in there, 110%. So yeah, I'm not concerned about the Calvert-Lewin stuff whatsoever. Like I said, it was Ndidi last week. It'll be Vardy or Callum Wilson next week. So yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, it's looking long for you, man, blood. You get me?
That is true. That is true.
Looks like Man United by name don't really work. You know what I mean?
Dude, the player we signed and rejected you lot for us.
You get me? Because he was going to be backup. Key thing. You get me?
Yeah, sure, man. Whatever you want to say.
He can get into your team. He can get into your team. He can't get into my starting 11. You know
Of course he can. He's better than Martinelli over on the left.
You don't play on the. You don't play on the left, mate. He plays on the right.
On the left, bro.
He don't play on the left, though, does he? He plays on the right. He does not play on the left. Let's not do this. Let's not move it. Saka is clear. Let's not do this.
No one's disputing that.
So you
same
get
way
me,
Martinelli can play at the nine.
We wanted him as a right winger, right wing backup.
Martinelli was cold in the 9.
Right wing backup.
What's the difference? What is
right
the difference?
Wing backup.
The same way you said
right
Martinelli
wing.
was cold in
We
the 9.
ain't seen him Wemo play on the left,
what
mate.
Is the
da
difference?
da 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 da
What is
da.
the difference?
Yada 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 yada
What
yada
is the
yada
difference?
yada.
Now man don't want to talk.
Yada 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 yada. This will be here.
Yada
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 yada. I know he's a better left winger than Martinelli.
Yeah,
I know he's a better left winger than Martinelli.
Nobody seen Mbeumo play on the left. Ain't nobody seen Mbeumo play on the left. Nobody ain't seen that. Everybody seen Mbeumo play on the left, lad. I have not seen Mbeumo play on the left. I have seen Mbeumo play on the right hand side. That is Mbeumo's position. That is where he is going to play. That is where we said that that is where we wanted him to play. You understand?
He's a bad 10 than your captain.
You get me, blood. Let's have some of that, blood.
That's your idiot manager.
Yeah, blood.
That's why.
There we go, blood. You know what I'm saying?
He's a better 10. What are we talking about? We've seen him play in the 10.
He plays on the right.
What are we talking about?
He plays on the right.
And he also plays in the 10. And he also plays
on the right.
10.
I ain't seen that. I ain't seen him play in the 10, blood. I ain't seen him play on the left. I've heard he can play there. You know what I'm saying?
You've never seen him play in the 10. You haven't seen him play. Watch Brentford.
You get me?
You don't watch Brentford then.
Where's yeah?
Yeah,
he don't. Yeah,
he's a better 10 than Odegaard
right now as well.
He's a better 10 than Odegaard. What are we doing out here?
Oh, now, go move your goalpost, blood. You get me? He's a right winger, mate. He ain't better than Saka. He plays on the right. He ain't better than Saka.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, there we go, blood. That's what you bought him for. You bought him for the right.
If you go to your football club, your best 10 and your best left winger,
you bought him for the right, blood.
What are you doing? You know what I'm saying?
You
That's your
bought him
idiot
for the right.
That's why you lot went in for Madueke. That's why you lot are in for Madueke.
You understand?
Yeah. Smart.
You understand?
Smart move. I do understand. Smart move, innit?
Yeah, right.
Smart
right
move.
Wing, blood.
Smart move. Need to improve in
right
your
wing, blood. You get
all right, cool.
Man told me he was getting Gyokeres. You know what I mean? How's that going, blood? Months.
Cool. You told me you was getting.
We got Bane. We got Bane, bro. We got what I said we're getting in it. We got what I said we're getting in it. We got some blood club Andy in it. We're doing what we're doing in it. We're doing what we're doing in it.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you doing? What are you doing? Making your moves to finish a place forever. You know what I'm saying? What we doing?
You, blood. You get me? How's the leg doing, Months? You understand? Another weekend resting the leg. You get me? Nowhere to go. You understand? Just locked up in Brum. You get me?
Dark.
Maybe Mbeumo got lost in Brum. You understand? It is on the way to OT. You understand?
I mean, first of all, Mbeumo being better than Odegaard in the 10 is insane. Right from you,
hilarious, isn't it, blood? Yeah, man. That's what goalposts must move. Let the goalposts move.
I just want to say that.
Let the goalposts move.
Ain't no goalpost thing. It's not no goalpost.
That's insane.
Yeah, Months. Your intro, Months.
Mbeumo don't even play it, and he plays a second striker / in a 2 with Wisa when he plays in the middle. He don't even play.
So it's because he plays the back 3, so it's the same system.
It's Norgard. Sorry. It's Damsgaard that operates that role.
What we doing out here? Like this man didn't say Martinelli's cold in the 9. You know what I'm saying? What we doing out here, man? And he's a better left winger than him anyway.
I'm just saying Damsgaard's the one who kind of does that role more than Mbeumo, innit?
Well, it's not.
Anyway,
don't play in the 10. Troops don't watch Brentford because Mbeumo don't play in the 10 according to him. What we doing out here?
He doesn't play in the 10, really.
Plays on the right.
He plays in the 10.
Okay, now he plays on the 10. Okay, yeah.
He does both.
Cool. Yeah,
he does both.
Yeah, cool.
What are we talking about?
Yeah. Word to Heady 1. This guy's reaching for the stars, you know. S Club 7 seconds, bro. Reaching.
Same way your club's reaching for trophies and don't get there. What we doing out here? All this to finish a place backwards. All this moves to finish a place backwards. All these moves you lot are making, and you're both finish third. That's the craziest part.
Yeah,
Go
you
add
are rattled,
Gyokeres,
mate. I've
go
done
add
my
Eze
job.
and then do it.
I've
You know
done
what
my
I'm saying?
job.
It's not that. These
My
are
job
facts.
is done.
These are facts. You know what I'm saying? These are facts because
My job is done.
You ain't finishing. You ain't predicting to finish top 2. What we doing out here? All
My
these
job
moves to finish
is
a place
done.
backwards. You know what I'm
He's
saying?
gone.
Man, just
Ed
stating
gone.
facts.
Mars.
It's not. I'm just stating facts.
Jupiter. He's
I'm just
gone.
stating facts. That's all it is. This is facts. If we ask you right now for
He
your
is
prediction,
gone.
you're
Look,
gonna say third.
look, he's gone. He's
You're
gone.
gonna say third.
He's
No,
gone.
I'm just stating facts. This is why you're not responding to what I'm saying. It's cool though, because if we
He's
ask you
gone.
for a prediction right now,
He's
you're saying
gone.
third. You ain't
He's
predicting
gone.
Arsenal to finish third or
He's
second.
gone.
What we talking
Transfer
about?
window ain't where are you
Nah,
finishing?
I
Where are
just
you
say
finishing?
facts.
Where are you
They
finishing?
were just stating facts. What
Where are
when
you finishing?
with who? What with this team?
Where are you finishing?
Well, right now, where are you
With
finishing?
your
Answer my
transfer,
question
with
first.
everyone, with
Answer my-
Mbeumo, with DCL, Cunha as your
DCL's
front
not on
line.
his
Where
way
are you
here.
finishing?
DCL's not on his way here. Don't
Where are
stop
you
talking
finishing?
about reaching. There's
Where
been
are you
no
finishing?
reliable sources saying
Onana's
that.
didn't go. Where are
Yes,
you
it is.
finishing?
Again,
Where
where
are
are
you
you
finishing?
finishing first? Answer my question
Where are you
first. Now you
finishing?
know what. Now you know what.
You get
Answer
top
question.
off?
Now you don't want to answer
You get
questions.
top off?
Now
You getting
don't
above
wanna
sea
answer
level?
questions. Are you
Are you man
finishing?
still?
Are you finishing top of the league?
Are you getting above sea
finishing
level?
top of the league?
What the
Are
fuck
you still
was
drowning?
that?
You get me?
Are you finishing
Man, I'm
top of the
drowning,
league?
bro. You only
Are
drowning.
you finishing top of the league?
You only
Are
drown.
you finishing top of the league?
What, bro?
Man,
You
ain't seen a
man.
trophy in half a decade
You're just
talking
there
about
drowning, man.
drowning. It's
You're just
crazy
like
work, you
hanging.
know. That is
Get me?
crazy work.
Hanging.
All
You
of
get me?
this to finish a place down is
But months
crazy.
anyway, as you
All
are,
of
bro.
this
You get me?
Go on.
We've
Go
done our
on.
job once.
Is
But yeah,
what we talking about
how's
here?
the leg, bud? You didn't even like. I mean, how's the leg, bro? I mean,
Yes, still can't walk. Still can't walk.
cross.
But there's a limp though. Like there's a heavy limp. There weren't a heavy limp before, so there's that. You know what I'm saying? There weren't a
Oh, you
heavy
beat
limp
me
before.
to it first.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
there, blood. I'm on point today.
But the swelling's gone down, and hopefully this MRI patterns. We'll see what the actual damage is. You know what I'm saying? But aside from the knee, we're good, man. Obviously, transfer news is a bit quiet on our end for obvious reasons, but I'm here seeing everything else unfold. And listen, man, the Gyokeres thing, man, played in it. Like as I said,
it's rattled, man, isn't it? You understand?
Chelsea,
it's done what it's supposed to do.
Obviously,
Well,
for
this
me,
guy's turning like a pigeon, blood. How can he just like this?
yeah,
I
but
said Gyokeres, man, just went.
yeah, but DCL will do that to you, innit? DCL
Man just went like, whoa, blood.
DCL will do that to
No,
man.
I'll
Man
say the
scanning
same
quicker
thing.
than flipping. Who did that scan? Remember who done that?
Who had the Uncle Drive one?
Who was it?
I don't know. Some brother
Was
from
it
East.
Pedri when he was like?
Oh, not that.
Yeah,
I said
I
Gyokeres
think
Flawless
it was
was like.
Uncle Drive video.
Flawless thought he was back at Ballers. He thought he was back at Ballers. He thought he was back at Ballers, but man started
That's
scanning.
very well. Yeah, it's a reflex. That's what it is.
Whoa, Gyokeres, Gyokeres,
It's a reflex.
whoa. Got it moving.
It's good to have you back, Troops. Good to have you back.
Yeah, someone woke up on the right side of the bed,
it's
you
good,
know.
it's good to have you back. It's good to have you back still.
Wow.
It's good to have you back.
Wow, yo, hey.
It's good to have you back, man. But nah, I was saying, I
It
thought
does that,
Chelsea
innit?
were playing.
Gyokeres, blood. You get me?
I thought Chelsea were playing 3D chess. Sorry, I thought Chelsea were playing chess and Arsenal playing checkers. And obviously when the Madueke stuff dropped, and then obviously the Wanyeri news kind of got chucked in there as well. But then not even 24 hours, Arsenal just come with a mad response. They even wait 24 hours, cuz they didn't even wait 24 hours. They didn't even wait 24 hours. So if Chelsea were playing chess, then it looks like Arsenal are playing 3D chess at this point. You know what I'm saying? It might have been that.
You know how we're involved in this Gyokeres.
No. I'm saying no. You're not involved in the Gyokeres. Though. I'm just saying is that like, with the Noni news and then Arsenal
only us.
come back. Arsenal obviously come
Yeah,
back with
it's
a
only
bang.
you.
They've done their thing. So yeah, man, just seeing all the transfer stuff unfold, like seeing Arsenal, Gyokeres, Chelsea, and then seeing DCL. DCL. That's insanity. Like I hope it's real. You know what? I don't even know. I haven't heard a thing that Flawless has said about it, but I can already guarantee you. I can guarantee you. I feel like Flawless doesn't really think it's real, and he's very confident that it's not. But this is what Troops was doing with Madueke. You know what I'm saying?
You see when certain man, because this is the thing, it has to start somewhere. Yeah, it's got to start somewhere. Yeah, and then when
money to Arsenal,
when the sharks start to circle, then
there was reliable sources from the jump. Like I said, it was NDD last week.
Not from the jump.
It was
not from the
it was
jump. not the first, like the first couple of days, it was very like
everyone was like,
it was like, oh, it was PYS and some random,
and then it started like Ben Jacobs started doing
months again. Pies is the aggregator.
Pies is reliable.
Yeah, but Pies
Pies
was
the aggregator,
like,
not the in the know.
When the Ben Jacobs thing, that's when we started to go.
He'll put it out there to make to make it.
Pies tweets something that means he's heard it from a reliable source.
If Fab drops something, he posts it. If someone,
that's what I mean. Like he'll put it out to inflate it. He'll inflate the news. Do you know what I'm saying?
He just centers all the Chelsea news into one account. He's not the source.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying, but I'm saying he inflates.
But he will see the source and post the source in it. But the source,
that's what I'm saying.
But the source he posted wasn't a Jacobs or one of them, or a Matt Law or one of them. It was some next random youth lad.
I actually don't know who dropped the first Madueke.
Yeah, it was. That's what I'm saying.
When I first seen it, it was like it was reliable sources.
Just want to clarify.
So you didn't see the first drop then?
No, I didn't see the first.
Yeah, the first 3-4 drops. Everyone was like, nah. Then Ben Jacobs. That's when started going. Okay, cool. You know what? This might be
genuinely speaking.
I'll start from somewhere though.
Up until Ben Jacobs' post, even before Pletty goal and that, I actually wasn't joking around and just clowning in it like, it's gonna happen. And then it started getting real. So Flawless, this is how it starts, bro.
Yeah, cool. This is how Ndidi started too. This was Ndidi last week. This was Southgate.
Great.
Yeah, but look, we had Garnacho, which faded. Then I thought that this one. And then this one turned out, look at me, the Noni one's kind of, this could be, you get me? Where, all right, this one could be on that. Because it makes sense. It's free. You ain't really got bread.
It was when Matt Law dropped it.
You need a striker.
Did you mean there's bread there?
No, Matt Law wasn't the first one. There was whispers before Matt Law. It was when Matt Law dropped it that we went, oh my days, this actually.
Callum Wilson just
go to Pies and find out.
Callum Wilson just left them, innit? So maybe they pivot to him.
Yeah. That will be the next one.
I'm hearing he's going Everton. That's the maddest thing.
That'll be the next one.
I heard he's going Everton.
All I'm saying is like
the DCR replacement.
All I'm saying in Flawless, you see this buff.
It was actually Matt Law first,
and that's not going to happen in that. Listen, bro.
Because this happens every single window as long as I've been content creating. There's some out the wild one. Of course, it was Southgate to Manchester United. It was Mano to Chelsea. It was Ndidi to Manchester United. These were
actually things that could have these were conversations being had and considerations in the club. It's not like Southgate. It's not like Southgate to Man United was never spoken about in the hierarchy.
One man and he got sacked because of that.
By the way, chat. This is
Noni Madueke started as a conversation.
This ain't the Man United session. Just let the chat know.
What do you
Noni Madueke started as a conversation.
Yeah, it started as a conversation. There was no conversation on any of those things surrounding it, but all these things had legs. All the things I've just mentioned, and I bet if I go back, there's more. This happens all the time. We fall for it, like Manchester United having nobody.
Who is it that reported DCL, guys?
Man.
Can I just? I never
even saw the link.
The source is that unreliable. We don't even know what it is.
No, because obviously I've heard.
I saw it on a United. I saw it on that Amarim United.
Was it Laurie? Was it Laurie?
I saw it on that Amarim United guy.
So was it Laurie? Was it Laurie?
He says he's on.
I see it in papers. That newspapers.
I see it off this. This is why I see it off. Look.
Yeah, go on. Let me know how to see it.
This guy. He puts everything about Man United as well. He's like that pie shoot. Wait. Why is it giving me? I don't want that.
Reluctant Nico. Who's that guy?
Yeah, I've heard of him. I've seen him pop up on the
I've heard the name, but I'm guessing some United in the know. I'm talking about a Patreon and that. Yeah, he definitely in the know.
I don't know. Yeah, someone tell me the source so I can. Yeah, as soon as I get the source,
this is what I'm talking about.
I said United dreaming of Calvert-Lewin. That's dark.
Dreaming of Calvert-Lewin is crazy.
Yeah, that's dark work, man.
Dreaming. Jesus.
That's such an awful way to word it.
But I thought it was a Watkins thing.
Yeah, this guy. I'll see him post it.
Nah, that's not enough for me.
I don't know who this is, blood.
Yeah, he must be in the know.
Not enough. If it comes to like the lorries and Ben Jacobs and them man, you know, if them man start coming out about it, then this guy's following is going to triple. You know how it works, innit? His following is going to triple. First one to break the news. Right. It's probably DCL's dream to move to United. Why? It's probably the other way around.
Bit of both.
Of course, it's the other way around.
Bit of both.
Yeah, it's probably his dream.
Of course,
to move to United.
Nah, but bit of both, man. You get me?
Yeah, he'll take it a piss. But yeah,
it can elevate that. He's better than Hoyland, bruv. Come on. But we'll talk about that.
You didn't see the latest fan tweet. Hoyland's desire.
Yeah, I know. I see that. But we'll talk about that when we get into the Man United side. Yeah. This is an intro, blood. That's what I'm saying. Like that.
Yeah, man, idea. Sorry. Yeah,
I was letting the chat know. I said to the chat, yo, this is an intro. Like this still ain't Man United section. We're gonna go over this again, blood. Don't worry about that. Big up Rex. Big up Troops and the panel. Hashtag stop Madueke. Bro, I'm doing all I can. You get me? I'm doing all I can. I need the other gunners to jump on board, blood. You get me?
You won't be able to stop Nonny, mate.
Big up the Chelsea, man. Man, you want DCL to hold Shaw's hand in the treatment table. He does have He does have a very bad injury record, so I don't know. I mean, it's
they got Mount for that, mate.
Big up the Chelsea, man. Again, not gonna lie, rivals are rattled by Arsenal's transfer. Yeah, they are, man. Fully rattled. The Zubimendi one rattled them, then the Gyokeres one, it's like one after the other. Bang, bang. You get me? Like, it's rattled them, bro. And it should do. But these are top signings. Big up Chelsea fans at Ham Rolls. Good news for United fans. Calvert-Lewin scored a winner against Tottenham in 2020. Suck your mother. Hashtag comment you got this. Hashtag Glock 9 in. Obviously, he's not telling Flawless that, blood. You get me? Big up C Flair. My dog. Troops, to quote a certain peanut head, it's all fun and games till the ball gets kicked. And if Arsenal choke this deal, the head loss will be hilarious. Yeah.
Up the Chelsea.
Nah, the deals. You know what I mean? Recently, when you hear the, you know what I mean, Arsenal are the deal gets done in it. You get me? Rice, you know what I mean? Havertz, unfortunately. Kepa, Norgard, Zubi, all been done. You get me? So Gyokeres, yeah, man. The ball is rolling now, rude boy. So it's about, I want to know what shirt he's gonna wear, blood, because he wears 17 for Sweden. He wore 17 at Coventry. So, but the thing is, Jesus has 9 here, and Zinchenko has 9 as well. So it's like, 17. So I don't know. Someone's gonna have to lose their number, or we're gonna have to find them another number. Big up the Herbs, man. Every time. Big up Herbs, man. It's very rare I get to watch the stream live due to my busy schedule, but this was a fuck up weekend as a LFC fan. But I want to thank the Mandem for their streams last weekend. It helped out a brother. Appreciate that, blood. You get me? We do all we can. You get me, to bring football talk and entertainment, blood. You get me? You understand? We're not fucking Match of the Day and them thing there. We're more like CBS. You see me? Big up Judo. Big up man like Judo. Oi, chef, back again. When's executive chef Nonny's first day on the job? We need you to send Ethan Wanyeri our way. You know, actually, the audacity you showed in actually asking for Wanyeri, I find it hilarious, blood. You get me? And then to even ask for Max Dowman, it makes it even more laughable, blood. You understand?
That's not true. It's not even legally true. You can't buy a 15-year-old.
Yeah, I know. But they're trying to do some academy, I don't know, plan for when he's 16, I don't know. But the audacity
that would make sense, to be fair. Yeah, all I'm saying with Wanyeri is we didn't say we're taking him. We're just saying, yo, you better re-sign him. Otherwise...
You don't want Chelsea. Chelsea want Wanyeri. There's the thing.
Big up Rex.
Big up Rex, blood. Rodrigo, Gyokeres, Saka, this front three. Bro, if that front three happens, title's coming home, mate. Tell you that for free. Big up Josiah. Big up man like Josiah, blood. He says, big up, man, them absolutely buzzing with the Glock 9 signing. About damn time we got our striker. Get me Eze and Rodrigo next. Don't bring Madueke anywhere near my club. And if Ethan goes, I'll go mad. You see Josiah? Josiah could be my burner account. You get me? It's a beautiful day, blood. You know what I mean? It's going to be a good week for us Gunners, blood. It's going to be a good week, blood. Big up Sports Genius. Big up Mexico for winning the Gold Cup. Raul Jimenez with the Jota celebration. Brother Monts, you ready for Sesko?
Excuse me?
Boy.
I don't know, bro. I haven't really heard anything about Sesko. But yeah, no, big up. Yeah, I see the Jota celebration. And Dembele as well, by the way. I see the Dembele one as well. There's been a lot of, and Mbappe. There's been a lot of celebrations around the world as well. And I think a band put his shirt up in their performance on the big screen as well.
Oasis.
The Oasis. Yeah. Cold. So yeah, man. Obviously, I don't know about no Sesko, I'll be real. But another thing, I don't know if we've spoken about it, but yeah, man, I get well soon Musiala, man, because that was a fucked up.
Yeah, that was horrible.
I was going to touch on that on other news still.
Yeah, that's too. Yeah.
But yeah,
No, I could kind of hear Sesko though, because like, hate to say, you probably do need to get a striker.
Diaz as well with the Barca talk. We're going to get into that though. You get me? We're going to get into that, blood. Big up Seka, not Saka. Glock 9 fits better to Man United than AFC. He will be a passenger playing against low block. Who do you think wins? Real Madrid, PSG. Thoughts about Gonzalo Garcia? I'm not sure. I think Gyokeres suits. You get me? I've looked back. I know how he plays. I've been watching more about him as well, and I think he suits, bro. You understand? There's a lot that people say about him that he actually can do. You get me? So what we've been missing is that man that can take that chance. You understand? The amount of chances we create, there's no way he's gonna flop. You get me? Real Madrid, PSG. PSG.
I'm gonna lean towards PSG.
Yeah, PSG just.
PSG
They're
gonna be a good game. Be interesting to see how Alonso sets up against.
That's what I'm thinking. How is he gonna? Is he gonna switch up the formation or?
Because he's been doing that throughout the tournament and it's worked to an extent. There's a lot of quality on show. It's gonna be a good game, like the PSG Bayern game, in my opinion.
And then the Garcia, yeah, he looks good, blood. Can't lie.
Well.
He's played very well, bro. He's took his chance. He's grabbed his chance with both hands, blood. You get me? He's doing his damn thing. I'm not gonna lie.
It'll be interesting to see what Gyokeres does against those low blocks, though. It will be interesting.
He'll have the time of his life, mate. We got OBN high panel PSG versus Real Madrid, going with PSG. Alles. Yeah, I think PSG just.
I hope to see them on Sunday.
Who you got in the semi-final?
We got Fluminense. Thiago Silva, I didn't want it to be you, man.
Hey, your route to the final is fucking cool.
It's stunk, innit?
What do you mean?
But it's what it is.
I'm not even gonna hate because I'll route.
No, that's what I'm saying, because you still have to beat.
Yeah, our route to the final in 22 for the Champions League was so like we lost in the final, but our route to the final was so shit. So I can't.
No, we've just done a tour of Brazil. You can't play with that league.
But our group stage was fucked, so it's one of them ones.
And like they would have got City, but they couldn't handle our halal, innit? It's their fault.
Big up Tony Woodcock. He's moving mad.
Crazy.
Big up Chelsea.
Troops,
can we offer you and Cuckoo along with Madueke? Why buy one Rodrigo for 100 mil when you can get two ballers for the same price? No, blood. You get me? That miss that Nkuku missed, that the ball is still traveling, blood. You get me? The ball is still orbiting. Big up K. You're mad. Big up K, blood. Shameless Chelsea are targeting Wanyeri and also Dalman now. Why don't you show love to your academy players? Disgusting.
Blame PSR rules because academy players are pure profit on the books. That's why Wanyeri, it might not be me, it will be someone else, and you'll get that pure profit. So, I mean, unless you don't re-sign him, then he'll just go for a free, innit? So, Yeah.
Big up Breathe Greatness TV. He is going to wear 40. Glock 40. Glock 45
No, like
sounds
up
better.
40
Blood.
first.
I mean, Glock 45 sounds better, blood. Big up, if you're my ocean, I'm your wave. Crazy. You guys on Love Island would be an absolute dream. Nah,
Swear he super chatted that before.
Nah, he hasn't. I don't think he's super chatted that.
Nah, someone
He might have sent that to. He might have
though.
sent that to yours.
No, someone said that on here about us before. I don't know if it was him though.
Trust you to remember that. Big up Kurt Chaos.
Yeah, I'd be paying attention.
Paying attention to what? Months. Snow bunny, isn't it? But months players in the AFL doing the celebration.
Is that Austrian or Australian?
Australian.
I appreciate that. That's yeah, cold still. I didn't see that though. They should probably like televise it. Or not televise it, but like probably seen it on Twitter or something. Yeah, that's cold.
And big up OBN. He says PSG beat all the English teams in the Champions League, so Chelsea have no chance in the final. PSG scored against Bayern with 9 men. Fucking insane.
Oh shit! Man.
I think Chelsea probably do get to the final, but that's all they do. You get me?
Run me PSG, man. Whatever happens, happens. We're facing the best.
Big up Rian. I have a second date with the Pakistani girl. I'm excited. Come on, bro. Get me. Just remember, keep composure. You understand? And keep the conversation. Keep the conversation flowing, blood. You get me? Don't do nothing simpy, and don't do nothing too roasterish.
What have you chosen for the date, bro? Let us know. What have you chosen for the date? You know what I'm saying?
But let's get these likes up, chat. We're on 314. We got nearly 1,600 in here, blood. You get me? But we're on 314. Let's get this up to 700, blood. No, you know what? 1K, bro. Aim for 1K, blood. Let's get this to 1K likes, blood. You understand? 750.
Yeah, don't be a Havertz.
Louder.
The fucking likes.
Don't be a Jackson, blood. You feel me? Arsenal.
Fair enough.
Arsenal news. You get me? The news that has rattled football fans all across the globe, all across the Premier League. Some are respecting it. You get me? Some are trying to downplay it. Some are being salty. You understand? Some are not putting respect on the man's name. You get me? I was told certain teams have pull. You understand? And then he's going there, blood. But it looks like he ain't going there, blood. You understand? He's going to the Arsenal, mate. You get me? The hottest property in the striker market. Victor Bloodclot Gyokeres, rude boy, is on the verge. He's on the verge of joining the Arsenal, blood. You get me? Finally, I am getting a proper bagsman at my club, blood. You get me? Fantastic news. You understand? Amazing news, blood. You get me? The news that nobody wanted to hear apart from Arsenal fans. Fabrizio broke yesterday, blood. You understand? He broke it, and he broke everyone's hearts with that news, blood. You understand? That is my fucking striker, blood. You get me? Pushing for the move. You understand? Pushing for the move. Man said, take 2 mil. Take 2 mil off my salary, bro. Take that. I want to go to Arsenal. You know what I mean? He wants to go to Arsenal, blood. You understand? So that man thought Amorim could get him to Man United, blood. You get me? How did that go? You know what I mean? How did that go, blood? You know what I mean? He never wanted United, blood. All he wanted was Arsenal, mate. You get me? I said it. The players, the real bad man in world football, blood. Yeah, the real sought after players are not gonna want to go to clubs on the down. You get me? Not competing, not in Europe, just dead in the bottom half of the table, blood. You get me? They don't want to go there, blood. They want to go to Arsenal. You get me? They want to play alongside Saka. They want to play alongside Zubimendi. They want to have Saliba as their centre back. They don't want to look across and they see Rashford. They see Garnacho, Bruno Fernandes in 2025, blood. You understand? Maguire at the back.
You don't rate him now.
They don't want none of that.
You don't rate him
They
now.
don't want none of
You
that.
don't rate
That
him
is
now.
not
Hey,
appealing
forget
to
that.
them.
Hey,
I'm not
you don't-
finished.
you
I'm not
don't-
finished.
you
I'm
don't
not
rate him
finished.
now.
You're rattled. I'm not
Alright.
finished. I'm not
I'm
finished.
not rattled.
You're
I'm just asking the
Why are
question.
you interjecting? I'm not finished.
I asked the
I let
question.
everyone go off on their.
Alright,
I let
cool.
everyone
You know
go
what?
off on
My
their
bad.
tyrant. But Mr. Rattled here,
I'll save it.
understand,
I'll
can't
save it.
keep
I'll
his-
save it. My
you
bad.
understand?
My bad.
Can't
My
keep
bad.
his, get me?
I'll ask you
His
at the end.
emotions in check. You
I'll ask
understand?
you at the end.
And that's what the signing has done. It
I
has
remember that.
rattled. It has rattled fan bases. That's what it's done. You get me? You say his name, blood. But man, no, you get me? His neck's twitching. You get me? You understand? That is my striker. You get me? Man like, yeah? Man like blood. Yeah? The man they don't want to kick ball with them man there, bro. The man they don't want to kick ball with them man there, bro. Yeah? They want to kick ball with the man them blood. Yeah? Beautiful. Beautiful from the man blood. You get me? Amazing. Man told me Berta. What's Berta doing? You get me? Why you got this hope with Berta? You understand? Berta got the deal done. Yeah? Everyone knows. Yeah? Everyone knows.
So this one isn't Arteta.
Yeah? Everyone knows worldwide, yeah, that Mikel Arteta has been chasing, I repeat, chasing Benjamin Sesko, blood, yeah? And there was no links whatsoever to Gyokeres until Berta came through the door, blood. You understand? We all thought it was going to be Sesko. We was all, well, some of us were fighting against it. You get me? But I was one of them. You get me? Some of them were supporting it. Yeah, Sesko. I was saying, no, Gyokeres is the one we need to go to. You understand? I said on numerous occasions that Gyokeres looks to me, his profile, the way he plays like a Atletico Madrid striker. He has the profile of a Diego Costa. He has that profile, or he's that style of player. I honestly think that maybe Berta had him on the list from when he was at Atletico, and maybe he was going to take him to Atletico, but he said to him, yo, we're moving. I'm going to Arsenal. Arsenal need a striker. I've been watching this boy here. This is the one that I think Arsenal should bring in. I'm the new sporting director. You don't want me to go and do moves? Then this is a move that I think that should be made. You understand? And the move has been done because everyone knows Arteta was in love with Sesko, blood. You get me? That was his one. Yeah, that was the one. But Berta come through the door, and it looks to me now that he's gonna have a say in what's happening. You get me? He is going to have a say in what's happening because there was no links to the man. None. It was all Sesko, Watkins. Who else was linked in the striker area, blood? That Dovbiet was linked at one point. There was no Gyokeres. You understand? There was no Gyokeres, bro. So big up Berta. You understand? Because I know, you understand, Berta the chef. You get me? Andrea the chef Berta. That's what I'm going to call him now. You understand?
And Arteta.
Because he is absolutely cooking, blood. You get me?
So you reckon Arteta had no say in this at all?
Yeah, it's only Arteta when it's a bad transfer.
I don't think. I think obviously Arteta had to agree with it, but I don't think Arteta wanted him at first. I do believe that I do believe Berta has pushed this one. I do believe he's pushed him ahead of Sesko because Sesko was
but sometimes it might start off like that. But sometimes
whatever Berta's gone in and done there and said to him, "Yo, this is," and showed him the influence, bro. It's clear.
And Mons, just before you go, Mons. So if Noni joins, it would be Arteta pushing it, right?
They've all said already it's Arteta, so let's not do this.
You said that, it's Arteta.
Arteta's the one that wants him.
No, who said it? Who said it?
No, he said that he approved of it. Doesn't mean that. That means so Berta is the sporting director.
You see it.
He has to go through Berta, right? But by the logic you're using
with Win Stanley. That's what the report said. He's talking with Win Stanley.
You see it, guys.
He has to. He's the one that gets the deal done. So he's the one that has to.
Because before Berta came in, there was no signs of Noni joining Arsenal.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
Do you see what I said? It's a good transfer, it's Berta. When it's a bad transfer, it's Super Duper Mick.
Yep.
And these are the goalposts.
Yep.
Voop. Getting spread open like gal's legs.
That's not a pause.
Yeah, you see, I ain't even a pause, bruv. But
That's not a pause.
yeah. Big up Arteta for the transfer, man. Big up Arteta. It'll be very interesting to see if he replicates the same numbers in
I don't
his
hate. I don't
do
hate
think it'll be an
Arteta.
improvement.
I don't hate Arteta, but man saying I hate Arteta. I don't hate Arteta, but
No. No
can
one's
clearly
saying that.
see-
We're just showing the goalposts being stretched open.
yeah, why not?
Mhm.
Why not? You lot do it all the time. Why can't I?
Do we? Can you explain?
Why?
What?
You
Like
lot do
what?
it on numerous. You lot do it on numerous subjects. You get
Like
me?
what?
I can't just think of one right now. Off the top
Where's
of
the
my head.
evidence?
Yeah.
Bring some evidence to court.
I can't just think off the top of my head. Yeah, of a time when
Because
you
like,
lot
ours is just
moved
right here in the present
goalposts.
day.
You get me? I don't know. You with your Conference League trophy, the way that you go on like it's a major and it's really not. You understand? Moving it. Oh yeah,
You
we won
said
the
I
conference.
never called it a major
you did.
trophy. I
Yes,
said
you
we're
have.
finishing the
You called
story
it a
and being
major.
the only team in
You
Europe to
called
win
it a major.
every
You
honor.
called it a major.
That's not
You called
changing
it a
the
major.
goalpost. That's a damn
You
fact.
called it.
We've
No,
done
no,
it
no,
all.
you
We've
called it a
done it
major.
all.
That
We've
is not
won
a
it
major
all. Up the
honor, blood.
Gargantuan Blues.
Yeah? That is not a major honor, blood. Yeah?
No, I never said
understand?
it's a major honor. You put
Yeah, you
those
did.
words in my mouth.
Yeah, you did.
I
I'm not putting
never
nothing in
once
your mouth.
called
Pause.
it a major honor.
I ain't putting
I
nothing in your
never
mouth.
once said that.
Yeah, you have.
There's never any evidence of me calling the
There is
Conference League a
evidence.
major
I
honor.
have
You
to
are
literally go.
lying.
Blood, I don't have time
You
right
are
now.
lying.
No, I'm not lying.
Yes, you are. You're
I'm lying.
literally lying.
You called it the UCL, bro. Stop your bullshit.
Is
yeah?
that me calling it a major
Yes, it
honor?
is. That's a major trophy, no?
That's not me
You're
calling
winning the
it a major
UCL, yeah?
honor.
Major
When
honor.
did
yeah?
I say
You said it's a
Conference
major
League
honor.
is
yeah?
a major
Okay,
honor?
next. Okay,
I-
next.
You didn't say it, but your energy.
Exactly. So what are we saying here?
It's the way you said it. Are we girls? Are we gal? It's the way you said it. Who
No.
cares?
It's
I
the
Don't
never
energy,
bring
called
that
it a
energy.
major
No,
honor.
you brought that energy.
never
No
called
one
it a
brought that
major
energy.
honor.
No one brought that energy. You
No,
brought the
no.
energy
You're
of,
talking
it's a
energy. Talk
UCL.
what I
We
said.
won the UCL. We won a
Talk
major.
what
We
I
completed
said.
Europe. That's what you
Talk
said.
what
That's what
I
you went
said.
off.
I never said it was a major honor.
That's what you went
Never
off.
once. You guys are lying. Ooh, it's the
So it's
way
not a
you
major.
said it. Who
So it's not a
cares?
major.
It's the Conference League. Of course it's
Okay.
not.
Okay.
Of course it's not.
You
I
never
said
said
it's
it.
about finishing
Now
the
you're only saying it.
story.
Now you're saying it. You weren't saying that before.
No.
Yeah, I'm sensing change
Who's
in
moving
energy.
goalposts now?
Say that.
Who's moving
Sensing
goalposts
change in
now?
energy.
Who's
I
moving
hear it.
goalposts now?
My
Who's
thing
spread
was
open
all
now,
about
boss?
winning it
Who's spread
all.
open now?
It was all
Who's spread
about
open
winning.
now?
How when this was
Who's spread-
literally
Show
what I
your
brought
face, bro.
up when
Show
we
your face. No one
won.
cares about that. Show your face. No one cares
No,
about
no,
that.
you don't
who's
care
moving-
because it's
who's
debunking
moving
your
goalposts now?
argument. It's
Who's
about
moving
me
goalposts
completing
now?
the story,
Yeah,
blood.
move your goalposts, blood.
That's
yeah,
what
keep
it
moving
is.
your goalposts.
How is it changing the
Keep
goalposts
moving
when I
your
said
goalposts,
that
blood.
all year? But I
Keep
said
moving
that
your
all year.
goalposts, blood. Yep.
Troops,
You want to
you're
run up
rattled.
him after the whole season? We're
Troops,
winning
you're
the
rattled again.
championships,
That's why you're
UCL.
interrupting. When did I ever say it was a major honor?
Bro, now you're deflecting.
When
Oh, whatever,
did
man.
I
Whatever,
ever
man. Whatever,
say
Lewis,
it
man.
was? Thank you, Joey. I literally
Lewis,
said
man.
after we won that I never want
Whatever,
to be in
Lewis.
this competition again.
Whatever, Lewis, man.
Yeah,
Whatever,
it's
man.
whatever because you got proven to
Whatever.
be waffling.
I
Now
never
back
got proven to be
Gyokeres-
waffling.
Now
You
back
are
to the
literally
Gyokeres
moving the
situation.
goalposts, blood.
Now
You are
back
literally-
to
you are
the
literally moving
Gyokeres
the goalposts.
situation because this is incredible waffle.
You are
Gyokeres-
literally
Oh,
moving the
You
goalposts.
want to keep
Yeah.
dragging it. How am I
Nah,
moving
I'm
the
saying
goalposts?
I'm finishing what I'm saying, and we can go back. You're literally waffling. You behaved the whole season. Oh, we're gonna win this. We're gonna win that. Yeah, major honor.
Yeah,
completing
because
it,
I knew I was
Infinity
winning a
Stone,
trophy
all
and
of
you
this,
weren't.
all of that. And now
Because
now
I
that
knew I was
proven-
winning a
now
trophy
that
and
you've
you
been proven,
weren't.
now that you've been proven, yeah, now that you've been proven
been
that you
proven?
moved the goalposts, yeah,
How have I
you
been
can't do
proven?
that,
The
blood.
chat
You
doesn't
were
even
moving
agree
mad,
with
bro.
you.
You can't move back. You were moving the
How?
braziest. You understand? We actually
All I
sit
said
here.
was I was
Yeah,
winning
bro,
a
we had to
trophy and
sit
you're
here.
not.
We had to sit here and listen to you do a full monologue on this flipping Conference League, which was apparently a major, but now
It was
now,
never a
now
major. It was
now
us
it's nothing.
winning it all.
now it's
It
nothing.
was us winning
Okay, whatever.
every available
Okay,
European
whatever.
trophy, and I said that all season.
Okay.
But
Okay.
people want to pretend we
Mhm.
moved the goalposts. Now back to the Gyokeres situation.
Okay.
Gyokeres is going to be a direct improvement on all the strikers that they have, and I'm not even
Max.
going to attempt to talk that down.
Max.
Now whether he gets the same numbers he gets in Portugal, I don't know.
He will.
I don't know if he does that.
How? Why
I
not?
think
He'll get the
because
same
the numbers he
he'll
got
get in
was
Portugal.
crazy and like
No, but he'll get
from
high.
what
No, not that.
from
Obviously,
what I've
not
seen.
that.
Wait,
So what
from what
numbers
I've
are we
seen,
saying he's gonna get?
No,
I
that's
think he could do like 18,
He'll
20
score-
in the league.
he'll
I could
score
see that.
goals. No
I agree with
doubt
that.
about it. No
But
doubt about
I
it.
don't think he's gonna. I don't think he's gonna do like 30, 40 goal season. I don't think he's gonna do that.
No.
But that's the thing.
He could do 30.
In the league.
Maybe
Not in the
need to
league.
see-
I think
okay.
maybe
I need to see it.
I think 20
I
to
need to see
25 in
it.
the league.
If
Yeah,
you're
I
gonna
think
tell
it's
me a
league.
20 goal season, I see a 20 goal
I think he
season.
can get 30.
I
this one.
don't think he's gonna do the same numbers at Portugal, and that's why I'm interested to see what season he has, because I don't know how mad it's gonna be from him. But I do think he'll get goals. I just don't think he'll get like 30 goal season.
I'm calling 30, minimum 30.
We'll see.
120.
20,
I've heard
25
he's
in
not
the
great
league.
with his back to goal and he's not great in the air. That's why I'm not thinking he's going to do mad. But I do think he'll get goals, and I do think he'll be an improvement on the
See
strikers
the
that you have
chances we
already.
create. Do you see how many chances we create? in a game?
100% he'll get goals. There's no doubt about it. It's a direct improvement, like you said.
Yeah.
And he will definitely help Arsenal improve overall. Obviously, there's reservations about his game with his back to goal. And from what I've seen, he don't seem that bad with his back to goal. I think it's a very
That's
good
what I'm
signing.
saying. This is what I said.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, I think it's a very good signing for Arsenal.
He is.
Yeah, it's a very, very good signing. It'd be interesting to see if you add more to what's required for what you lot want to do, but it's a great
If we
start.
get a left winger, a proper one, yeah, not this fucking Madueke bullshit, yeah.
No matter Wake's backup, so you ain't gonna worry about that.
I don't think he is, blood.
What?
I don't think he's back up, blood. I think.
So you think if you sign Madueke, you don't get Eze, for example?
No, I think they get them both, but they don't get Rodrigo.
I think if we get
Madueke.
Madueke, I don't think we get a left winger. I think we could
There's
still
no way
get
you
Eze.
can't do that.
But even Eze, I'm like, I don't know if that's gonna affect the Eze deal, blood, because we spent 50 on Zubi.
But the report said, sorry to cut you off, that the two things were separate. That's what the report said. That the Madueke deal has nothing to do with the Eze deal. It's separate. Trust me, I want you to be right, but I don't think it affects the Eze deal. I think it could affect.
It might not affect the Eze, but I think it definitely affects the left winger.
Yeah, because you guys aren't getting Rodrigo unless Martinelli and Trossard go.
And they put out news today that the flipping Al Nassr 73 million is not happening for Martinelli.
But is Eze not being signed to play left wing?
Apparently, Eze's for the central areas. Yeah, the central areas.
So you're spending 68 million for him to back up Odegaard. That can't be there. He plays.
I think Madueke goes on the left.
No, you can't do that.
Chelsea are literally playing him on the left right now to show Arsenal that he can do it.
No, because he's shifted, he's played over there. But when I say you can't do that, obviously you can. I'm saying, but that
and even at the back end of last season, Chelsea were playing him on the left, and he was doing better on the left than he was doing on the right.
Sané in him.
That is no, he doesn't.
He was doing better on the left. At the end of the season, he was doing better on the left.
I'm not talking about him doing better on the left. I'm saying what Lewis just said about Arteta seeing Leroy Sané, not him playing on the left.
You think Arteta, who wasn't there in the Centurions era, isn't thinking about Sané? Come on, man.
Sané
I wanted Pep through this time.
Yeah, but Sané and flipping and Noni, let's be real now.
There's no way that I can't believe that you lot signed. There's no way you lot signed him by the way to start. No way. He's got to be back up. Has to be.
So you think we're gonna get Madueke and then go again?
Yeah. Because it said that's the deal was separate. I don't think it's Rodrigo. I think it is Eze.
So do you think that we go get Madueke?
Yeah.
And Eze, and that's it.
And Eze, and then leave it as that, yeah.
So you think Eze goes on the left?
He has to. If he signs, he's your best left winger. Obviously, that's not his main position, but he's a better left winger than anyone else you have out there. He's better than Martinelli and he's better than Trossard.
But so what's all this about Rodrigo? And Rodrigo saying that he's gonna tell Madrid.
I think Rodrigo was one of the. I think Rodrigo
was Arsenal.
Here's the thing with Rodrigo. I think if the opportunity arises, you sign him. I think
because Eze is not gonna. I don't think Eze plays left wing, bro. I'll be real with you.
I bet even if you sign him, you'd want him to play left wing.
Who, Eze?
Yeah.
No.
Over what you have. So who would you start out there then? Madueke. Let's say you sign Madueke and Eze and your squad.
I start Martinelli.
Damn. Fez. You think Martinelli's better than Eze out there?
Yep. No. Oh, better than Eze. He's more of a winger than Eze. This is the thing.
Yeah, he's more of a winger. Yes, but I don't
And
think
Eze can like he drifts to the left and he can do a job out there.
Yeah.
But he's more effective in the central area,
his
bro.
primary
This is
role
where you're
is-
gonna get the best out of Eze. Why are you
Yeah.
gonna take him away from that?
because he's better than what you have out there. I think he's more productive and a better foil out there than Martinelli. Outside of the speed thing, running away from players, he does everything from an offensive standpoint.
He wants
better
to
than
cut in
Martinelli.
and link up and
Yeah, and you got Odegaard in there who can link up, like Gyokeres, like whoever's breaking, whether it's Rice.
Walker's gonna be the
it's
focal
Rice.
point.
All right, so it'll be Odie's linking up with Odegaard and Rice then in there. More so Odegaard. I think he's more effective outside of running away from players, the speed factor, which Martinelli has over him. What does he do better than him out there?
He's more direct. You can get to the
They even
byline
got
quicker.
that dribble.
He's got more like of a winger, like brain.
Is he even what's the dribble? I don't think he's
I
a better
think.
dribbler.
Go on.
Like, I'm
No,
gonna
what?
say I don't think he's a better dribbler.
Eze's a better, of course,
Martinelli.
Eze's a better dribbler than Martinelli.
That's my point. So he's gonna
Martinelli can carry the ball quicker.
Yeah, he can kick it. Like if you, like I said,
He can
space
travel
factor
with
run.
it quicker.
The pace, yes, the pace factor he has over.
But Eze has more technical ability.
Yes.
Than, let's be real now, isn't it? Like Eze's techie. Martinelli's
And
not
you're
like a
talking
techie player.
Yeah, and Eze is more creative.
Martinelli's an old school winger.
Yeah, if you're talking from a creative standpoint, Eze is much more creative too than Martinelli. It's
But
a
you want
problem
that
out there.
central.
Yeah, but I think he'll drift. Go on.
Eze ghosts in games as well. Like people just act like that doesn't exist. Eze ghosts in masses of games, goes missing. But that will happen at Arsenal. Still another question. But
I
if
think
he
he's
goes-
around. The reason why I don't think that's less of a problem at Arsenal is because he's playing in a better team with better players and they'll have more of the ball. So I think he has more opportunity to affect the game.
He will do. But I think if you're
I
playing
think it's
him,
crazy that they signed
to me,
Eze and it's Martinelli.
If Eze's in the 10, I hear it still. I'm hearing it.
But he's not, I don't think he dropped Odegaard.
That left wing bullshit. Gotta go.
He's dropped other players though, so I don't know, like why. I get he's the captain.
He won't drop the captain, bro. You know he has his favorites. You can't act like Arteta don't have his favorites. He ain't dropping the captain.
And I'm still interested to see with Gyokeres what happens with Havertz.
Bro, I thought Ben White was this guy.
No, but Troops, you need to see how Zubimendi affects Odegaard. That needs to be tried and tested before Odegaard ultimately gets.
Do you think Zubimendi can bring Odegaard to life?
Of course, because Jorginho did. Of course.
And with Gyokeres,
Did you not see what Odegaard was doing when Jorginho was playing? Did you not see what he was doing? What he was doing?
Jorginho definitely helped because he can progress the ball very, very well.
Are we talking about the 15-goal season?
No, the season after that. What Jorginho was
like half defense, half attack.
Rice, Jorginho,
Rice's first season.
Arsenal's best midfield, but since Granit Xhaka.
I don't think that was the best midfield. I think the best midfield had what's his name in it. I can't lie.
No, Partey was your best midfielder, but as a combination to get the best out of all three midfielders, for me,
the best Arsenal I've seen in Mikel Arteta era was the 22-23 Arsenal.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And Rice wasn't in. Rice weren't in that team.
Wait, I'm talking about since Xhaka.
Apart from so the best one I saw was when we had Partey, Rice, Odegaard.
Nah, well, it was that's the best pivot. So the two when they're both in. But I'm talking about as a midfield three for me.
You got production from all three, is what you're saying.
Yeah, cool. Rice and Partey were fine, but from an attacking standpoint, like you guys have been bland, man. I just feel like the most frightening Arsenal since that season where you guys are top for most of it. So since the Xhaka midfield, for me, where the blend was just perfect, it was Jorginho, Rice, and Odegaard, man. You lot were like what you lot were doing to teams, yeah. Man weren't really taking it in it. What you man were doing to teams. Like it was getting real dark. And it wasn't just the midfield three, it was helping. Like it was like the wing backs. You know how Ben White was also playing at that time as well. Like what Ben White was able to do. Obviously, we haven't seen it much of Timber, but
this is what I'm saying. I never thought he would drop Ben White. And he has
of course. And Ben White, it doesn't really have much to do with Ben White. I'm just saying it affected Jorginho's affecting people. Obviously, there's even Arsenal fans saying, "Oh, I'm overrating Odegaard." I'm just saying what I saw in terms to get the best Arsenal, you need to get the best Odegaard back. Yeah, we've seen the best of other players in your team. You're not winning no league. Yeah, the closest for me that when you're coming to win the league is when you get the best Odegaard. That's my opinion. Yeah, when Odegaard,
I agree with that because when
performing,
he ticks, we do look a
yeah,
much better
when
side.
Odegaard isn't performing, too much of the responsibility falls on Saka, in my opinion. And you don't have enough outside of Saka. Yes, you're gonna have Gyokeres now, and you're gonna have a left winger of some sort, whether that's Eze out there, whether that's Martinelli, whether that's Rodrigo, we don't know yet. But I think you get your Odegaard back, you get him back. I feel like that pushes you way closer to the title compared to others. And I think he even plays better with a runner in behind as well. So it's about getting your technician, the guy that you're getting your technician at his best for me. So as I said, I know a lot of people have felt like Odegaard's not been good enough for too many opportunities this year, and I agree with that. But the 2 seasons before that, you can't ignore it, innit? You can't ignore it. You can't ignore it. You know,
we have looked at our best when Odegaard. I big up Potsy as well for the raid, blood. You understand? Big up my brother, blood. Everyone make sure they subscribe to Football's 12th man, blood. You get me? He's doing great things over there, blood. You understand? Views going through the roof, blood. You get me? That's my brother, blood. Potsy's a real one as well. So you lot make sure you show love to Potsy. I just made you a mod as well, Potsy. I didn't even know you weren't even a mod, blood. Man, just made you a mod now, fam. You get me? So yeah, big up Potsy. I might have Football 12th man as a mod. I don't know, but I got your thing now, innit? Pause, but yeah, big up Potsy for the raid, blood. Yeah, carry on, Mons.
Yeah, no, listen, you lot can say what you want in the chat, innit? But this, you can't tell me I'm lying because
that's what I'm saying, bro. That's how the chat goes, blood. You understand? When you're I'm gonna back you up because when you don't go with what the chat want, oh, you're this, oh, you're that, oh, you're brother. This is TroopzTV. This is back again. This is the real place here where you get the real YouTubers, the real people who ain't bought by anybody. Yeah, so we go with what our thoughts are, blood. If you don't like the thoughts, you see the door there, little more. See? But big up all the real ones that have been here from day one. You understand? We're not just gonna go with what people want to hear, blood. Yeah, that's what makes us different. You feel me? So
what are they against?
I'm just saying
they're saying Monster's kissing Odegaard's ass. Pause because he's giving him praise. But it's the truth. What he's saying. When Odegaard is on form and flowing, brother, Arsenal are a different animal. Saka goes to another level. Everyone goes to another level, bro.
Because we know the ability he has. Because we know the ability he has.
Exactly.
He's not a scrub.
Yeah, like this is my point.
He's
and
far from a scrub. That's why I always say, don't sell him. Just take the armband off him, blood. I've never said sell Odegaard. You understand?
Like, this is the thing. Like, there's a comment that says, months. When was Odegaard at his best? Please tell us. Like now you've just got cataracts. Now you've got cataracts. You must have something in your eye. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Because how can you sit there and go, look at the season where Arsenal were top for most of the season and obviously Saliba got injured. You look at the season after that where he was exceptional, especially when Jorginho came to the team, he was exceptional. And this season, people are on Odegaard because of the level that he set for himself in 2 of the last 3 years. That's not opinion. That's fact. The level he set for himself is the level he set for himself in 2 of the last 3 seasons has been a very, very high level. You see what I'm saying? And again, you can't tell me I'm lying because this has been my opinion on Odegaard for a long time. I've always said Odegaard, when Partey plays, I think the role that he's playing when Partey and Rice, when it's that combination, he's having to do things, he's second guessing. It's also his fault, by the way. It's also his fault. But whether I rate Odegaard is not what I'm saying. I'm talking about how I think you get the best out of Odegaard, because getting the best out of Odegaard is how you get the best Arsenal, in my opinion. As much as Saka is Arsenal's best player, Odegaard being your second best player or at his best pushes Saka over the line, and his, again, like what you said, his effect on the team, like, again, even when he hasn't been playing well, it's had an effect on the team. It has a ripple effect, whether you like it or not. Do you know what I'm saying? No one can sit there and say that Odegaard's been crap for 2 years. He's had a bad season. He was fine 2 seasons ago. The season before, not this season before, he was fine. He was fine. Do you know what I'm saying? So when you finished 2 points behind City and you was mowing teams, I think you drew one. You dropped 2 points in like 14 games.
Points in one like in from January till
Like,
May. We
yeah.
got 2 points, bro.
Like,
So we were,
what's
and
man
people were
talking
getting.
about? What?
Remember, man, were getting 5-0, 6-0, 5-0, 6-0, 5-0. We were
Bro.
taking men for tennis.
Bro,
You understand? And
Bro,
Odegaard
I
was a
just
key part of that. He was destroying teams, bro.
he
Bossing
was
him and Rice, terrorizing midfields all around the country. Do you understand?
even
forget that, bro.
his assistant, bro. You man even forgetting what he was doing in the champs. The assist
He
for
was moving
Trossard.
mental
The assist for Trossard against Bayern.
against Bayern, bruv.
Man, I'm
Let's not
moving
do this.
like, bro. Like, listen, I'm not sitting here and saying, yeah, he's a world beater and he's the best player to ever touch grass in Arsenal's history. I'm just saying, Odegaard's influence on Arsenal is massive, whether you like it or not. You know what I'm saying? Whether you like it or not, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool though, man. Like,
it was the Porto.
But his
game.
shooting has definitely been off though. His shooting is something that is definitely
His blood, and you know what? His shooting was like one of his best parts. Like,
because he knows where to be.
Early run, like he was so precise with his goals. Like his shooting was so like. Remember them 2 goals he scored against Chelsea in the 5 in the 5. Was that the 5 or was that 3?
Odegaard, yeah, the 3-1.
Was that the 3-1? That was the 3 when he scored the 2 from the same position on the left. Xhaka just slid it. Look at the position of the strike, bro. Look at the technique in that strike, bro. Do you understand? You don't just lose that overnight, bro. You get me?
Sorry, it was against Porto, by the way, Mr. Man.
That's why I said it was Porto. The Bayern one was Saka.
Yeah, sorry, I meant the little flick thing, like stuff like that. Yeah.
But it's
man.
It is
what it is, I think,
bro. But that's how the chat is, blood. You don't go how they want to go. Oh, you this, you that, you this, you that. That's just how YouTube is, blood. You get me? But I totally hear what you're saying, bro. You're not capping, blood. You get me?
Yeah, and to that,
that's but it's funny. But Troops, it's funny because I hate Arsenal, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's the thing.
I mean, I do hate Arsenal, but
yeah, you do. But you can still keep it true.
Did you get it?
Yeah, and to add to that, that's why I don't think he gets.
Unlike some. Oh,
what
yeah,
you mean?
unlike some.
What you mean? I keep it
two fuckers, yeah.
What you mean?
This fucker here and this one here.
What did I pray, yeah? You know what it is? I just don't pray.
What the hell did I say?
And I downplay Gyokeres, blood about. Oh, I don't know if he'll do all right.
I just said that I don't think he's going to do the same numbers as Portugal. What's so wrong about that?
Only thing I say
said 18 to 20 in the league, and you said, okay, you're being fair. So what now?
The only issue you have is Rice, and I say you ain't gonna win nothing.
Fraud.
That's it. That's the only thing we disagree on.
You ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere.
No, Declan Rice and you ain't gonna win nothing. That's it. What else do we disagree on? Don't worry, I'll wait. Yeah. Don't let this guy fool you, people. You will twang you lot in the Twilight Zone like Doctor Strange. I'm telling you, like it's Marvel, because it's 1 or 2 things. That's it. Bear in mind, I'm the one that rates Arsenal players highly, but because I don't rate. It's basically Rice. That's it. I'm the one that spoke about their defense, the likes of Saliba and Silva and Gabriel. What we doing here? And Saka. I'm one of the few that hasn't criticized Saka. Even when he's been on the downward way, a joke, man. You got this guy. Don't let these people. This guy tries fooling you, lot. Man sees it, man. Don't get lost in the matrix.
I had to cut. I can't lie. I had to cut, blood. I had to cut, bro. I said, nah, you know what?
If Gyokeres don't get those 18 goals, we will be there.
Yeah. I'm the one that said when it initially came out and was like, yeah, Gyokeres prefers.
He'll probably get it.
When he said Gyokeres prefers Arsenal over United, I was like, yeah, he gonna go Arsenal first. Or in United, he going Arsenal, and he gonna do well there. He gonna get goals. He gonna get assists. He gonna be a good forward for them. They need more though. I'm interested.
So if you get him though, there's no excuses. You must be getting a major.
Do you know what? We need that left, blood. I'm not gonna lie.
So
it's still not. It's not enough. This sounds mad, yeah. I need Arteta to have every piece of fucking ingredient, bro, down to the salt and pepper. Yeah, nothing can be left out, blood. Onion, garlic, ginger, scallion, all purpose.
I can't believe this. An hour of gas, and you still need more.
Say that again.
We've had fair enough. Gyokeres is a great transfer, but I can't have this energy then if you still need more on top of it.
But they need more. You know why? Because that man in the dugout. That's the issue. Lies. The team's there. I'll admit this now. The Arsenal team added in Gyokeres.
I'll tell you straight. If it was
good
a
enough
manager,
is good enough
If
to
it was
win
a
the
different
league.
manager, fair enough.
It's the manager.
If it was a different manager, I might step out, blood. Like I think Wenger with this team would win the league. How it is now, Wenger wins the league.
The team is there. Yes, but
how it is now, Wenger wins the league. But with him,
even Wenger would fall off a bit.
I don't want to hear any excuse. Oh, we never got a left winger. I don't want to hear nothing now because it is the point where this is make or break. Yeah. And if you decide to go and get Madueke, then you die on that sword. Yeah. You will die on that sword, blood. Yeah. We are advising you not to do it. We are Teta outers. Yeah. Should want you to fail to prove us right. But we don't want you to fail. We want you to succeed. We want you to go because you're not doing what you're supposed to do, blood. Do you understand? We are advising you on the correct moves to do. The people to bring into this team. To elevate this frontline, blood. You can't look what you've done now. Saka, Gyokeres. You have to have that one more there. You need that one more there, blood. Then you can put all of these man on the bench. All these man go on the bench.
And this goes to show the level of Arteta, because when you look at Liverpool and you look at City, there's areas they need to improve on, but their managers make up for that. When you look at Liverpool, there's there. Everyone knows that you look at the striking position, look at the left.
Look at Slot last year. You know that they could have done with a striker, yeah?
Yes.
Because they were playing Diaz there. Darwin stinking up the place, getting vital goals, but 9 out of 10 times he's stinking up the place. You know, but Slot found a way to get it done. He got Gakpo firing. You understand? He got Gravenberch firing.
He got the midfield working as well.
You feel me? Whereas Arteta, when you don't have all the ingredients that is needed, the team goes collapse.
The team is there. I'll say this now. The team is there. The problem's the man in the door. I've said that. That's your biggest issue. Even if you were to go get a left winger of quality.
That's what Saeed said today as well. Saeed said today as well. Your biggest issue is Arteta.
Yeah, I've said this. Even if you, let's say hypothetically, you do get Rodrigo, he's still the biggest issue. As good as the team, because your team's there.
But with that, now, you see with that, you see if we had Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Skelly, Zubi, Rice, Eze, or Odegaard, Saka, Gyokeres, Rodrigo. Even Arteta can't fuck that up.
See that we say this, but we watched him be top
even
of the
Arteta can't, because if you have that 11 and you play that 11 how they're supposed to play, you play the players in their positions, you don't do this bullshit, and start fucking playing Saka fucking right mid, playing fucking Gyokeres centre back. You play where they're supposed to fucking be, Even you can't fuck this up, mate.
I just don't trust him. I think he could.
Because that front line, that midfield, bro,
it's there.
That's one of the best defenses in the league. Yeah. That's one of the best goalkeepers in the league. Yeah. The only keeper better than Raya is Alisson.
Agreed. Like you then got some of you in your defense and goal.
Only one that's better than him. Yeah. You look at that midfield now. You got Rice in there. You got Zubi in there. Zubi.
Interesting to see how Zubi adapts. That's what I'm interested.
Hopefully he hits the ground running. But we know he's a top player, so everyone's expecting him to do well. Yeah. You got Rice. Rice does what he does. You got Odegaard, who hopefully can be.
You want to get back to
resurrected, and if you don't got Odegaard there, you got Eze. You know Eze is going to do his thing. Yeah, Eze's there with Saka, the man, their dogs, old Arsenal thing, unfinished business, finish the story. Word to Cody Rhodes. You know they're going to cook. Yeah. Then you got Saka, Gyokeres, and Rodrigo. There is no way you're fucking that up. Even if he tells them a tactic, there's enough players on that pitch to say, you know, this man's chatting shit, innit? Can't we just do it? Because you know this, man. There's enough influence and enough class on that pitch to say, like what Santi did to Wenger. When Wenger put up the tactic, Wenger put up the players on the board, Man City away and beat them 2-0. Last time he won, Wenger put up the team on the board. Santi said straight away, this ain't gonna work, Gaffer. We're too open. Pause. We have to go compact. We can't play them like that. We can't go gun for gun. Because when we do that, we get 6-3. We get all these crazy score lines, blood. We have to be more compact and play smart. You understand? What happened? 2-0. 2-0 win. He said to Sandy, okay, cool. You set the midfield. Go on. Let me see. Bang, 2-0. There's enough people on that pitch now to do the same thing and be like,
the quality's there. I say it's not the
It's mad.
not the 11. Yeah, you don't have to tell me. You don't have to sell me on the 11. It's not the 11 that you've just mentioned. There. It's him, man.
Exactly, Catch. Even when Rice did it against Madrid, they told him to cross.
Yeah, they did.
And he shot. There's enough man on this pitch now who would take the game into their hands.
Yeah.
The way how Henry would, the way how Perez would. You think Wenger said to Henry, go get it from the halfway line and run through Liverpool and score. Henry did that of his own accord.
Yeah, you just put him out there.
Yeah,
I get you.
Like, even he can't fuck that up, blood. Because there's enough on the pitch to get the job done. Even with your bookie fucking tactics and philosophy. You feel me? There's enough out there to put the game in, take the game in their own hands and do what they're supposed to do, blood.
Well, yeah, be interested to see who does play on that left-hand side, though, if you do indeed sign Eze.
Bro, the way I want Eze in this door first, to make sure that Eze, I don't want to see Madueke first, blood. Yeah? That will scare me. That's when I'll be like, oh my God, Madueke's here, bro. Yo, are we going to get Eze? That's when I'll start panicking again.
Of course.
That's when I start going to head loss, because right now I'm in a good place. Yeah? I've been ranting like a madman. Yeah? Like a madman, blood. Yeah? Now I'm in a good place. Don't put me back into the pits of hell, blood. Do you understand?
I don't think Madueke is anything to worry about like that, though, because I think Martinelli would start ahead of him. I genuinely think he's back up for Saka.
Don't know, man.
He's back up for Saka.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
They can't be. I get when I say
Arteta guy,
man, like Hand of Arsenal was saying that he didn't want to play right as backup, and then he didn't want to play left winger. Now suddenly all personal terms are agreed, and he's back in the project.
Where has he been playing for Chelsea?
Yeah,
end of the season, he played on the left. He came off the bench, he played on the left. Man literally hit the post from the left. Arteta's there rubbing his hands. Fucking hell, guys. We have found, guys, we are going to get fucking Noni Madueke, guys.
I don't know why you not just
He's the one to unlock Victor Gyokeres, guys.
Like I say, the backup for Saka's there with Ranieri. Just playing.
And it's the versatility.
Pure profit, man.
Real talk, He's almost said it as well, blood. It is the versatility. This guy can go on the right. This guy can go on the left. Arteta's rubbing his fucking hands, blood. Yeah.
Okay,
so if Bukayo gets injured, we can put him to the right, guys. If Martinelli or Trossard are still stinking up the place, we can put him on the fucking left, guys. We have options now, guys. We have options, guys. Blood, I can see it already, bro. This guy's sitting there eating paella, rubbing his hands. Like this.
Maybe that's why it is 45 hit. Maybe that's why the fee, because the fee seemed a lot for a backup. So maybe you're right.
That's the problem with me. You see, this Madueke thing was 15, 20 mil max.
It'd be
20 million max, yeah? I'd say I'm against it. I'm still not with it, but 20 million cover. Okay, cool. That is acceptable. That's why with Norgard, I'm like, cool. 9 million, 31.
It's the Kepa thing all over again. That's what it is. It's Kepa.
Kepa was fine.
Because if you paid 55 million for him, you lot would have been right.
No issues with that, bro. Right. You're telling me 45 to 50 million. Are you fucking mad? When I've still got work to do.
I hope it's Madueke over that side first day of the season. Yo.
Oh, it will be.
I need that. Because Gyokeres is definitely scoring against us on the opening day. So I need Madueke.
Don't forget, Clinical Kai still got to start.
He don't start with Gyokeres. He don't start now. He's bench.
You gotta find a way, bro.
Let me tell you something. Arteta, one thing about Arteta, yeah, he don't care about benching you because of your wages. He's not that one. Arteta's not that one. He won't play you because of the wages you're on. If he rates you, he plays you. It's not a wage.
Havertz.
Obviously not, because Gyokeres has walked through the door. You understand?
Yeah, but Arteta saw
even Marino
before a striker.
And even Marino is a better option than Havertz, blood, if you're going in the forward line.
Fact.
Yeah, but Arteta saw him as a midfielder first.
Say that again.
Arteta saw him as a midfielder first.
Kai.
Yep.
But we saw that didn't work. And then he pushed him more forward. And then we saw it did work.
But wasn't that because Jesus got injured?
Say that again.
Wasn't that because Jesus got injured?
Who, Kai?
Yeah.
But when he got pushed forward.
Yeah, wasn't it because Jesus got injured?
I think he got put there before he got injured.
And someone can correct us, but
yeah, you can correct me if I'm wrong, Chad, but I think he went there before the injury.
Either way, I wouldn't be shocked to see him start in the midfield if you guys get Gyokeres. I would
Nah,
not be
but then
shocked.
you've got Zubimendi, you've got Odegaard, you've
And
got
this
Rice.
is where the issue
Where
lies.
does he go?
That's what I.
He's not
Zubi-
benching Zubi. Zubi's not being benched. Zubi's a straight starter. Rice is straight starter. Odegaard's only getting benched for Eze because of the position he plays in. He's not benching Odegaard.
We talking logically though. I think what actually happens though is probably you see Zubi start on the bench. Probably.
I've been saying who misses out. That's the question I've been asking. Let's say you do sign what you're gonna sign Gyokeres. Add him into the mix. Who's missing out? Because you've got Zubimendi, you've got Rice, you've got Odegaard, you've got Havertz, you've got Gyokeres. You've got 5 players there.
Havertz misses out, bro.
4 spots. Logically, he should. Yes.
Havertz and who did you say again, Flawless? Odegaard, Rice.
I said
Zubi.
so Rice, Zubimendi, Odegaard, Gyokeres, Havertz. Those 5. And you got 4
Yeah,
spots
Havertz
for
misses
those 5.
out, bro, because Gyokeres starts as
Gyokeres,
a
I think,
striker. And then the midfield is going to be Rice, Zubi, and Odegaard.
It should be.
There's no way Arteta there's
It
no
should be,
chance.
but I think Zubimendi is going to be holding bench.
There's no chance in hell. Zubimendi, the way he has been playing for Spain, yeah, there's no chance in hell, yeah, that he is starting on the bench. No chance.
He shouldn't be.
He shouldn't.
But
He shouldn't be. Your midfield should be what we just stated. That should be it. That
will be the midfield.
That should be it. But the same way we've said it's different. Like 1 year we should get more minutes, for example, because he's a quality player. Same way. If
I don't think he would have come if he don't start.
Yeah, but no one's saying that he's going to be on the bench all season. I'm saying you probably start the season on the bench.
Marino's happy with holding bench because he was literally brought for the bench. You get me? So he don't mind holding bench.
Yeah, you don't worry about that.
Marino, we ain't got to worry about. Havertz, I think he knows his own ability, blood. You get me? And I think he realizes that, these men that we're buying, they're better than you, blood. And it's not close. You understand? There's a jump between you and them. You get me? And for the
football players ain't gonna think that though. They're always gonna think they're the best.
No, but he don't seem like that kind of. He don't seem like he has that kind of energy. You know what I mean? He seems more like he don't really seem like a confidence, like, you know what I mean? Like like you see a man, you know, like he walks with his head held high, and he seems like a player that's like, you need to put an arm around him all the time. He's that man, like, you can't just let him go off and do his work.
From my experience with him at Chelsea, he seemed like a player up his own arse.
Really?
Like he went
I've never got that. I've never got that.
7 to 10 games without scoring a goal. Got a goal and a winner against West Ham and started shushing the Chelsea fans.
That shit was crazy, yo.
I've never got that with him at Arsenal. At Arsenal, because the way he came into the club as well, he was like, "Oh, everyone, I need a hug. Oh, Chelsea was so mean to me. Oh." And then
you gave him a bit of that confidence back.
But I don't think he has the arrogance he had that when he had at Chelsea. Because when he was at Chelsea, obviously he's coming from Bayer Leverkusen, high hopes. He was a top talent at that point as well. Very, very sought after at that point. He was labeled the new Mesut Ozil. You get me? But we clearly see you're fucking nowhere near Mesut, blood. You understand? Mesut's fucking pinky toes got more fucking talent in it than your whole fucking structure. You get me? So he had a bit more aura about him, innit? Now, yeah, he kind of went Chelsea after the Champions League winner. Shit just went.
No, I hear all of that, but I don't think that's how we look from the outside in. I don't believe he views himself in that way.
You think he's
I think he views himself a lot higher.
I don't know, man. I've never got that kind of. I've never kind of really got that energy of Havertz. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't really get the ignorance side.
One thing so you weren't really beefing your fans like he was with us.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
And even with us, it was a minority. The majority are like, "Oh, he scored the UCL winner. You can be shit." It was more like the vocal minority.
So your section.
Yeah, basically, my guys. The real ones. The fucking real ones. Edison won me the UCL. My dog. Big up Edison.
Yes, we like
Edison, big up LB.
Arteta's my manager.
Shit, we got big up LB, blood. I feel like I'm 17 again, blood. Police everywhere. I'm getting raided, blood. Yo, man,
trap house.
Fucking hell, blood. PTSD is real, blood. Big man thing. Big up LB for the raid, blood. You understand?
Big up, my G.
My dog. You get me? Real talk, blood. LB's a real one, man. Sit there. and all of that blood. Did LB go turkey, or did he actually just cut his hair like that?
I thought he just shaved.
Did he just shave? Because they do that style, so I haven't been able to confirm. So I just thought maybe you man would know, blood.
Now you see the implants on the top of the head, if that was the case.
Okay. Because I was thinking, like, whoa, did he go turkey on a slide, blood? Like, I remember I see him on Midday Live.
He did a good job to hide it.
Yeah, blood. Okay, no. Big up LB, though. You get me? But, yeah, man. Hopefully, Madueke don't happen, blood. You understand? Get this left winger done, Arsenal. And
You've agreed personal terms with him, so it seems that deals go happen. Is they not at the same stage as Gyokeres?
We're 10 million off in valuation. So we'll end up getting an agreement.
Yeah.
I just don't think it'll get done until the Club World Cup's over because, like, regardless of anyone's opinion about Noni, like, we still don't really have a lot of wingers. So you're probably still going to keep Noni just to keep yourself safe for the next week. And then he'll come and show everyone the Club World Cup medal. Do a little show and tell. All of that.
Man said smash the lines.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, you're going mad, catch. I hope it is not this blood, yeah. I don't want no deadline day fucking dookie, bro. Yeah.
Nah, we gotta get this done before that. We want to get back into this Kudas race.
I better be a fucking smokescreen, blood. I swear to God, I've had enough of this, man. Big up man like Slims, my dog. Big up man them. Haven't seen Troops as gassed for time. Man said he's gonna run through walls for us. I'm telling you, bro. He's going to run through a brick wall, blood. Man said, take 2 mil. Yeah? Take 2 mil off my salary. I want to cut, blood. Yeah?
I hate to be that guy, but I don't blame him for pushing it because no one else has gone in for him. No one else, bar United. And I mean, Arsenal or United. So
there's only one choice, mate. You know what I mean?
I'm surprised so many clubs aren't really going for him. I thought there'd be a big ass bidding war for him.
Same with Eze. That's how I think of Eze. I'm like, why isn't that, bro? What are you all right? Like, yo, he's available.
But this is why I'm also saying I don't think he replicates the numbers in Portugal. Because I think if he really could, like, a lot more clubs would be looking at him.
I think he's gonna shock people. I've got this Aubameyang feeling, blood. I swear to God, I
don't think he'll be a flop either. I'm trying to it's not a hate thing. I don't think he'll do what we did in Portugal.
I don't think it's
a different level.
General consensus is he's gonna get goals here.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone thinks he's gonna
flop. I think it'll be 18-20.
I believe
20, I think 30 or I think max, I think not max, sorry. Minimum 20 in the league, 30 all comps. Minimum.
That's not crazy. Considering there's
and that's his first season. I think he can go. I think once he's finished, I think he can go again.
But that's not crazy.
I don't even think that would be the case because I wouldn't expect him to play the cups like that.
Nah, but forget the cups. You got to think Champions League. There's 8 games.
Oh, you expect him to cook there? Okay,
bro, he cooked already.
I mean, Champions League is less low blocks. I kind of hear it.
And he cooked for Lisbon. He was cooking for Lisbon.
Yeah, there's 8 games, and then you got the knockout ties as well. So man's gonna play them 8 games.
Got about 8. How many? I swear, Gyokeres got like 8 goals in Champions.
And then they gonna play quarterfinals. You're playing like 12 games minimum there.
Yeah, you know what?
Maybe 14.
30 goals in all comps. You better.
He got 6 goals. 6 goals, 1 assist in 8 Champions League games.
And I think I'm going to play him in the FA Cup and League Cup. So that's more games.
All right, that's good.
He better not play him in the fucking League Cup.
You going to play him in the League Cup.
He better. That's where
we forgot about Arteta's overplaying fetish.
That's where Havertz comes in. League Cup, mate. There you go.
We gonna play
Raya. Look, our League Cup team is going to be Chelsea B team, blood. We're going to have Kepa in there. Fucking Madueke in there, fucking Havertz in there.
Noni gonna be starting, bro. This is why you're trying to rebuild our 12th place squad. Now it makes sense.
Every
year you're buying one player from that 12th place team.
Weren't you winning 3-0 against? Weren't you winning 3-0 against Preston and he brought Saka off the bench or something?
4-0.
4-0. So he doing that with Gyokeres.
And it was 3-0, and he brought him on in the 60 fucking 8th minute.
You do that with Gyokeres, man.
Who does that?
You might go be like 3-0 up against Bolton and he go throw on Gyokeres, man. I'm telling you. Something like that. Chesterfield or something. Try me.
This guy, bro. I swear down. Big up Mr. Moses. Great signing for Arsenal to finish 4th. Oh, come on, man. Let's not be, you know what I mean? Just let's bear salt, blood. You want some chips with that, mate? You know what I mean?
No, you're not even finishing
You know.
4th.
No way. Not now.
No.
I was worried. You get me? Now, French Montana blood. I ain't worried about nothing. You know what I mean? I'm worried about trophies, yeah, but I'm not worried about my Champions League place, innit? You get me?
I like that.
I'm still worried about trophies. Fuck you, Florida blood, yeah? Nah, fuck off, blood. We laughing at, blood? What you fucking
you
laughing
get
at?
booted.
Big man thing, bro. We laughing at.
Why did that? Why did I get booted, yo, man? That's
You're like that one, innit? You fucking prick. You're a dickhead, bro. Big man thing, you're a
Why
dickhead.
am I a dickhead, yeah?
Nah, why are you laughing, bro? Now you want to laugh, yeah? The amount of funny shit I've said this episode, and now you want to fucking laugh.
You know why? Because it was aimed at me. Fuck you, innit? I would say you shooting at me and expect me to celebrate.
Yes, you, blood, I
That is
swear
crazy. Why am I crazy? Because your
Guys are
team
easy,
don't do what they're
big man
supposed
thing.
to. Why is it my fault? I don't get why I get the blame for your football club not doing what they're supposed to. This is mad. I ain't the director. Blame Bear, blame Arteta, man. That's them, man. It's your hierarchy. Crunkies and that.
We got Kurt Chaos. It's on the AFL Instagram. I think that's the Jota celebration. If you don't want to go and see that,
They
blood.
love that, man.
I'll let Monts know that as well, blood, when he reappears, man. Big up man like Corey, my dog. Finally replacing Abba after 3 years. Lewis, does Victor still want more than Havertz? Asking for a friend. Smash the likes, people.
Big up my guy, Corey.
I think Gyokeres got desperate because he saw the lack of interest for him. So that's why he's accepting. That's why he's giving 2 million in it. Fair play to him though. He needs to get his move. So I understand.
We'll give Lewis some chips with that salt as well.
What did I say was wrong? What's wrong with that?
Big up Nirvana or Nirvana. Is Neymar a better dribbler than Messi? I think so.
No,
That's a no, but that's a tough one.
That's because I'm like,
There's no wrong answer.
Neymar's ability to travel with that ball is kind of ridiculous.
So
Messi, but
it's them two is crazy. Like their ability to maneuver with the ball and slight touches to shift it one side to go past the defender. You have to break that down. You gotta go and watch them side by side and then be like, all right, and go from there. That's what I'd say.
Big up Bat. Yeah, I was
proper Chelsea. Big up, bro.
So big up Batman. The scenes when Kai Havertz starts over Gyokeres, believe in Arteta. Blood.
He'd have the bollocks to do that as well.
No, you do that.
God willing, man. I just need to see it one time for the Bants.
Big up Cobra. The amount of glocking he's doing for Gyokeres is not made for this platform. Huh?
Basically talking about glazing.
He's saying you're doing a lot of gawking for Gyokeres.
Shut up, lad.
Yo.
Who you got at your club, lad? It's dickhead. Huh? I bet it's fucking Hoyland. Idiot.
How do you even know he's a United fan? Is he a United fan?
Look at that. They're fucking blatantly I'm a United fan.
Why? Why is he a United fan?
Day.
Why is he
in that tweet, lad? That is clear as day.
Why can't he be Spurs or Chelsea or Liverpool?
You employ Hoyland. You get me? But big up Slims. Remember, Berta told a man we get in Gyokeres. Yo, that fucking Christian, yeah. When he said his brethren saw Berta on the high road,
it's Chelsea,
and Berta said we're getting fucking Wimnium, we're getting blood clot, Gyokeres. It might have been right, you know. Me not gonna lie. He might have been right, dog. You see me? We won't say that too loudly, though. You get me? Big up God's will. Big up God's will, blood. He says it's about the energy. He never once said it.
Thank you, God's will. I never said it was a major honor.
Hey,
just said it was about completing the story.
Where you get blamed for stuff you never said, but it's the way you said it. It happens.
Mm-hmm.
It's the way, it's the way, it's the way, it's the way. Bang on. Are you crazy?
I hear all that. That was the way you said it.
Yeah.
Finishing the story, bruv.
Dickhead. Look at him now. We got K. Lewis, you literally said we will win our third UCL. He did say that.
And I told you, go and blame UEFA for taking the E out of it and calling it the UEFA Conference League.
He also said that.
All they had to do was just add that.
You
It's not
telling me
my fault.
You telling me they did the WWE thing? They got the F out. Is that what you're
Yeah.
telling me?
And they want to
That's what
blame
he's
me
trying to
for
run with,
that.
blood.
If they kept it, it would have been
World
new
Wildlife
ECL.
Foundation.
Like,
This dickhead. Big man thing, bro.
I just hate him.
Fucking idiot, blood. Oh my days.
Proper, yo.
Proper
This guy's
idiot.
got
Innit?
loopholes in
Fucking
loopholes.
idiot.
You know.
Loophole FC,
Come on,
blood.
man. We're Chelsea.
There's a loophole.
No
Lewis will
loophole.
find it, blood. Yeah, trust me.
Damn straight.
This
I'm
guy's
telling you
Chelsea
this,
through and through, yo.
Yo, fucking hell.
100%. Like they cut you, you bleed blue type shit, yo.
You're damn right. All of our blood before it's oxygenated is blue. So all of your blood is
But I know
blue.
yours, if they cut you, it'd be blue. I'd be like, yeah.
Damn straight, bruv. I won't change color.
This guy,
Blame
blood.
you when
No
it's
Michael
Chelsea.
Jackson settings around here, blood. Big up K. Chelsea can forget finishing above Arsenal. More coming.
Aye, we'll see, man. It's gonna be a long season.
You ain't getting nowhere near us, Lewis, blood. Now, definitely. Now,
We'll see,
boy.
man.
This step has taken them away from you. Yeah.
Big up K
We'll
again.
see.
This episode's gonna have so much clips, you know. Oh,
yeah,
my
definitely.
God. But big up K, troops. This move also helps Mikel Arteta moving away from Kai Havertz. This is what I'm saying. He's going on the bench. Like, I'm getting what I want. He's going on. Well, I want him out. Well, nah, you know what? I'd have Havertz on the bench. I'm not gonna lie.
There you go. Have it.
Highest earner on the bench.
Not 280 a week though. You get me? Not 280 a week. But I'd have him on the bench, innit? You get me?
On the bench,
He's
by the way,
not
on
going
the
to
left,
lower
we
his
see the
wages.
vision, man. We see the vision. We see the
What
vision.
vision?
By the way,
Do you
on the
think
left-
Kai Havertz is gonna lower his wages?
Nah, we're stuck with this until we sell.
Oh,
You get me? We're gonna have to hit me.
highest earner ain't gonna be sitting on the bench every week. You're gonna have the Cronkies like, yo, why are we paying this man 280k a week to just sit on the bench?
Gonna have to
No.
sell. Gonna have to sell, blood. Hopefully he leaves next season. You get me? Hopefully we get him out next season, man. Big up Rex though. Imagine spending 2 billion and your starting attackers are João Pedro, Delap, Gittins, and Palmer.
I imagine winning a trophy. You know them ones.
Do you know
I'll
what?
say
Yeah?
imagine if all of that shit, man. Go
How
win
do
some.
you navigate this one?
This
Yo?
is all. This is all you
this
have
2 billion.
on me.
Yes, because go win
All
something.
you have on me. This
Yes, and every year I continue to have
done.
it. Go win something. All this shit about my attackers, they might be world champions this time next week. Then what?
Yo,
And
let me
they
just
then
think
what?
now,
And the
if
Tele- and the
Chelsea win the
Teletubbies in
Club
London as
World-
well.
If Chelsea win the Club World Cup, yeah,
Yeah. Cancel that week.
Yeah. About imagine I win the Club World Cup. Then what? Talk about my forwards. Thank you for your donation, innit?
Rex, we must win this year, Rex, bro.
Yeah, man said, bro, 2 billion. Yeah, if I get the
pick up
world
that FA Cup
champs,
or
it's all
something.
good.
100%. You lot are capable. 100%.
We must win this year, blood. Big up Kalen, CFC for life, but let's respect Arsenal for the business. I like that. See, some level-headed Chelsea fans. There are a few, blood. You get me. You just won't
Did I
find
ever-
them on. You just
I
won't
said it
find them on YouTube. You know what I mean?
I never said it was a bad transfer.
Big up Kurt Chaos, my dog.
They lie on my name every fucking app.
Hey, welcome to my world.
And you know what, Fair's flawless. I understand now.
Welcome now you know what it's like. Welcome to my world.
I say A, they say I said B.
Welcome to my world, you know.
But big up Kurt. He says Odegaard issue this season on was he had to push back to get the ball or hug the wing. With Zubi there, he's going to be able to be up the pitch. Yeah, that's very true. He was dropping back a lot. He was on the halfway line a lot. He wasn't playing. He weren't playing in the final third, blood. You weren't really catch him on the half turn. You understand? It was very back to goal, receiving it off the defenders, and it wasn't. I think the style. I don't know. Whatever he was being asked to do, I don't know what the fuck was going on, blood. But I hope that Zubi can bring out the Odegaard that we all know, blood. Big up John. Luis Pochettino loses another final.
Yeah, man, the sky's blue. And we need oxygen to breathe and live. Who knew that shit was going to happen, man? Come on, bro. Fucking Pochettino in the final. Shiver me timbers. I hope the US guys get their Independence Day. You don't deserve this stuff.
Big up Daniel. Win Stanley. Gators and Delap FC, yeah? Man, change the handle. Arsenal sack Arteta and get an upgrade. I'll be scared of Arsenal. Hating your club aside. This is my thing as well. Like, we need to get all of enough players in, make this squad as good as possible, as strong as possible, as competitive as possible. And then if he fucks it up again this year and the Cronkies press the button, we can bring in a manager that can just literally pick it up and go. You understand?
Do they press the button if he fails this year?
If you don't win nothing this year, they have to.
Yeah.
Because even the Arteta ins will turn on him. This is the thing.
Yeah. True.
That won't stop them though. Well, stop them is you dropping out the top 4 like with Wenger. Because then you're not getting the UCL money.
But top 4 never. But top 4 never stopped it. What stopped it was the hospitality section stopped renewing their season tickets, and that's where it's like 5 bags of season ticket on that section, and that's what hurt the pockets. There was one game I went to. We played Watford. We beat them 3-0, yeah, and the hospitality section was literally empty, bro. Literally empty. And then 3 games later, they announced it.
I thought that would have been more because you still didn't look like getting top 4 that season anyway. I mean, you know your club more than me, innit? But
we were still in the Europa League. We went out in the semi-final to Atletico. He already lost his job before the Atletico game. We already knew he was leaving before Atletico because we all.
And if you would have won that, you would have been back in.
Exactly. Enough. So it wasn't even that, bruv. The money is what made them press the button. You get me? And
I thought it made total sense. As soon as you won a top 4 side, Wenger's not untouchable.
No, it wasn't. They still would. If the season tickets never dropped, Wenger would have probably stayed on again.
Yeah, you're right.
You get me?
Because you ain't far away. If you actually get a serious manager, you're in serious contention.
That's what I'm saying. Like
genuinely, yeah.
Very like. But if the way the squad is now, or has the potential to look at the end of the transfer window, because I don't think it will be complete by the start of the season. It is looking good, bro.
Okay, you lot, man, drought over potentially. I see it.
Inshallah, blood.
No, hell no.
You're an idiot. Big up Niria. But Troops, Noni isn't a typical Arteta player, though. Blood.
Yeah, he is. He's ex-Chelsea.
What throws me off about it as well, yeah, is he's very similar to Abba, where he's got a bit of personality. He's not like obviously Abba is an actual member. This guy's Clarence, you get me? But he tries to move like Abba, like man's on the phone to Ruby Rose and all of this shit, and you know what I mean? He's dancing in the fucking changing room and he's doing all of this Abba-like behavior. You get me? So it'll be interesting to see how Arteta deals with that, blood. He couldn't even deal with Abba, blood. So how the fuck is he gonna deal with fucking Madueke, bro? You know what I mean? So it'll be very interesting to see, blood. You get me? Big up Secker again. AFC. I don't know. After World Cup and trophyless season. Okay.
What is that?
Fuck knows. Don't know. They'll say in the chat. I don't know.
No idea.
Big up Chelsea. Who finishes higher, United or Spurs? Tottenham, unfortunately. Papa Beard. Big up Papa Beard. Chill, Troopsy. You might get yourself a Swedish Nunes. No, we won't, blood, because all this talk about Nunes and Darwin, and remember Darwin did numbers in Portugal and and no one's done numbers like this, bro. You get me? This is a complete different thing. You get me? He's also mashed up the Champions League as well, blood. So you get me? Lick off a hat-trick against City. Played very well against us, even though he never got a goal. So you know what I mean? He's ticked all the boxes that was needed to become the Arsenal #1 striker. You get me? Big up If You're My Ocean, I'm Your Wave. Again, with the mad. You like that one, yeah? At least the wife likes that. At least the wife likes that fucking handle. I just wish. Look, he said this yesterday. I just wish Gyokeres
to add to
changes
the
his
birthday card.
zesty
I
celebration.
ain't gonna lie, that's a bar though. Still, I might write that one down.
What,
Sorry,
if
go
you're
on.
my ocean, I'm your wave.
Yeah. Still, yeah.
You man, blood. Valentine's Day is like another fucking 6-8 months, mate. Big up Khalifa.
Is it Bane? Is that where it's from?
Maybe. Yeah, it is Bane. It is Bane.
It's Bane. Yeah, it's Bane.
Nobody cared till I put the mask on. It's Bane.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
How's it zesty?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think your handle is zesty. You get me? He said this to me yesterday as well. So big up if you're my ocean, I'm your wave. You get me?
Sorry, that is definitely a hallmark card.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, maybe you didn't know it's from Batman. Yeah?
So it's a gunman thing. But big up Khalifa the Arab. We're getting Arab money. Why are Arsenal obsessed with add-ons? Are they buying players using Klarna? That's more Chelsea. That's why they do the 7-year contracts, because then they're able to pay 10 mil, 10 mil, 10 mil, 10 mil, 10 mil, 10 mil, which is smart.
No, we used
That's
to be
for the
able to
wages.
for 7 years. They got rid of that. So
Yeah, it's for the wait.
And you
Yeah.
know what?
I thought it was for pay structure as well.
No,
It's
so
above.
sometimes we pay above the release clause, so then we could do it in our own installments, drop a bit
Okay.
more up top.
Yeah, most clubs use add-ons. You look at most deals, if they're of a
So
significant.
you guys done it with Zubimendi?
Yeah, you have add-ons. You lot did it with Verts. You know what I'm saying? I think we did it with Cunha. Like,
We did it with Zubi. We're literally paying more so we can pay it in our payment plan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I think it's just down. I think it's the new style of transfers in this new day and age. Big up Nino, Gyokeres troops. Gyokeres, okay. Big up Connor. Nonny in 14 on left for Arsenal. You better mind your
Thierry, who up the Chelsea?
Who's your number 14? Who's your current number 14? Or is it vacant?
No one.
Nketiah took it.
Nketiah left.
That's why it's free, blood.
I got it back, blood. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Nonny about to take it back.
Rodrigo 14, bro. That's what we're here for. You get me?
Nah. Nelly ain't going nowhere.
Rodrigo 14.
Yeah, Martinelli got to go.
Nah, Trossard can go. Martinelli will be back up. Big up Birmingham. Yep, we got Havertz on 280. Big up Birmingham City FC, man. 1, 2, 3. Scooby. Damari Gray back in England. The boy has come home. Yeah, I saw that he made his move back to Birmingham City.
He's back
Birmingham City. He's made his move back, blood. He's back in the UK after
that.
spending some time out of the UK. Damari is back, blood. You get me? And he looked good for Jamaica. In the
Gold Cup.
Nah, we were shit in the Gold Cup in the World Cup qualifiers.
Oh, right, okay.
World Cup qualifiers, he looked good, bro. You get me? Gold Cup, they haven't talked to me about that. Big up Nick Copyrights. Girl I like posted flowers she got on her story. Dash for that blood clot. Move on. Plenty of fish in the sea, my brother. Big up SP. First off, RIP Jota, my number 20. You'll never walk alone. Second, being Swedish, seeing Gyokeres going Arsenal hurts. Guy is gonna cook. We echo those thoughts, blood. RIP Diogo, sorry. RIP Andre as well. You know what I mean? We lost 2 real ones. You get me? And I'm hearing the Swedes. I said it that he's highly. Didn't I say to you, lot, they rate him in Sweden? Yeah, remember time ago, I said to you, some people rate him more than Isak in Sweden.
I think most people
I rate Isak more, but in Sweden, I don't know. Is it a kind of thing? I don't know. But yeah, they have high hopes for Glock 9.
Well, I've seen most people rate Gyokeres. I don't really see people slander him too much or criticize heavily like that. There's the odd person and the odd critique about his overall game like that. But for the most part, it's all good. It's all positive.
Facts. Big up Musbar. Wallahi, I'm disappointed they didn't go for that Tesco guy. What's the sensibility from Arsenal? You know what, blood? I think the fans played a part in this. I'm not going to lie. I think the fan base also played a part, blood. You understand? I think they watched the social media, blood. You get me? And with the Kai Havertz one, everyone was kind of, oh yeah, Arteta can save him. Da, 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 da. But with the Gyokeres and Tesco, there was a big majority in the Gyokeres camp. You understand?
What about the heterosexuals that wanted Sesko? What about
That's why I said there was a low. That's why I said there was a large majority in the Gyokeres camp. The minority was actually the Sesko camp. In the Havertz situation, I was the minority saying stay away. You understand? So I don't know, blood. You get me? But Arsenal fans, keep doing what you're doing on social media. Keep doing them tweets, Instagram posts, YouTube videos. Keep playing your part, blood. You understand? Because they do check up. They do read socials, blood. You know, they're probably in here right now. Hello, hi. Big up K. Big up K, blood. Berta, please do a swap deal for Palmer with Havertz. That's more like it. You know what I mean?
I win Stanley. Please do a swap deal with Disasi and Saliba.
Big up C. Need Ranieri at Chelsea immediately. Him and Palmer doing the cold Selly I can dream.
Oh, I don't even need him for Chelsea. Send his ass to Strasbourg and then just flip him for 3 times the profit in 2 years. That'll be fine by me. And go get a Conference League over there while you're at it. You'll get another European trophy before Saka.
So basically, Amari Hutchinson.
Basically. Yeah, basically.
Big up Emirates era. Guys, pray for me. Having a hard time at work right now.
I'm praying for you, brother.
Yeah, hopefully it's not too stressful, man.
You know what I mean? Keep your head in the game, blood. You know what I mean?
Help as well, brother. Help
For real, blood. Take your time with it, GG. Big up Desire again. Lewis and Troops, who wins at SummerSlams, Cody or Cena? Unfortunately, Cena. I don't think
really?
Cena.
I'd rather Cena win than another Cody reign. Fuck that.
No, I don't want Cena to be champion because he's just killed it. It's been boring, bruv. It's not the way I thought it was gonna go. Yeah, it's not the way I thought it was gonna go. His best thing that he done was the fucking pipe bomb that he done to
yeah,
Punk.
but that's it. I think the CM Punk storyline gave it some life.
But that's the only thing, blood. He's had the belt for like fucking how many months, Lewis? Now, bro, we're in fucking.
Yeah, no, that's the Rock fucked the start of it, though, isn't it? Now Cena's trying to get.
I don't want. He shouldn't have gone heel, bruv. He should have just. Done Cena, bro. Like this heel turn, it's gone left, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I'll be real. I wanted it for so long. Like I don't even mind that there's some holes in the storyline.
The way they've like made it, like it's just shit, bro. I can't lie.
Rock has ruined it a bit.
It's shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I still want Cena to win though. I want him to leave with the title. I've won a serious storyline. Leave with the title.
There's only one CM Punk, blood. You get me. Big up, stop the cross, blood. Again, this guy is on me, bro. When Arsenal concede on a cross versus United, I will be there. We all will be there. You know what? Yeah, I'm actually in Jamaica for the Arsenal Man United game. Yeah, and I'm bringing all my equipment out there because we're going to be doing the pod. Still going to go. Saeed show still going to go. If any news breaks, I'll be all over it, blood. You understand? So I'm going to bring all my equipment out there, but I'm actually trying to do like a watch along on the roads in Jamaica. You get me, with the people, them, like if I can find out where like we can get like a big majority of Arsenal fans on the island to congregate, then I'll try and make it happen, blood. You get me? But if I can't do that, definitely there'll be a match reaction. I'm even considering doing a watch along in the resort because the resort that I'm going to be in, the Wi-Fi is 1010, bruv. You get me? So I'd even be able to do a watch along. So, but yeah, I'm trying to do something on the roads. I'm chatting to Knockins and them man there. I know you lot know Knockins on my yard. Kem, I know you know Knockins and them boy there. I'm chatting to them. I'm chatting to Simon as well. Simon Preston. He's the JFF official social media guy. So yeah, I'm trying to make things happen, blood. You see me? But yeah, we're trying to make something happen over on the island when I pull up, blood. You get me? August 4th, I land, people. So I have everything and anything ready. You see me? They got Fonzie. You're mad, bruv, about Thierry Madueke. Well, I'm to these youths, blood. Big man thing, blood.
Thierry Madueke.
You know, that is.
I was saying Noni Henry.
You're
even
mad.
has a little Noni Henry.
You're mad.
Thierry Nonry.
Thierry Nonry.
You lot.
I like Nonry, bruv.
You know what I'm saying? I hear it.
They got SP. It says also shout out Months. Come on.
They got me themselves, man.
Big up Months every time, blood. Big up Morgo. I hope the panel is doing well. Monts, how's the knee?
Yeah, it's the call I just had with the NHS,
Yeah,
but
it's beef. I was gonna say it's beef in the NHS right now, chat.
it's getting me mad, fam. That's why I was off camera.
Non-re 14 in the chat. I'm dead.
Yeah.
I hope you hold it up well with the knee months, man. You know what I'm saying? I hope it ain't
Oh yeah,
too
sorry,
much.
man. Get well soon, brother. Get well soon.
Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it.
Need you back up and running, blood. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
We got Connor. Are you mad about Gyokeres holding bench to Havertz game week 1 incoming? You know, whatever.
Up the Chelsea.
There's just bare salt, blood. The salt is just so it's as strong as flipping Caribbean Sea, mate. And then big up Birmingham City FC man again. Double turn and Roman returns at SummerSlam. Blood, Reigns needs to return, bro. I'm sorry. Reigns needs to return. I can't lie. I'm kind of enjoying SmackDown more than Raw right now. You get me? Like the whole Jacob and Solo beef they got going on, the whole Wire 6 thing they got going on. Like Raw's kind of dead right now. I'm not gonna lie, blood. Like, and then,
I don't know. I'm still leaning more towards Raw now, but SmackDown's picked up a bit. It was dead a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
now at least like there's something to watch.
Yeah, and that tag team thing they got going on, that's going off as well, blood. You get me? Chelsea news. Lewis, you got through to the semi-final in the FIFA Club World Cup. 2-1 victory against was it Fluminense? Palmeiras, sorry. You're playing Fluminense in the semi-final, no?
Yeah.
They're playing, mixed game. First half, all Chelsea. Cole Palmer pulling the strings. Nice goal. You understand? He's been missing.
Big game, Palmer, bruv.
Stepped up to the plate. You know what I mean? Big moment. Stepped up to the plate. You understand? Second half, a bit mixed second half. João Pedro made a difference when he came off the bench. Esteval
played very well.
Banger. You know what I mean? Esteval done his thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Lucky winner in the end.
Sanchez, though.
I don't get how man are blaming Sanchez, blood, because when I've looked at the goal, every angle I look at, I'm like, nah, that's just a banger, bro.
If that's Raya, you're screwing. If Raya lets that in,
I'm just saying, like, it's more his positioning. It's just his positioning.
The shot was
it's a great shot. Positioning, though.
Just if he's 2 yards to the left, he saves it. Literally. Just get to your near post.
Velocity on the shot, blood. The power that was generated.
I think he's anticipating a cross for a low driven.
Yeah, if that's my goalkeeper, I'm screwing.
You know,
I hate Sanchez. I can't look at him.
I honestly think it was an outrageous strike, bro. I can't lie.
First,
I can't lie. I can't really be. You lot, I mean, I hear what you're saying when you're saying if it was Ray, I'd be. But when every angle they showed of it, I'm like, bro,
it's cold. But like anytime a keeper gets BI's in their post, I'm just looking at him like, yo, unless the strike, it was a great strike. Yes, he's caught it extremely well, but it
was his weak foot as well, yeah.
Yep.
And that's where it is. Obviously, expecting a cross. Don't be that's what
I'm saying, Reaper, bro. It hit the crossbar. It hit crossbar post and then the other post, blood. And man are saying like, what?
It's quality. If he goes 2 yards towards the post, he saves it. It hits.
Catch is saying he's screwing if it's Real. I don't know.
Facts. We are, and the people are saying, people admitted, like Don just said that he's expecting a cross.
Remind me of the Aguero goal against Liverpool.
That admits itself you've made a mistake because you're anticipating something. Though, why are you anticipating a cross? Cover your near post. Let your defenders do the business.
Even do you remember the Torres goal against Liverpool when he pulled off, when he held off? Who did he hold off, bro?
Against who?
Against Liverpool. Against Chelsea, sorry, when he's at Liverpool. The game before you signed him, he literally smoked you. He was injured. Came out.
Oh, the one where he beat like Tal Ben Haim and
and then he went beam.
No. To be fair, it wasn't a similar goal though. That was his debut. The goal that he scored the season that you lot signed him. You played them in December. He clarted you off, and then you signed him in fucking in January. It was top. I don't remember like the curved one though. I don't remember the first goal. Actually, I genuinely don't remember it. Torres, you know the last when you beat us 2-0 before we signed.
You know when you had Charlie Adam kit.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
He was injured. He came back and blooded them off.
He looked like the old Torres again.
He had the black hair.
Yeah.
How
about this? Torres have you noticed how there's never any pictures of Torres in that kit?
No.
Yeah, because those are the only goals he scored, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why.
And then we went and bought him just off that game. JT was like, Aguero. No. I want Torres. Bring Torres.
But he balled out that day.
Yeah.
Still. Balled out that day. Still.
Balled out, blood.
But yeah, good
Yeah,
game
I think
from
man are
him.
being harsh on it, blood.
I think man are being harsh. Money as well, but we knew he was done. But I had a little bit extra blood.
Is what it is. Name rights and all that. Just won the World Cup. I understand. It was our fault. That's all our fault. But yeah, good first half from us. Like, we were playing very fluid football. We dominated Palmeiras, and they could never really get out of their own box. Should have probably been a couple more goals ahead with the level of dominance that we had, but never really got that. Midfield was solid. Andre Santos literally only got the start 10 minutes before kickoff because James pulled up with an injury. And he looked very good defensively, very strong tackles. Never really did too much with the passing. Very steady first performance from him. I thought Enzo was very good as well in the midfield. Second half, though, like Palmeiras kind of like started getting more control in the game. They started like testing us a little bit more. We brought on the likes of Noni, João Pedro.
Was cold still, I can't lie. Reaper and Reaper's asking me. Yeah, Andre, I was impressed though.
Yeah, that was a very good first start for him. And like I need him to get more minutes now just so he assimilates into our style of play even more. Also, speaking of those players, João Pedro, that was an incredible debut. Like, I'm not trying to do too much, but wow. The first touch, being able to bring the ball down from the air the way that he did, the decision-making, the dribbling, the passing, all very, very promising. And now we got Delap suspended for the next game. I'm thinking, you know what? I might do João Pedro in the 9 over Jackson. I might. I wouldn't be completely against it. Just because like Jackson's form and his stocks are in the pits of hell right now. And João Pedro, you know what? Off that cameo, have another game. I need
I agree. He was very, very good when he got on. Very, very good.
So I hope he gets the second start over Jackson because I'm not too sure what Jackson we're going to get with the way that he's been this year.
How many games was Jackson suspended for? Is he available again now?
2.
Was it a one match?
2. It was 2. He's back now. But probably still be.
What's your thoughts on Nkunku's performance, blood? It was a bit
like not as good as the other 2 games. I'll say that. The other 2 games gave me a little bit of promise. I thought he wasn't great. Delap was a bit iffy again in this game. Didn't really do too much. But João Pedro came on and looked a lot better. Noni, kind of the same as well. Kept hitting his first man.
By the way, yeah, he's your worst signing in like 10 years, by the way. And there's a lot about
Nkunku.
Yeah.
Is he the worst in the last 10?
Lukaku.
No,
Lukaku, because Lukaku gave you 6 months.
Scored 8 goals.
Had you thinking you're going to win a league
title. It was off the field stuff.
Yeah,
I know, but like that's our most expensive transfer.
He was going to win Lukaku thought he was going to win league, blood.
Look, I'll have Nkunku as a top.
The way Goonie was talking, fucking hell, blood. I could have threw him off.
But there's no way Lukaku isn't our worst ever signing.
If Lukaku didn't get suspended or whatever, if he didn't take the long break, Lukaku was your top scorer, bro, in the Premier.
He was balling.
Lukaku never got suspended.
Oh, not suspended, but you know when he took the break, he done the interview come out and he didn't play.
No, he played. We played him for weeks after in positions that he wanted to play in, and he was just shit.
Okay, again.
Yeah, Mudrik's
How many games did he miss?
Mudrik has to be the worst.
Mudrik can be up there as well, but there is no way Lukaku is not the worst transfer we've ever made. There's no way.
Ever.
It's our most expensive transfer, and we've had to spend years trying to replace him. He was meant to be our long-term striker. He was meant to still be
how many Premier League goals does Nkunku have?
Probably like 4 or 5.
Fuck off.
Like
5 max.
Fuck off. He's the worst. He's been here 2.5 years.
Big man team,
Lukaku
the hope they had for Nkunku,
the worst one we've ever made.
The hope they had. Remember when he was injured that whole season, yeah? And Lewis was like, Nkunku's back next season. We're going to cook. We got Nkunku. And now look, blood.
No. All my energy was because Poch got sacked. Come on, let's not do that. My energy was
actually giving me Weghorst numbers.
Not Nkunku.
Right off. Fuck.
No, there's no way it's not Lukaku. It's crazy.
What about Sterling?
Look, Sterling's a horrible.
Sterling was actually alright when he first arrived. At least Sterling had a decent first 6 months. Like, Come
So
on,
did
man.
Lukaku though. That's why I don't get why they're saying about Lukaku. Like, look,
Because one was 100 million that we had to replace after 6 months.
And Kuku's got 3
And
Premier
also,
League
because
goals.
of that, I had to have that prick Kai Havertz up top for 18 months, which took me to 12th.
Okay, so and Kuku's got 3 Premier League goals. He's got 14 GNA in 15 games outside of the Prem.
That's great and everything. Lukaku's the worst transfer we've ever
Don't give
made.
me that Conference League connoisseur, bro. Please.
Lukaku 100+ Premier League goals. How many goals did he get for Chelsea though? That's the key question.
8.
In how many games?
Probably like 20,
How many-
25. He
how
played
many
a lot of
seasons?
games for us.
But
That was
then
21, 22.
But then a lot of those games, when a lot of the goals were in the first 6 months, innit?
Yeah,
the
no,
majority of them.
he had a little. He
Yeah,
had a
because
little.
remember,
like,
he came back.
at the end of the season.
He came back. Remember when they integrated him back in the team? Remember, because he didn't play. They didn't let him play. And they came
No,
back.
no,
and
he
integrated
played
him.
at the start. No, he played at the start. We played him every game for about 8 matches, and he was terrible. And then he got benched by Havertz. Then we brought him back towards the end of the season because I think Havertz pulled up a knock. He had
So
a
you're
little
saying-
renaissance for 2-3 games, and then he
Hold
left
on.
again.
Hold on. So when the news came out,
8 and
Lukaku,
26.
you're telling me the off the field stuff didn't have an effect on why you wasn't playing Lukaku? Come on, Lewis.
Lukaku was starting, but the next 7.
Ooh, there's
8 games
one.
in
Yo,
a
João
row
Felix, blood.
after that. There's
Oh,
no
he's
João
definitely-
Felix is not the
he's
worst
the worst.
signing we've ever made. What are we doing?
Bakayoko.
You know what? This one here,
Lukaku
Bakayoko.
is the worst.
He was horrible.
Bakayoko is the worst player to play for us.
said
Lukaku's
he's
the
the
worst
worst player.
transfer. Lukaku's the worst
I love
transfer.
this.
There's no way. How is it not Lukaku? Don't make any sense.
I'm seeing. Do you know what? I'm seeing Mudryk.
Drinkwater was
and
better
Felix
than
now.
Bakayoko. So, Drinkwater ain't nowhere near the worst signings. He just shouldn't have been 35 mil. But he produced better performances and more consistent performances than Bakayoko. Now I'll back that one.
Wait, so Lewis, you're saying to me that Lukaku, because of what happened in the interview, still played and was still. I'm pretty sure he was out the squad
Yes.
for a bit, bro.
No, he started
taking
about the
it-
next 7-8 games after the interview dropped.
Bro, and yeah, okay, but then they decided
Actually,
to
no,
remove him.
he was benched for the first game against Liverpool, the 2-2 draw, and then got back into the squad straight after that.
I don't remember. I feel
Right
like I
after
might
that.
be wrong in it. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he was removed from the squad for a little piece.
No, he was removed from the squad in February after that Crystal Palace game where he had 8 touches of the ball. That's when he got benched. Up until like the end of
Might be
April.
wrong, but that's rough.
Nah, he started bare games. I remember him playing against the likes of Tottenham, getting 3 or 4 chances in the first half and missing all of them.
Jackson says no, he didn't. Tuchel dropped him.
Dropped him United. That's before the interview dropped. So that's not true. How am I trying to tell me about my own team in a season that I remember watching?
And that's what I'm
Like,
saying.
what?
I said that could be wrong. It's your team, but
Like,
Reaper,
no, like,
Nkunku
you
is
can have
Nkunku
Nkunku up there. Don't get it twisted. I'm not trying to defend him, but Lukaku's the worst signing we've ever made.
Nkunku is bottle fart. Like, let's just not do that. Man said, I don't
Yeah,
know.
no, this ain't Nkunku defense league. This is Lukaku's the worst we've ever bought.
Lukaku got you 8 goals, and Nkunku's been here over 2 years, and he's got you 4. Just
Yep, and Lukaku was meant to be our long-term signing, and because of that, we had to
the
pay
Conference
Havertz.
League, innit? He won him the Conference. He won him the Conference League.
And does that not play a part?
Conference League connoisseur.
Yeah, he won him the Conference League, innit, blood? Major honor. You know what I mean?
No, because if I want to do that, Lukaku would have won us the Club World Cup. So
Get me.
what do we care?
Mm.
Don't care.
You're an idiot, yo. You're an idiot.
And, because I value final goals. Mr. Kai Havertz scored the winner in the Club World Cup and the Champions League, and I hate
think
that
what you're
prick.
saying, you're talking about in terms of value. So like for what he was, how much he was brought in for, not just player.
Yeah,
thing,
for
'cause
what he was
try-
meant to be,
try
it's the
to be.
worst signing
That's
we've
where
ever
you're stemming
made.
from. Not just him as a player. You're adding the because if Lukaku was 40
Yeah.
million, we're not having this discussion.
Man, I say
Nah,
Kepa
If we're
was
talking
worse.
ability, then Bakayoko's the worst we've ever made.
Yo, Kepa was
Ben
terrible.
Havertz.
Man, I say Kepa was worse.
Goalkeeper. Kepa was the most expensive goalkeeper.
I like Lewis,
Kepa's
blood,
up there.
Kepa's a
Kepa's
shout.
up there. He's definitely up there.
because of the whole
Well,
sorry
you can't
incident as
that one
well,
down.
blood.
Were you the
whole
most
penalty.
expensive goalkeeper in Europe at the time?
In the world.
Was it
What do you mean Europe? It's the fucking world, mate.
I think he still is.
The fucking
He's still the
world.
most expensive keeper.
Mars, Jupiter, bring in all them planets, blood.
Yeah, it's Kepa, man. We
Yeah,
can't
no
do the
one's like
value
that.
thing. At least Lukaku gave you something.
No, but even like Kepa gave us
He gave
moments.
them hope.
Even Kepa gave us moments.
No, but
So
He had like the quad save and that the
you thought was
quad
going to be
save
the
moments.
he had the Europa League, he had the run to Europa League and the Super Cup saves. Like you could say he won us trophies too.
First, all right, fair enough.
That's that argument could be made for him as well.
I don't know.
It's Lukaku. It's Lukaku, and then like figure out the rest afterwards.
Lukaku is the worst ever.
Worst ever.
Ever.
Yes.
That's a big
Brother
statement, you know.
Brother was £100 million.
Was he 100?
He was 100
Oh,
I
million.
thought it was like 90 or something. I thought it was 90. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
thought it was 92.
Ooh,
Maybe give or take 2 or 3 million.
How
But it was
much
around
did Fofana cost you?
75.
Fofana. Yeah.
75. Like he's up there as
He
well.
ain't even top 15 centre backs in the league.
No, but you know the maddest thing is he's probably still our best centre back. He's probably still our best centre back.
That stinks.
That
So-
stinks.
That stinks, blood.
That's
fucking stinks.
That's bottle fart, and you know it.
Jesus Christ,
Oh.
blood.
You think that's not crazy that the most injury prone is our best? But hey,
That's gutter water.
actually no, maybe Cole will now, depending because he's been on fire the last couple months. Maybe him.
Sewage water, bro. Come on, man. Fucking hell, man.
Shit, then, but at least he's still
Fucking
here.
hell,
At
man.
least his story's still going.
Fucking
Like
hell,
Lukaku's is done. That's
Lukaku's won a
over.
league. Lukaku's won a league.
No,
Fucking
as in story at Chelsea.
hell.
Story
Oh,
at
yeah.
Chelsea, not career. We know Lukaku's had a great career, regardless of Chelsea. We don't even have to
Yeah.
explain that.
Yeah, facts.
But I'm
Yeah.
talking about from Chelsea.
No, it was never working at Chelsea. But like, I don't know why I had it in my head that I thought that Lukaku was dropped because of the interview stuff.
Nah,
No,
was
he got
playing.
dropped later. He dropped a couple months later.
It was a bit weird, like,
It
because
was
he
in
was
February
like,
that he got dropped.
didn't he drop that video when he was in good form as well?
Yeah, he did.
No, he did that in November, and it dropped late December after he had 2 man of the matches in a row.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
And then his form fell off a cliff immediately afterwards.
Yeah, that's mad.
Well, that short form because he just come back from injury and then got 2 man of the matches.
Mm.
So
What's going on with Kudos? It's man are saying like he wants Tottenham. Man said he wants Tottenham over Chelsea. Swear down.
Mhm.
That is
Tottenham are the
crazy
only-
in itself.
That's because Tottenham are the only ones that have dropped a bid. We're going to go back in for him once Noni's sold.
I was
we
gonna
need
say,
you lot
is
to hurry
your
up and drop
Kudos-
50 mil.
Is your Kudos business dependent on us taking that fucking person off your
Basically.
hands?
And I don't think we'll sell Noni until we're out the Club World Cup anyway. So we're going to wait. We're just going to wait a week and hope the transfer ain't done by then. West Ham don't want to sell to Tottenham. They'd rather sell anywhere else bar Spurs, and they know that we're going to pay more money than him. So they're happy to wait for us. Now,
What do you think that says about Kudos though? Because if he's willing to go to Tottenham over Chelsea, is he scared of making that
No,
that
they're
next
European
jump?
champions. No,
No, I just think he wants to leave.
European champions.
He just
you
wants to leave
Flawless.
West Ham.
Flawless.
What do you
True.
mean, yo? Man would have
Flawless,
mentioned it to me
flawless,
about not
flawless,
being in
flawless,
Europe, yeah?
flawless,
But
flawless,
Spurs are in Europe. I've just won Europe.
flawless.
And
Fuck off, man. Seriously.
So
Fuck off,
just
man.
to say as well, what it is
Seriously, man.
Kudus
guy,
just
bro.
wants troops.
What
Wait,
you asking?
Kudus wants to leave. He just wants to leave, and Tottenham and Chelsea are viewed as upgrades on West Ham, and they're
Yeah.
both in the Champions League.
The bias
So,
is crazy. Man
you
tells
gotta
me
wait.
every week
Either
about
he
United
is
not
gonna
being
go
in Champions
Spurs,
League, you know.
And like they get to the valuation that West Ham want, or they drag it on and we come back. It's one or the other.
Every
That's it.
week I get told about
Because
not-
every week you bring it up, blood.
I bring up
I
not being
didn't
in
bring
the
it up.
Champions League.
I said he's fucking deluded picking Tottenham over fucking Chelsea.
No,
You're
not
here
him.
defending it.
I'm talking
You're
about
fucking-
you telling me. You tell me every week about how bad it is for Manchester United not being in the Champions League. So I'm saying Spurs are in the Champions League. That's in the plus column. They've just got Thomas Frank,
And
Maybe
that
you
is
look
why
that way.
Kudus will take either of our clubs, and it just
See?
depends on whether
So,
Spurs.
I'm right.
But here's the wait. Let me.
But how
land.
is he? How is he?
Let me land. Let
Go on,
me
go on,
land
go on,
on
go on,
this.
go on.
I've been trying
Go
to
on.
explain it for 2 minutes.
Go
So Spurs and Tottenham both are in the Champions League. Spurs are the only ones that have tabled a bid, but because they know Kudus wants to leave, they think they've got that as leverage, so they don't want to pay what West Ham's offering. West Ham know that we're going to pay more than what Spurs want, so they're willing to drag this out. And as long as we get through the Club World Cup and you lot buy Noni, we can come back in the race for him. So either they pay what West Ham want now and dead the transfer off, or we're gonna come back in a week or two's time. So it's just a waiting game. That's all it is. But we need to wait for Noni to get sold.
So if we were to back out of the Noni deal, and you weren't to win the Club World Cup, would that affect the deal in any way?
Probably wouldn't end up going in for him.
So you're going to use the money from either the Madueke deal or the Club World Cup winnings?
I think it'll be the Madueke deal because we've got to make about 60 million in sales just for PSR. And I'm not worried about that either because we will do it. We got more than enough players for it. But Noni was just 50 million in the bank like that. So, yeah. We need to sell so we can register players for the UCL. That's it. It's not a PSR.
So, Lewis,
thing.
you think once you lot make a bid for him, then he'll turn his head and be like, let me go Chelsea. You reckon it's just Spurs are the only ones in for him?
I think so. If he's got any common sense. Right now, it is only Tottenham.
Has there been
it's in London? It's a team in the Champions League. There's a reason why he'd do it, and they're the only ones that have dropped the bid. We haven't dropped the bid yet.
But have you lot contacted Kudos' representatives? Does he know that Chelsea has interest?
We've had talks, but we're not closer with West Ham than Spurs are in terms of like bids, because we've tried to put players in the deal to like put less money in, and they don't want that. They only just want straight cash. Spurs are offering straight cash, but they're not offering near what West Ham want, which is why that one's dragging. So we could wait another week or two and then be able to drop straight cash.
Yeah, because I saw that thing about they want straight cash, bro. Like, man said no payment plan, no Klarna, run me my 80 million. Is it 80 million?
It's gonna be less than that.
I was going to say, is it that?
They know they're not getting the release clause money. They're willing to take 60, 65.
Okay. What? How much?
60, 65 million.
Yo, what the fuck is Arsenal doing, bro?
He ain't gonna go
Madueke for fucking 50. You could put 15 more and get Kudos. What are we doing?
Kudos can't play over the left-hand side.
Yeah.
He's a right-sided player.
Play better on the left than fucking Madueke.
Kudos on the left, ain't it?
But without talking about
any
it,
West Ham fan.
Kudos on the left instead of Madueke on the left.
Ask any West Ham fan. Kudos on the left, ain't it?
I'll take Trey on the left instead of fucking Madueke, blood. He sent midfield, blood. Yeah? I'm going to put him on the wing. Get busy.
Yo,
that wouldn't be a good move for you, man.
This is disgusting behavior. Sorry, Lewis. Go on.
I don't understand.
I'm just saying, like, the West Ham fans been saying he ain't good on the left.
Because Semenyo don't play on the left, he plays on the right. You know what I'm saying?
Semenyo can play on the left, though.
There's can play well.
Play there, but I guess I'm guessing
on the left.
I'm guessing he can too. I think most wingers can go.
I think Bremo can play in the 10 alive, flawless.
Yeah, if you take quality right wingers and put them over the left, they'll be better than what you have over there. Yes, like in Bremo in the 10, like in Bremo left. You don't need Saka to play on the left to know he's better over there than Martinelli. Yeah, Saka's better over there than Martinelli.
Yeah, Havertz is better than Hoyland down the middle. What's your point?
Yes, he is. 100%.
We can do this all day.
I don't dispute that.
We can do this all day.
We can, but I'm not going to dispute the obvious. You might try to dispute, it's only because he was back up. Like, he wouldn't play on the left over there.
It was because he was back up. You would have fucking joined, blood. Yeah?
Cool. All right, man. That's you lot's fault for not giving him the left spot.
Fucking Arteta guy, blood. So what? The only one is Kudos, innit? There ain't no real other transfer news, I lie. It's only really Kudos that's floating around right now.
Nah, Kudos, Noni, João Felix could be going back to Benfica, but like wages might be a problem.
Oh shit.
And yeah, we're monitoring Wanyeri's situation in case you don't re-sign him. And that's it.
I'll be real though. You lot don't get Kudos. Lewis, we're gonna have words in it.
That's fine. You think I'm ever afraid of uncomfortable conversations? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll be real, bro.
Lewis lives for it. I can't lie.
Because now that Arsenal have gone on, well, and now that it looks like Arsenal are getting Gyokeres, yeah. If your window consists of the man you've got already, minus Pedro, because I think that was a good one. Yeah. Outside of that, the fact that is the Gittins done? Is Gittins done?
Yeah, Gittins was on the pitch, blood. They showed Gittins on the pitch, bro.
We announced him.
And these man still ain't blood.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, he ain't been announced.
No, he got announced the day after, but he was there in the trackie and we didn't even announce him.
So imagine the zone showed him, yeah. He's trying to hide behind Maresca, yeah. The zone showed him. The next day, bang, announced. Man was there full trackie.
They had to. So that was what 50, that was 50 in it.
Man was there,
and that was 50 in it. That was 50, right?
That was 48 mil base fee, and I think another 5 in add-ons.
Yeah, so let's just say 50 mil. It's basically 50 mil. Yeah, so 50 mil.
Basically.
Yeah, come on. If you spend 50 mil, and I said Gittins is a decent player, he's not as bad as everything for me. Like
I like Gittins. I can't lie, Lewis.
But for 50 mil,
No. I don't think he's bad. He's not a player you gas. He has to gas you on the pitch.
Yeah, I take him over
It's not a player you sign when your rivals are signing Gyokeres, Florian Wirtz, Ryan Cherky, Reinders. Do you see where I'm getting? If Tottenham get Kudas. So my thing is that didn't want to pay the extra money for Maignan. Kudas, you guys aren't for some reason putting in a bid. Yeah, when you have just as much, if not right now, more of a reason to go and get a Kudas because you're trying to make the next step to challenge for the league. Not Tottenham, not Spurs. Yeah. Spurs are trying to get back to where you currently are. You are trying to get to where we are right now, right? You're like right there before getting, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I just think you're putting your money where it doesn't need to be put. Like for me, your window's been extra meaty. Like seeing 50 million go on getting right there. Like, I'll be saying, fight me. I'll be saying, fight me. That like
why did honestly, you open your eyes so wide, blood?
To not get
why did you
here's my problem. You tell me this months. You tell me this all the time, and then I tell you I've been complaining about the window all summer, so you are preaching to the choir.
I hear it. I'm just. This is my 2 pence, isn't it? I'm just saying.
I know it's like we're gonna have uncomfortable conversation, but I've been speaking about this.
Yeah.
Been saying like I want some statement signing.
And Don Kudas isn't a massive name. He's a decently big name, but he's a bigger name than Gittins. Put it that way. But do not. What are we doing comparing Gittins to Kudas?
He's a big upgrade on having Noni on the right.
What are we doing here? Kudas is automatically your best winger. What are we doing? Do you know what I'm saying?
He walks in and he's a direct upgrade over Noni.
You're doing toxic positivity. Your rivals are going in. You're seeing your rivals move with intent. Chelsea are the club who are known for moving in intent. And stop telling me what suits Maresca. Stop telling me about what suits Maresca. Because at this rate, does Palmer suit Maresca? At this rate, does Palmer suit Maresca?
Yeah, you got a point.
Uncomfortable
conversation.
That's
a conversation. So don't chat to me about
that's not uncomfortable because people won't want to say that Palmer's been the one out of form. I'm willing to say that.
Do you see what I'm saying? Like at this rate, Palmer doesn't suit Maresca. He doesn't.
Although Palmer had a good game.
Why are you chatting to me about suiting Maresca? Do you see what I'm saying? Come on now. Let's not do that. Do you know what I'm saying? Man are telling me Estevan Santos Sound, all these guys. You are Chelsea Football Club. Why am I telling you you're Chelsea Football Club? Why am I telling you that?
See, Mods, I'm just glad you're not having the argument with me, all right? I'm glad you're not having the argument with me because I've complained about the window. I've been honest about it.
Montgomery.
What are you talking about?
That's fine.
No, man, you know, it's mad though. I can't. Bro, I'm telling you.
But this is my thing, Mods.
I'm telling you.
I'm not saying don't come to me with the uncomfortable conversations when it's not uncomfortable for me.
You know why?
I'm not even a Chelsea
horrible
fan.
How he said it, but he's right.
From a footballing perspective.
No, I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm not.
I know you're not.
I've been saying it.
Lewis, from a footballing perspective, if you go and get if you're quick to rise the money for Gittins, shy to rise the money for Kudas, and you didn't rise the money for Maignan when you have Sanchez in goal, fight me. Fucking fight. I'll be shadowboxing. Fucking fight me. That's my mic out the window.
I agree. The only reason why I'm calm.
I'm not saying that's you, but none of this.
Wait. You see, the only reason why I'm not losing my head about Kudas right now is because it's not done yet. And I don't believe Spurs are going to close the deal before we get Noni to Arsenal sorted.
What it doesn't say because we don't have wingers. Because we don't have wingers who take risks. I'm sorry, you have Noni who takes risks. He's just not that good enough. He's just not that good. Gittins actually does. We have Pedro who can play there too. Our window 8 done. You'll learn. Yeah, Don. I think you'd advocate for DCL if he was linked. I can't lie.
Again, I'm glad this is not me. I want more from this window as well with what we've had. I've still said the players that we've got, I don't have problems with. It's what you're not getting.
Again, did I say Gittins? Don, did I say Gittins?
Yeah, that was always going to get.
Did I at any point say Gittins going to be a bad signing?
No, I think he's
Oh.
asking you if you think.
Or did I start by saying he's a good player? He's a decent player. But
Yeah.
what Chelsea need to level up. Level up. Not stay
So
at
we're on
the
the
same
same
level.
page. So we're on the same page.
I think Chelsea are
We-
looking at.
We're
Gittins
literally on the
now
same
playing-
page. The transfers
Hey.
that we've got are good, but we need more. I've been saying that. That's been my energy all summer. So it's not uncomfortable for me. That's all I'm saying. Because we have this conversation a lot where like we got to talk about the window, and it's like, I've already been talking about the window. The fuck?
Level up, man. Innit? Level up.
Yeah,
man.
I'm with you.
Stay on the same
Go
level.
get me Kudas. Go get me
How much
Kudas.
do you think he'll get? Because we need to add numbers into this team. You're signing Gittins. What are you talking about? You just said we need to add GA.
I do agree with
Gittins
you
is
on
the
that.
name that you're popping to me.
About adding-
Adonis is digging a
numbers.
hole right now, blood.
Do you know what Gittins'
He's
numbers
just
are like
digging.
in Germany?
Just digging.
Yeah, because I do agree with Don. They do need to add numbers to the front line. I do agree.
Yeah.
with that.
Brother, what are
And
you
you see,
talking
the problem for me, right? We're talking
He
numbers,
scored
right?
8 goals.
This is the thing. As much as I rate Gittins, I can't tell you the answer to that. I can't. It's because he's a good profile for the squad, but I don't know what his level's going to be like in the league.
Bro.
That's why with a lot of these transfers, I'll tell you about the player, but in terms of what they're going to do, I got to see it. Gittins,
Bro,
he's a player that will gas you depending on what he does on the pitch. He
No,
can't
Gittins
gas
is
you
neat,
before
bro.
that.
Bro,
No, I
Gittins
hear
is
it, but it's
neat.
like you
He's
can't
neat.
be gassed like he's done something. Like Gyokeres has a CV to his name, so there's a reason why Troops will get a bit hyped about it. Gittins
Bro,
hasn't got a
this
CV
isn't-
to his name.
this
He's
isn't-
got
this isn't-
potential, and so that's why the energy's got to be different.
But I told you, listen, Don would justify bringing Yaya Sonogo out of retirement, bro. If it was possible, he'd justify it. He'd find a way to justify it. If we
I
got an
know
Austin
Yaya
Bomber
Sonogo
tomorrow that he's
in
coming out of
8 years.
retirement or whatever, you know what I'm
What
saying?
GNA does Gittins get next season, months? Don wants to know.
10.
Yeah, don't big up, man.
10. Because I don't even know if he's a guaranteed starter for Chelsea. 10.
Is that in
And
the
that's
Prem
really
or all comps?
Nah, in the Prem. All comps. You're not in
10
conference.
GA. Oh,
You're not in all you're not in
He
you're in
got
the
the
Champions.
domestic cups he could play in as well, so that could.
Yeah, all comps 13.
I said some of the stuff that said you. Sorry,
Man said he's the
Bro, I'm
Chelsea
telling
now.
you, if a gal said this stuff, if a gal was saying it, oh my days.
Hey, Don's getting cooked.
This chat is this chat is.
yo, Gittins, I hope you get double that, man. I hope you get double.
Yeah, I think what Chelsea are doing is trying to like see, like get. See
Don's trying to do the throw bare shit on the wall and hope it stick. And
He's
hope
trying
one
to
of
stick.
So say, I sold you so, while getting 9 other things
He's
wrong.
got like 10, 20
Yeah.
things, blood.
Yeah,
And one
bro.
went,
This is it, bro. Hoping something sticks, bro. It's okay to say, you know what? I don't think this is. I
Man
don't
said
think this is
Dick
gonna
Yao.
raise the level. I said D-Gal. Nah.
T-Gal is funny, yo. I can't lie, yo. That is.
I said D-Gal. But this is the thing, though. You're talking about Duran, bro. Put the scrolls in the bag. You know, bro, put the Duran scrolls in the bag. Please.
Oh, shit.
Please.
No, I just got Gittins gets double 13 GNA.
Duran is at Duran is at Fenerbahce, bro. Put it in the bag. Please.
I hope he gets 26, man. I hope he gets 26.
What do you mean held
accountable, blood?
For what? For showing the
As in,
standards.
he's clipped that in
For showing
case he
standards
balls
for your
out.
club. For showing
Game is
standards
the
for
game.
your club. Please.
Because it's you months, man. Right message, wrong messenger.
Bro. I don't know, man. Wait, hold on. They laughed at me when I said about Santos. Does Santos even start for Chelsea?
Don't know in terms of starting.
We're trying to
No,
get back
solid.
to title contending. Like, this is the thing.
No, the
None of these players
midfield's
are
the
bad,
one
you know?
thing we can't.
Lewis,
No, the
none of
midfield's
these players
cold.
are bad,
The
you know?
midfield's cold.
Lewis, none of these players are bad players. None of these players that I've said are bad
But
players.
I'm saying the
None of them.
midfield's the one thing that'll gas up. I'll speak
Don,
with
you
Chester
don't always
on
have the
it.
last start because since I've met you, all you've won is the Conference League.
Oh, shit.
You don't always have the last start. You don't always have the last start. You haven't. You've laughed once, and it's shameless to laugh at that.
Don, this ain't the one with Liverpool,
Yeah, this
man.
guy a
This ain't the
horrible
one
guy,
with
man.
Liverpool.
You can't beat me.
You're a horrible individual.
Can't
You
beat
run
me.
that, Don. Run
Can't
that
beat
with
me.
Arsenal. Don't run that with Liverpool. Fucking hell.
Yeah. The monster's got a point. It's you
Man,
can't.
no way, man
you're
said,
tagging
Lewis, you're gonna let him talk like this. He's Liverpool. He's
Can't beat
Liverpool.
Please,
It's
He's right.
Arsenal.
Oh my
You
god!
have that energy for North London,
Oh
bro.
my god! That was dark.
Yeah,
That was dark.
you lot might not like.
That's
You
why
lot might
Troops
not.
is laughing so much
my
because your energy. I can't run that with Liverpool. You can run it with Arsenal.
You lot might not. You might not like it, but what he's saying is truthful. You're trying to get back to
In this-
title contention.
Bro,
Because here I'll go one further. If
No.
Arsenal made these signings, you lot would be clowning them. If Arsenal made these signings to get back into title contention, you lot would be on there. If they signed Bino
you'd be
Gittins,
laughing.
João Pedro, and bear in mind, I don't know too much about Bino Gittins. I rate João Pedro, by the way. But if they made these signings, you lot would clown them.
How about this? It would be hashtag Arteta's level raisers. It'll be Arteta's level raisers. That's what it'll be on Twitter.
Yeah.
That's what it'll be on Twitter. Arteta's level raisers. I'm telling you right
It
now.
would be that.
Don, I hear what you're saying about players I rate, but the players you rate have had you within a conference league and nothing else. So it does. Trophies and where you're finishing is part of it. It is part of it. These players that you rate so much don't start for a team that is winning nothing of note. With ample money being spent. You my bitch's bitch. I ain't gonna lie. You my bitch's bitch. Because Arsenal are better. You my bitch's bitch. I'm sorry, that's just what it is right now. You my bitch's bitch.
Before we move,
Hey, no. They're not hearing nothing from Arsenal. They can rise some trophies first. But in terms of Liverpool, we ain't beefing with you lot yet. We ain't doing that.
Yeah,
I'm
still
sorry.
shout out Don. That's my guy, but
why
yeah,
did they fuck me for?
yeah, but still.
Why did they fuck
Now,
me for?
you know the game. Get a
Why
trophy.
did they fuck me for?
Get a trophy, bruv. You know what
what
the
I do?
game is. Win
What I do?
something. You
What
did
I do?
nothing.
I
That's
was
the
gonna
problem. Like every season.
I was just gonna ask, like, is your attack still better than ours? Just wanted to know.
Hey, you haven't confirmed no Gyokeres. So
Okay. That,
you ain't
goal
confirmed
post,
it.
yeah. Goal post, yeah. I hear it.
What do
I
you mean
hear it.
goal
I hear it.
post?
I hear it,
Have
man.
you
I hear
signed
it. I
him?
hear it. I hear it. I
Have
hear
you
it.
signed him?
I hear it. Goal post.
No.
I hear it.
Answer the question. Have you signed him? Instead of
hear
I
it.
hear it. I hear it. Have you signed
fair.
him?
Fairs.
Okay, we've changed it to Fairs. Yes or no?
Fairs.
Have you signed him?
Nah, Fairs. That's what I'm saying. Fairs. You got
Okay,
me.
cool.
You got me. You got me. You got
Yeah.
me.
By the way,
We
I'm
might
saying
have
this
him
because
next
I
week.
think,
And who
I'm
knows?
saying-
My
and
forwards will might have a World Cup.
and Lewis, by the way, you know I'm saying this because I think Chelsea are close. Like this window should easily be the window where you move into that top three category.
They're not far off.
Bro, I ain't
Yeah,
said
like,
that
you're not miles away. You're not
Bro,
miles away.
I haven't said that you've said anything wrong. I've said I've been saying it too. I've not said that you're wrong with anything. I've been pissed with Mignon. The Kudu stuff, I'm not pissed because it's not over with yet. But if he ends up going Spurs, I'll be
It will
pissed
be a
about that.
talking point. Yeah.
If that happens. But the Mignon stuff, that has burned me for the last month, even with us being in the semi-final. Because I've said that was going to be the one thing to show me that you guys will actually move on market opportunities. And they fumbled it. And then now they're selling off the other good goalkeeper that we've got.
Here's the thing, Lewis.
Cutting this out.
Here's the thing, Lewis. Why didn't you get Gyokeres?
Well, we haven't been looking at him for a minute.
I know,
Never have.
but that's my point. Because
Honestly,
because the notion at the start of your window was
but if it was
Delap is the striker who you kind of go and get and develop, and then you're gonna get a top striker with Delap. That was all I was hearing from the blue side of London. That was all I was hearing.
Yeah.
that one. I thought we were going to get one more striker and have Jackson as the number 2.
Yeah,
that's
one more striker. So yeah, you go and get Delap.
But for
and you
me,
get the top
I wanted
striker. That's what I
Osimhen.
was told.
Gyokeres weren't my number 1. My number 1 was
I'm
always
not
Osimhen.
saying he was your number 1.
I always thought there was like question marks with every other striker, and even including Gyokeres.
Gyokeres is the most Chelsea signing. I know Arsenal have got him, but he is such a Chelsea signing. The amount of top strikers Chelsea have signed, yes, most of them haven't worked out, but the intent was always there. It was always there. You know what I'm saying? Someone was coming through that window, and man were going, bro, say less. You know what I'm saying? Even up until Caicedo, it was still getting done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even that. So, bro, like I'm not saying it had to be Gyokeres, but Gyokeres, Osimhen, one of these guys, one of the top names in the window, should have been walking through that door with.
I hear it, but in terms of the
way that he
striker,
was spoken about.
I hear it, but in terms of the 9, if it wasn't Osimhen, I genuinely would have just been like whatever with whoever the striker was. I'll be so real. Because Osimhen was the only banger for me. If I get Osimhen, immediately title race. Immediately.
He should Osimhen should have been a Chelsea player a year ago, if anything.
Yep. Facts.
That shouldn't even have been
facts.
Yeah. So
no, but I'm with you on this. Chelsea got to do more in the window in spite of what we've already done.
Still time, though.
I hope they do it before the start of the season.
Still time.
I need a striker. I need a centre-back / like left-back depth. And probably another winger when Noni leaves. Ideally, Kudas. Yeah. If not him, go for Rodrigo.
Bro, I'm not writing man's window off now, innit? I'm just saying, so far, I'd be shadowboxing, innit?
No, I get. Because for me, I've said I want us to be in a title race last season and this season. And if we're not in a title race, I'm not going to be happy.
Now, me and Don would argue every day. Me and Don would argue. If I was Chelsea fan, me and Don would argue every day. Every day. My guy, that's but we'll argue every day.
Fair enough. Well, big up Don, though.
Shout out Don as well. Go subscribe to Don. Go subscribe to Don as well, by the way. Make sure you're subscribing.
Yeah, make sure you subscribe to Don.
All right, that's cheeky.
Yeah, you see this?
As if they win the champs or the Prem. This is why I'm just waiting.
That's good business from them. That's good business from them, Lewis. That's good business from Spurs because they know they're not paying no extras. That's good business.
But read the rest. They told him come back with something more realistic. This is the thing. This is what they're offering. Let me wait until Noni's gone. Because I think Kudas will still be there and we can come back. I really do.
Yeah,
so we'll see.
Do you know what? Cool. There is actually a good comment from Don there where he says, I don't care about I don't suck off big names. Pause. That's all mate. I care about profiles first with the right quality. But when you're going from top 4 to competing to winning, project players take time. When you're trying to break into the top of the crop and win out of the top of the crop, you don't have time. So
this is why I need at least 1 or 2. Like I get the whole youth thing. You look at PSG, for example, they've got a bit of experience with it. And that's a big difference maker. That's all I'm fucking asking for. Buy all the kids you want to buy if you just have a few experienced names that have done it and actually won at the top level so they can bring that experience to the rest of the kids. I don't mind.
Not every big name works. Not every big name works. But I'm just talking about time-wise. Like Arsenal.
No, but the right one does. Mignon works. Rodrigo works. Go get them. And I don't care who you buy after that. Just go get them too.
You already have the youngest team. You already have a crop of young players. So now to add to the young players, you bring the established players. So you got a perfect blend.
The youngest squad in the league has already got 4th place. Now add some experience with that to get them through more like tougher situations in games.
No, Lewis. Add more youth, add more project players, and time will stop just for Chelsea and Chelsea only for everyone to develop. Yeah? Cool?
No, it's not cool. It's not cool. It's not.
You see this?
I said there's experienced players our team. I know, I hear all of that, but I mean experience in terms of winning league titles and being key parts. There's different levels of experience. I said
he won't play the Champions League game in his life.
I need players with different levels of experience.
Remember how we laughed at Rice for looking at the Champions League?
There's experience in playing in the Prem, right? There's experience in playing in the Prem, and then there's experience in winning the Prem in terms of like actually getting across the line and having the mentality to do that. The winners, go and get Mignon. Go and make a punt at Rodrigo. They're both there. Go do it. Or at least show me the intent.
Bro, these men would go Chelsea.
Like, I don't want to pay 8 million. I am not. There's no way that's a good thing. There's no way at all.
I'll be real.
I'm not asking for a whole team of it. 1 or 2 names.
Like a
just
Rodrigo.
experienced players that have won it at the highest level. And they can bring that experience and that mentality to the rest of the crop.
I'll be real. I feel like, is this mad to say? I feel like
I said name me at least 10. I'm not asking for 10.
Lewis.
I'm just giving you 2. 2 realistic ones.
Lewis, I think Roman would have got Maignan. He would have got a centre back. So he would have got Maignan, probably someone
Now,
like
Rodrigo, we break the wage structure for, Andrew. I've heard that on good count.
I think Mignon gets a striker, a striker, Kudas, Mignon, a centre back, and another attacker. I think that's what a roaming window would look like.
We still need another centre back. I just don't really know a lot of like names for that would have the experience. Maz thing is one of the best. I think is Christensen, and he's been injured.
I think Roman would have tested the Bastoni waters. I think he would have tested it. He would have tested the waters.
Yeah, probably.
You might not have got him. Test the waters.
Yeah, probably would have, but I don't think Bastoni would have joined us anyway. I think he stays in Milan.
Yeah, I think he's a Maldini type.
Yeah.
What do you mean you got winners in your team? Wait, Don, what do you mean you got winners in your team? You've lost more finals than you've won under this regime. You've lost more finals.
And Don, you haven't named the league winner. You haven't named the league winner. I think even Enzo left halfway through the season that Benfica won the league.
Mm-hmm.
So you weren't even there for the run-in.
He got a medal.
Yeah, but that's like flipping Cavra getting a medal for Napoli.
Yeah, he went there for the running.
No, I mean, but he won a league with them before.
Bro,
Don, message me. I might be in an hour. I'll know if I'm free or not. Just message me.
Lewis, how many finals have we lost? Or recent?
I mean, well, before the conference,
they lost to us.
It was 6 losses in a row. In domestic cup finals, not Europe.
Yeah, because they lost to us. They lost to Liverpool like 3 times.
And man are telling me about winners. You're losing more times than you're winning.
I need more experience. I've been saying that. Like, even our manager doesn't really have that experience. He's got the experience of winning the championship as a manager, but hasn't really done it at the top level. Most he's done is that he's been part of the assistant coaching for the treble, and like that's about it.
Yeah, no, the bottom line is we're all on the same page in terms of what Chelsea probably need to do. Add a little bit more experience. I'm not saying don't sign any young players at all. Still continue that. Still get your Gittins in that. But if you're getting Gittins instead of Kudas, and if you're getting some of these guys instead of the experience, then it becomes, I think anyways, it becomes a problem. Do you know what I'm saying?
This
then
is the window where we had to start getting the experience, because you've got top 4, you've got the UCL money, you can now get the front of shirt sponsorship, you've got the Club World Cup money as well. This is the window for it. This is it. This is why I spent all of last season saying I don't care about anything, just get me top 4, because I wanted us to use that for the experience. What do? I don't want to spend 20 million on Mignon. Fuck off. Like that shit drives me insane. If he ain't here for match day 1 in the Prem, we're pricks.
Don, who do you want to see? Who do you want to see the club sign? Go on. That's who I want to know. I want to know the names in it, because apparently the man. Because remember, he said in the chat, we need more GA, so he went and got Gittins.
He said it was profile thing. You said it was a profile thing. That's where it stems from.
Now, profile are here. It's just he's not a proven GA magnet.
Yeah, they're hoping that Gittins is better than general consensus. So it's like, right, he got all these numbers type of thing. You're looking for that from him, João Pedro, or both. Because that's what you're attacking.
Now, Pedro would be more playmaking. I ain't looking at him for goals. My brother got less penalty goals than Jackson in both seasons.
Yeah. Well, assists.
Rodrigo.
So you say, so wait, you want all of these guys? So you agree? So you agree?
Who's LB?
Left back, cover for left back.
Oh, because he got right back.
He wants a right centre back and cover for left back.
That's what confused me. All right, my bad.
Rodrigo and with cover for left back and with right back and with him.
If any of these things, so Don, if all of these things don't happen, will you be happy with the window? This is the thing. Because just like Arsenal fans, the Nonnies, the Keppers, the Norgards, on the cusp, it's not that bad. But if that's the only thing that happens in their window, then it's terrible. That's the difference. If Arsenal get Gyokeres and Rodrigo, you think they give a fuck about Nonny? You give a fuck about Norgard? They give a monkeys about Kepa? They give monkeys.
Oh, he wants a link.
You know what I'm saying?
We're on that. But Ekatike, that won't happen at this point. Even then, I always thought the price tag for him was a bit too much as well. Like, I'd rather that Ekatike money go to a Rodrigo. That would have made a lot more sense.
Don, I sent it to your Twitter. What's your fucking Twitter? Why can't I find you, bro?
It's Greasy Don, innit?
I'll send it to us. I'll WhatsApp it to him.
There is. Yeah, because I followed Don. So I'm like, why ain't it popping up? All right, I done it. All right, I sent you a link.
Right, so what's that? Money we've earned 100 million from the UCL, Conference League 25, Jordan deal 40. That's not happened yet. Shirt sponsors 60 million, Club World Cup 8 million so far. Okay, now so it'll be around the 200s because like we haven't got the Jordan deal patterns. We haven't had talks for that yet. Yeah, we'll see. What year did we try and get Rooney? That was like 2013 when Mourinho first joined.
Yeah, dude, we was looking at
Yeah, because City wanted him like 09, 010, no?
Yeah, I don't think we were linked with Rooney before that.
Yeah, because
that was meant to be a 13-14 thing.
Yeah, it was the one matter thing, wasn't it? It was talks of him joining.
Yeah, he wanted anyone but Torres up top. I remember we went to U-Lot first away game of the season. We played Schürrle up front. It was just Mourinho sending a message saying, I won't play him. Get me a striker. I won't play him. I will tank the whole season. Fuck off. But, hey. We'll see. Man, I said Mateta. Yeah, you know what? I hear that one. That would be a decent move if we couldn't get anybody else up top.
Where's this guy, blood? Man saying send him the link like he's flipping sitting by his computer ready to go, blood.
Like he's...
Oh, fuck, blood. You think man ain't got more topics to do, blood? Huh?
Hey, you lot not entertained though.
No, we're nearly at 3 hours. We've only done 2 sections.
That's what I'm saying. This guy's got like one. This guy's got 1 minute to turn up. You got 1 minute, bro. From now.
Run up the likes, you lot, man. Are you not entertained? Run up the damn likes. What we doing? Run them up. I don't know how many.
3 hours is crazy.
Hit the subscribe button as well.
Luckily, there's really nothing to see him there. Luckily, there's nothing to talk about with fucking Liverpool, really. Don, what are you saying?
Don.
What are you telling me?
Quick little cameo, because I'm finishing work.
You know the vibe.
Bro, listen, everything that you lot are saying, Lewis especially, yeah, bro, I agree with a lot of what
said Lewis especially.
Yeah? Lewis especially, bro, because Lewis, bro, we're on the same page about a lot of things. We're on the same page about a lot of things, right? People get mad at me thinking my standards are not on the floor, when really and truly, we want a lot of the same players, right? But when people like Lewis start to say, bring me all these winners and bring me all of that, that's when I start to break it down. And I say to you, bro, tell me the names of all of these winners, bro. You said Maniac. Fair enough. Cool. We should have got that one wrapped up, right? The other one you mentioned is Rodrigo. We both want Rodrigo. Who else?
Yeah.
What other winners right now?
Those are the only two I'm directly asking for because we've already got players for the centre. In terms of centre backs, like I genuinely don't know too many names out there, so I'm not really asking for winners in that area. But Mignon is obviously there. Rodrigo could be an option later in the window. You could be going for both. You could have Mignon in right now and already vindicate the idea that you would be going for winners if the market opportunity was there.
Kudas,
Instead, they didn't want to spend 8 million on him, which says to me it's either youth or nothing else.
Yep, and Osimhen, that was my first choice, but he don't want to lower his money, bro. Man's looking like.
Oh yeah, but we ain't even looked at him this summer, so it's not really worth bringing up.
Yeah,
pay big money for big strikers. By the way, pay big money for big strikers.
How I'm looking at this team, yeah. How I'm looking at this team for me, man.
Nah, but his wage structure's a fuckery. Low-key Gyokeres.
So we're going Galatasaray. How much is he supposed to be on there?
Bro,
they're probably paying him the same amount.
I don't know where they get this money from, but they're happy to pay him the wages. That's the fuck thing about it, right?
But how I'm looking at this, or is it a loan?
Nah, bro, they're trying to get him permanently.
Are you trying to get him permanent? Okay.
And Al Nassr still haven't got a deal agreed with him in terms of the wages, yeah. But I keep saying this, Lewis. The biggest problem when you break down Chelsea's season last year, bro, right? Regardless of needing an upgrade on Sanchez, regardless of needing a right centre back as cover for Fofana, right? Regardless of all of these things, we still managed to get the third best defense in the league. And on top of that, bro, our midfield, like I keep saying to you, in many metrics, outperformed other midfielders in the league.
Oh, right? No one will talk to our midfield regardless. We already know that.
Now, go look at last season, bro. How many games that we lost or we dropped points because Jackson is deciding to fucking take a hiatus, or man thinks he's watching the games with us that are in the fucking stands, right? The amount of games I was going to, bro, and I'm watching Jackson's movement, man thinks that he's fucking watching football with me, bro, when these times he's on the fucking pitch, right? Our biggest problem last season was the amount of goals in this team. We went through a drought where fucking Cucurella was our highest goal scorer in 2025, bro. That should never be the case, yeah? So how I'm looking at the team right now is you bring more numbers in multiple areas. That is how we're going to win games, yeah? Palmer brings GNA to this team. Enzo brings GNA to this team. Delac brings GNA to this team. Esteval for me will bring GNA as long as he's played as well in this team. Yeah, you've got Neto, who's actually getting used to the system now. He's got what, over 20 GA in his first season. You've got Pedro will add numbers to this team. For me, Gittins will add numbers to this team. I'm not looking at a direct guy like a Haaland to score me 30, 35 goals. I'm looking at the team, the numbers in the team to be spread out. That's how I'm looking at it. And clearly, that's how they're building the team. You bring in a Kudas, that's another guy that's adding numbers to the team. You bring Rodrigo, another guy adding numbers to the team. That's all I want.
And I'm not saying Kudas is done either.
Neto scored 4 goals.
Neto scored 4 goals. Go check his assists. Go check how many key assists and goals he's got. Go check how many key assists and goals he's got.
He got 6.
Bro, do you know how many key assists and goals he's scored this season?
My CDMs get that. You got 6.
Yeah.
You're giving me Rice numbers, bro.
Listen,
he's a winger.
If he's adding more, if he's adding more,
60 million.
He's adding more.
Why is Rice getting strays like? Why is he fuck me?
Rice is a DM.
Yeah, but still, man. We are another DM.
This season, we are scoring more goals than what we did last year. And
Like,
goals win you games. Goals win you games, bro. Yeah. Lewis will tell you how many games where man are missing bare chances. Someone does something dumb at the back because a lot of goals we kept conceding was just silly mistakes as well. Sanchez throwing it into the back of the net. Lavia giving the ball away. Palmer giving the ball away against Palace. We weren't really cut open like what we was with Poch.
You know Rashford and Neto have the same amount of goals for Rashford for United have the same amount of goals.
You keep focusing on Neto, yeah, but
on facts.
If he's adding more than 10 GA to more numbers that we've got in the team months, I'm calm with that, bro.
Rashford got 10 GA this season.
You know what I mean? What wins you games months? What won you games last season? Was it Salah and Gakpo?
But he doesn't get GA.
Can you answer the question, bro? What won you games last season, brother?
Goals win games, and Neto
then.
4 of them.
There we go. Then. That's how I'm looking at it.
It cost you 6 million.
That's how I'm looking at it. How many games, bro? Lewis, I'm telling you, I haven't tuned in to you, man, every week, yeah. But I know for a fact, yeah, all these man were cooking you about Jackson. I know for a fact all these man were cooking you about that fucking Jeff Hardy shit Mohican blood. Yeah, I know all these man were cooking you about that because this guy was being a criminal. Him, Noni, Palmer, all these men were being shit in front of goal, blood. Yeah. Our problem last season, our biggest problem when you break down our season was the goals. That's what it was, bruv.
So why is Neto your answer with 4 Premier League goals in?
And also, also the goals are moments of the back. We gotta remember that.
I mentioned so many other players. I mentioned so many other players. Why did you mention Neto? Why did you keep mentioning Neto?
Because you told me.
Why did you mention Palmer? Why didn't you mention Enzo? Why did you mention these guys?
You tried to say, listen, you said 20 GA in all comps for Neto. Tell it how it is. 4 Premier League goals, 6 assists. Not great numbers for a winger. Noni, not great numbers for a winger. Sancho, not good numbers also. Your wingers don't have good numbers, bro. So therefore,
Sancho's not here,
even their assist numbers are bang average. So yes, you do need a top striker. No. You do need a top striker because again, your wingers aren't scoring goals and they're not creating at a crazy rate.
Sancho.
It's more likely Cole Palmer.
You just mentioned Sancho and Sancho.
I can't lie, we couldn't really say in all comps because a lot of these men were doing Conference League shifts.
And you know what's even funny, Luis?
You're trying to give me all comps hype when you play in
you know what's even funny? You know what's even funny about this? Yeah, you're talking about look at Cole Palmer and Enzo. Cole Palmer and Enzo as a duo, no one created more chances than those two, yeah. But they didn't even get 10 assists, right? Because the fucking lack of.
You don't need a top striker. But you don't need a top striker.
There was a point in the season, only Southampton had a worse XG than Chelsea, bruv. Yeah. But anyway, if you look,
only us with Southampton had the most errors leading to shots and goals too. This is my thing with the back, and this is why I need players like Mignon to bring me the experience there too.
Yeah, 100%, bro. Listen, I still want to upgrade on
because Mignon will make the 3rd best defense in the league even better because they won't have to worry about that bold prick behind us.
Bro, listen, on that one. I still want to upgrade on Sanchez. He's done well recently, cool. I still want to upgrade on this guy. I hear that, Lewis. And I want a new right centre-back because you can't depend on Fofana. But when you're looking at that midfield, that Lavia, Caicedo, and the physicality in there, Esugo, Santos, and that, we are not easy to play against, bruv. Chelsea.
No, I know that, but I don't think anyone's talking down our midfield anyway. That would be stupid. That'd be dumb.
What I'm saying is,
you're saying things for no reason.
We're going to win more games next season because we have more quality up top now, once. That's just the facts of it, bro. If you want to book it, blood. You know what I'm saying?
Don, no one cares about you being hard to play against. You're Chelsea Football Club. If you are not hard to play against, something is wrong. You are trying to break into the top 3 teams into the Premier League, and you're telling me we're not easy to play against. And you're championing that. How are you championing the fact that you're not easy to play against? You need to go try and win a title. It's not been happening for 8 years. You need to go and get back to where you were. And you're signing guys that don't really look like you're gonna. It's not they don't raise the ceiling, but they don't really raise the floor either. Doesn't either.
But once I've told you what we need to do, bro. I've literally said the names that we need to go and sign to go and actually win the league, bro. Like right now, I think we'll solidify top 4 as we are, right? And we could potentially compete as well, in all honesty, right? But in terms of winning the league right now, I don't think we'd win the league. But with those signings that I just mentioned, Kudas, Rodrigo, you sell Jackson, you bring a Katike and that, I think we've got more of a chance of winning the league like that, bro.
Tottenham look like they're getting Kudas over you, bro. It ain't looking good. Arsenal,
we're not getting a Katike after the amount we spent on Pedro anyway. I'll be so real.
Troops, you've got our account details, bro. Our account details is on speed dial, bro. What's the hold up? What's the hold up, man? We got to pay for Kudas. Take Noni, man. You know what I mean? Take him, bro.
Nah, we're not doing that, blood.
Yeah, Troops, hurry up, man. We need to get into this Kudas race.
We're not doing that, blood.
You get me?
That, blood. Arsenal, if we're the reason why you man are being delayed with the Kudas thing, keep on that. Keep at it.
The bottom line is, the bottom line is, Don, you've made all these signings and you don't have a single game changer apart from Cole Palmer. You have guys who score goals, but you don't have goal scorers. I'll say it again if you want me to say it again. You have players who score goals, but you don't have goal scorers. And didn't you just tell me goals win games?
How many goals do you think Liverpool scored in your opinion?
12, 13. No, like, how about this? 10, I don't even know if he gets more goals than Jackson. I don't know if he gets more goals than Jackson in his first season.
Nah. Now you're bugging. He outscored him at Ipswich, innit?
No. In Jackson's first season, he got 14 non-penalty goals for Chelsea.
That won't take our pens. It'll be Palmer.
Right. So it's going to be non-penalty goals, right? So I don't know if the lap gets more than 14 goals. I don't know if
you're just going to ignore the fact. You're going to ignore the fact that this team creates a lot of chances, and Delap scored 12 at Ipswich.
Bro, stop telling me about your flipping chances. I'm telling you need top players up top. You're telling me you're fine with the ones you got up top, and you're telling me you create. So you're proving to me that you need a top player who can score goals with all these chances that you create. Just like how Bruno Fernandes creates the most chances season in, season out, and does fuck all for Man United. They don't do enough. So again, all this chances created, bro, and you need to convert it. Go and get someone who is proven. So Delap's not going to convert them. You can't do project talk forever. Is Delap not going to convert them then? Delap's not going to convert them then. He'll convert chances, but is he going to take you to where you want to be? No, he won't. Let me tell you something. This season, like if Delap was so good, why was Chelsea's ethos to bring in a top striker alongside him? Why? Where did you hear that?
I don't think we're getting another striker.
Where did you hear that? Anyway, let me tell you something.
I don't think we're getting another striker.
Let me tell you something once. You see, last season, bro, I'm telling you now, I would have happily paid you 5K a week to start ahead of Jackson because I know you are finishing some of those chances, bro. Yeah, I know Lewis is finishing some of those chances. I know a certain man in this chat that are finishing some of those chances, bro. Yeah, I've got boys that I play football with weekly, and they're finishing most of the chances that Jackson was missing, bro. Yeah, so let's not act as if we're walking into a team right now where we're not creating. We're fucking creating. There's just guys that are not on the end of it that have been clinical, bro. And the major fucking criminal up there was Jackson, bro. Yeah, he was one of the major criminals in this team. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. Yeah, there's no way you can look at our team and see that only Southampton have a worse XG and not see that you've got a finishing problem. So unless you think Delap's going to be the same as Jackson, speak up. Speak up, bro. You know what I mean? I think this guy's going to score at least 15. For me personally, anyway. I think he's going to score at least 15 goals, innit? If Jackson,
I do actually think that as well. I do actually think that.
You think he starts ahead of João Pedro?
It depends on form. It depends on the game.
It depends on the system that we're playing.
That's what I was going to say. Like, I think that Black will score goals, yeah, because he's shown at Ipswich. But who's that with all these players you lot sign in attack? Who actually? Because we know Palmer's going to start. Let's say you do sign Kudas. Palmer and Kudas are 2 of the 4. Who's the striker and who's the left-sided player? Net will probably start.
Left-sided player will probably be Gittins. Left 10, you might be looking at João Pedro there. If not, he'd be an option off the bench for us.
I'm just saying, does the Lap play enough games to get that?
Or maybe even have him in the centre and the Lap on the bench. It depends on.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm asking. Like, I think if Delap plays consistently enough, he'll get the 15. But will he play enough with João Pedro being
That's
there?
my take. That's my take. If he gets the game time, I think he gets it, bro. Because Flawless, I'm telling you, honestly, I told you, man, already. Jackson came to Europe in 2019, brother. His development is not the same as these guys that were in
I watched
academies
a lot
in
of you
Europe.
lot last season. Yeah, he was a criminal
Yeah.
for you.
Just go look at the technique when he's shooting and look at the technique when Delap is shooting.
And to be fair, we do make 4 times the chance of Ipswich, so I expect him to score more than what Jackson did. But I also hear what Monter's saying as well. The only thing I'll say for Delap is I do think he'll get at least 15 in the league.
Yeah, it's a game time thing. I don't know if he'll play enough with João Pedro there.
You man are cold as you are, man. You man are cold.
Nah, man.
No, we're not. Don't even try that patronizing
Oh,
shit.
you
No, I need more. Don't do that. Don't do that if I see through your bullshit.
Hey, man, I've got a car anyway. I've got a car, man.
Yo,
I've left up Don.
Hey, make sure you
Don.
subscribe to Don. I put it in the description. Make sure you
brother.
subscribe to Don, blood.
Man.
Understand? What a fucking. I can know that's the fucking longest Chelsea section we ever fucking done. Jesus Christ. We got Connor and Cuckoo 6 goals, 1400 minutes in the Prem. Saka 24-25 settings.
Oh shit! No, that can't be from last season. Ain't no way. I was gonna say no way he outscored Saka too.
No chance. We got Chelsea again. One of my best eps recently. Crazy energy.
Because when you get the news, you get that's where it stems from. Because we've got some news that
something goes off.
That's it.
This is going. Get me, man. Know how we go over here, blood.
Look, 3 hours, 2 sections.
It's fucking crazy, blood. Big up Sean. I just got back from Ochi. Full joy. It troops. What do you mean, man? You understand? I soon reach over Dessa, you know. Can't wait, fam. You get me? Get some proper fucking food. You get me? Some proper sunlight. Big up Kevin. Lewis and Mott's are right. CFC window is not that of a potential league winner. Is it's top 4 again at best. I agree with that at the moment. Anyway.
Yeah, I've already said on my channel we're having the same window that we'd have if we didn't make top 4. That's been my problem.
Mm-hmm. Big up Muse Musbar again. To level up, we need a goalkeeper at the back and a left back. Kudas ain't better than Neto. Rah.
Oh, yeah, not with that one.
Ooh.
Not with that one. But big up, bro.
Big up Jun. Man like Jun, you know. Thiago Silva is back to face his old team. We should have kept him for another season or 2. I think off the bench, he would have been solid for us.
That would have been some good experience to keep, but we ruined like the last few years of his retirement with the way Chelsea were. So I don't blame him for wanting to walk away. Big up though, man. It didn't have to be you, man. I'm sorry in advance for tomorrow. My guy.
Big up Muzz again. He says this. Let's ignore facts. All of you fans were tweaking and dancing for our downfall when we got sanctioned. Your tears will be sweet when we win trophies like before.
Big up Muspa. Hold that energy until the major trophies arrive, man. Don't jump the gun. That's what Arsenal do. Don't do that. Save all of that for when the major trophies arrive.
I'll say this, by the way. Did you want us to cry with your sanction? Did you want me, Troops, and Lewis to cry along with your sanction?
I cried. I shed a tear. I won't lie.
I celebrated.
Yeah, what?
Nah, fuck you. What? Fuck you, Chris.
Yeah. I
did a video.
My video where I got like 400k on that Instagram reel, blood. I said for your clock.
Oh, you had an instant. Okay, cool.
I proper went for it, bro. Go look on my
what do you want rivals to do?
I remember all the content I made, bro. I was like, I swear, let me run 1 Prem, 1 Champions League.
I was going crazy with it.
Bro, this is the most pointless. Thank you for the money, bro. This is the most pointless super chat. We are rivals.
Just save that for when we get a major.
We are rivals.
Get a champs or a Prem, then run that.
We are rivals. If any team gets sanctioned, we're celebrating that shit. We doing.
Oh, you're not celebrating else, man.
Big up Mr. Green. Big up Mr. Green, blood. He said, Truths banter aside, but please, someone explain to me how Gyokeres is a great fit for the set piece kings of the Prem. White man can't jump. Well, clearly, white man could jump, blood, if you watch the film. You understand? He jumped into the baddest bed as well, blood, while he was at it. You get me? But I think you failed to realize the amount of times we crossed the ball on the floor as well. You get me? And you understand? That's where Gyokeres will benefit from, because that's the area that he's in and around. So, yeah, man, I think people are just praying for his downfall, but really and truly, Richard and Judy, it ain't happening. Big up Roma's descendant. Big up to the panel. Lewis, I'm still #Maresca doubt. even with the slight improvement. Seen way too many red flags from him last season.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
He's
Right.
back again as well, but I'm still Win Stanley and Stewart out first.
Hey, I've been saying that was the only way I'd accept Maresca going if the sporting directors left. So, fairs. Either way, it's still Maresca in for me.
Big up man like Winter Surfer, man like Andrew, you
Big
know.
up there for every time, man.
He says, Mayon, sorry, I can't even pronounce his name.
Mignon.
Mignon,
Right.
there we go. So
You
what,
got
like
it right.
filet mignon?
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
call him, just call him Flame Mignon. They
Yeah,
know what
see.
you're talking about. They know
Man like Mignon, Gay, Kudos, Rodrigo, and Mateta. Run it.
Yeah, you know what? Win Stewart out, Winter Surfer in.
Trust me.
Yeah,
I
what
had
a
enough of
window
this.
that would be.
That's a
Yeah,
FIFA
man.
window now, flawless.
So, come take over my club,
What do you
mate.
say, Troops?
That's a FIFA
What a
window.
window.
Yeah, definitely. Everyone doesn't
Mhm.
know. I've seen him for all clubs. My club, Chelsea, you lot, Liverpool. Everyone I've seen
Mhm.
people with. If we get this play, if you get them 5 quality players, of course you'll be miles better.
Good to go,
Yes.
blood. Big up
Go on.
Kevin. This is funny still, even though he's a pussy, old blood. Mark Goldbridge. Just seen Onana smiling, driving into Carrington. That's a mid-table guaranteed.
But hey, man, in any of us we trust, man.
Big up Kevin again. Don not beating the Digial allegations. Big up Don every time, blood. You understand? Make sure you subscribe to the bro. Link in the description. I put it in the description when he hopped on. Pause. Big up Inez. Big up Inez, man. New show idea. Monts hosting and beefing Don and Igal in the same stream. I would pay pay-per-view.
We call it
Sorry,
standard.
I would pay-per-view that weekly.
We call it standards.
Real talk, standards. I mean,
Standard show.
you know what I mean? New idea for another new show on Big Six Mans, mate. You know what I mean? They got Chelsea fans at Ham Rolls. Chelsea Dusty Stinkers. The Crap. Pedro, not a 9. Jackson, Black Kai Havertz. Ross.
Can we talk about your strikers?
Who? Gyokeres. Gunman.
He ain't an Arsenal player.
I know. They got Glorious MCFC. Keep clinging onto that one, Lewis Blood. You get me?
No, I mean,
Off
you just-
topic. Yeah, keep clinging, man. Don't worry, man. Off topic, but Monts, what was Kears on yesterday? Yeah, yo.
He was inside.
We need words. Tell Kears we need words, blood. Yeah? Serious words, bro. Yeah? Serious words, blood. This man, blood, he's lucky he's the man them, you know. You understand? That me I say. Yeah? Trust me, blood. If I was ever in that BSB group chat, I would have fried his clout last night. That's all I'm saying, blood.
He was.
It
He
was a
was.
disgrace.
Nastiest
I
one
think there
he's-
was something in his drink, bro. He was in this rum puncher.
disgraceful. It was one of the most disgraceful performances I've seen.
You should have seen him on the episode before that I was on. That turn that he's made over the last 4 days, prime Mateo Kovacic would be proud, bruv. It is insane.
It was sickening, bro.
There was something in the rum
I-
puncher.
The amount of times I rubbed my eyes, I was like, am I charged out of my head?
I
blood?
missed it. What did he say?
The man is
No,
basically
you
saying that he rated Madueke the whole time. Pure
okay.
bullshit, blood.
You rated Madueke.
He's what's wrong with his fan
He's
base,
our
man.
best winger and all that.
That's why I said he's lucky he's the man them, you know. Bum
Big
back
up
up,
Kears, man.
but I would have cooked his clock, blood. I swear down. But big up Kears every time, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Big up Chike as well, blood. My doggy. Big up, guys. Send prayers for all those affected by the flooding in Texas, including the death of Kansas City Chiefs owner Clark Hunt's 9-year-old nephew. Jesus Christ. Just 9 years old. Extremely sad. I saw that flooding, bro. I saw it,
I
blood.
didn't see that. R.I.P. man to his
I
nephew.
never knew
everyone.
that. Jesus, man.
That's mad.
What is going on in this weekend has just been fucking hell, bro.
bro? It's crazy.
It has been a tragic weekend, bro. Probably the worst weekend that we've seen in recent times, bro. You get me? With all the fuckery that's going on, blood. It's a fucking damn shame, mate. Man United news, flawless. Where's Bremo, blood?
Yo, that's the board and ownership. We still negotiating.
You know what I
That's
mean?
what's going on there. That's what the report's saying, that we're gonna make the third bid. He still wants us, and I've said this before on this show, so they're on my platform as well. I bet it's a minor amount. That's me guessing we're not worlds apart in terms of the valuation. I've seen further reports stating it's talking about not even the amount, it's about how much is up front. So they probably just want like 5 million more up front or 2 million, saying that's not major. It's not like we offering 60 and they want 90. I would understand that, but it's just the Manchester United board showing their incompetence. That's what it is, man. Word to my guy Kaneki, man. He said incompetent nitwits enjoying our suffering. He said that months ago and he was right. Like 110%. Like, and that's where it stems from. As much as people crash on players and crash on the manager, and rightfully so, the criticism of those two is correct. This boy got a lot to answer for. How we back at preseason training, and it's one signing in, which is bad enough. No signings out. No players out. That's the biggest
Rashford
concern.
making U-turns.
Yeah, and this is what I was severely fearful of. This is the one thing I didn't want. That's why when Fabrizio tweeted out a few days ago or last week, whenever it was, about all these players want to leave, I was like, cool, burn the bridge 110%. And the players want to leave. We want to sell the players. Clubs are interested in said players. So it's us. We're getting in the way of this. And I even seen reports as well. Shout out to Surfer. He dropped it in the group chat talking about Brentford are looking at the Alanga deal. And that's why they want the money for us. Because we got a sell-on clause on Alanga. So if Alanga goes to Newcastle for however much it is, we get 20%. So there's that money there. So they'll be looking at it like, yo, just pay us the extra off that. 5 million from Chelsea for Sancho. All these things are easily solvable. All of it. Well, our board is just showing it's either incompetence.
You're not in a position to be penny pinching as well, blood.
Yeah. And the thing is, again, yeah, we're not in a position to be penny pinching. There seems to be no urgency, like we just didn't have the season we had. That was your first year ownership. And we had an absolutely dreadful season. As bad as we've been, as bad as seasons have been, you lot took us backwards. So therefore, where's the urgency to improve and get better? Again, this can change. The window's still open. However, 7th of July, I don't like what I'm seeing currently right now. At all. Don't like it at all. It's disgusting what has gone on so far. This can all change with the signing of Mbeumo. Couple more signings this month. But I was told about 1st of July, PSR. That's why we're waiting. Well, we're 7 days in. We're a whole week in and there's been no movement whatsoever. Again, just incompetence. That's the main word that I use with Manchester United football.
Use it on a regular, blood. You might as well get it on a t-shirt.
Yeah, that's it. Because you know why? I was raised right, so I'm trying to be polite about it and not get demonetized if I really said what I wanted to call this lot. So that's why I run with incompetent. Saying
See
everyone
you next Tuesday.
everyone gets. Not even that. I'm just talking about like their whole. I can't stand the ownership. I really can't. And also the backlash I received.
You was a born and bred mank as well. It must mean a bit more. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I was born and bred mank, 110%. And also on top of that, the backlash I received for criticizing this lot from the very jump. And now people are slowly starting
to be fair, you was on them from early. I'm not gonna lie, Flawless.
From the jump. Because obviously
when everyone was on this, oh my god, we're saved.
Football, I was told football instructor. I was told football instructor was supposed to help us and make us better. I keep stating this and I'll stay here again. Anyone who watches me on a regular has heard me say this. All them tweets and the diagrams that was out there with the CEO, COO, director of football, technical director. I was told the football instructor was going to help us so much and it took us backwards. So all this talk about footballing people and best in class. Yeah, you was there, Dens. People were calling me negative, whether it was on here, whether it was on my own channel or any platform I was on.
I see the comment section. Don't bring Flawless on. He don't back United. He's too negative.
Too negative. And now look, and people were telling me, and here was me thinking, all right, at least they're going to act off the season we've just had. But people have to wait to see these things happen. They did a deal to keep the Glazers in place. From then, I didn't.
That's when you said, "Nah, fuck these niggas."
That's what it is. You did a deal with my ops. We all the one thing we're united on. United fans, the one thing we universally agree on that I've never heard any United fan anywhere say on here, on socials, in real life is they like the Glazers, and they did a deal to keep them in place. And then Ratcliffe came out in his first few interviews and spoke well, and what he said was truthful about how far Manchester United are away on the pitch and off the pitch. Well, you just did a deal with the people that have us in this situation. Never mind the whole Ten Hag situation. Never mind the Amorim situation. Never mind the player situation. Never mind Dan Ashworth, for example. The charges are so long and the RICO case is so long that I forgot stuff that these lot have done. I was talking to Prime and Jez about this a couple of weeks ago on one of the Club World Cup watch-alongs. And I was like, they mentioned stuff and I was like, I forgot about this. They have done so much. They've committed so many heavy crimes. I forgot about the petty ones. That's how bad it is. And people have
you forgot about the little
ones.
The little
like little robbery. Yeah,
little robberies, man. You forgot about them, like.
Yeah, I forgot about them because we on drugs.
I forgot about the phone snatcher.
Yeah, we forgot about taking phones, snatching purses because we up for friggin' what's it called? You know,
Ran off on M
drugs.
charge.
Yeah, we on murder charges, running drugs, guns, all of this. Like that's what it is. Like that's what it is. And people had the cheek to say to me that this was a mile off. This was a mile off. And like that's where, and even with the outgoings as well, the more people have talked about the players devaluing. Bear in mind, any money we get for this lot is great. The 5 players he mentioned with Sancho, Garnacho, Rashford, Antony, Malacia. If we get 100 million for those 5 or north of that, which 100 is only 25 per player, phenomenal business. But the longer we wait, the more that we're already the B side of negotiation, the more likely we are to take a bad deal. The reason why Sancho is still here is because as soon as we're making the same mistakes again. Because when Sancho came back initially from Dortmund, we should have sold him then. His stocks was a bit higher. He was coming away from Dortmund. And we waited till the last day, then had to take that bad deal from Chelsea. We had to take that bad deal from Chelsea because it was either keep him and he was going to be here the whole time. This guy got a picture for everything. And then boom, took the bad deal.
Up my guy. Troops got more final goals than Henry.
And Sancho's still here. So it's kind of like, and it's just again, they're not learning from their mistakes. Same way the manager shouldn't be here. Same way the players shouldn't be here. And it's keeping of players. Like, this is obvious. Of course he wants to stay at Manchester United. Where else is there a club of this?
I mean, no one wants him.
Of course he wants to stay at Manchester United.
What's happening with Inter?
Did they not sign a striker? I think they signed a striker. That goes to show. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Slow. Like, that's what it is like. Word to Beijing Pops, like he always says, every pot has a cover. So, again, selling these lot is not the issue. We get in our way. Looking big fees, just sell them. It's not difficult. I'm not asking for you lot to go get world-class players. Incomings, that's much tougher. So I'm much more lenient with that. Outgoings is the problem. But yeah, we're just terrible. Even the Bruno Fernandes thing. What annoyed me most was not even that he stayed and we got to that decision, it's that we left it in his hands. How about we, the employer? He works for us, we don't work for him. But yet he's deciding if he leaves or not. What kind of shit is that?
That's how I was with Wenger. But even though Wenger had more of a foot to stand on, I was like, bro, you're our employee, you know.
Yes.
You don't decide when, where you leave.
I remember you saying it 1886, not 1996.
Yeah.
I remember you saying that vividly, like many a time. And that's how I look at it. Yes, they came to the wrong decision with Bruno, in my opinion. But normally I'm like, all right, results over process. But the way we got there, well, we want him to. Why, Amarim, do you want him to stay? Why did the board want him to stay? What have you seen this season? Not just from him, by the way, people. Everybody. I will not defend anybody. If anybody says right now, super chat, I'll put in the chat, hey, this player should go, that player should go. It's a team. They're all a part of it. From the manager to the players to the coaching staff. There should be no defense of anyone. So why are we leaving it in his hands?
Was this a mistake?
Why? No. It was the right thing to do.
No.
He just went to a better situation. He went to a better situation and it worked off. But McTominay, no, wasn't the right thing. Same way we can let some of these play. Rashford can go elsewhere and be successful. 100. Anthony,
we saw it to an extent at Villa.
To an extent at Villa. We've seen it.
If Rashford goes Bundesliga, long.
Yeah, or if he goes Barca, Anthony can. These players can go elsewhere and be successful. But just because they're successful elsewhere does not mean they'll be successful here. So that getting McTominay, letting all the players go, cool, I have no issue with that. Get these guys gone, bring in better players, and just keep it moving like that. But again, these man just ain't serious. This ain't serious. I don't know what
getting linked to Dominic Calvert-Lewin, blood.
Yeah, that's how slow it is. Because we're not making no moves.
Do you actually think there's a possibility in this?
No, I don't think they're that. I don't think they're that. As much as I think they're
we put Madueke on our fucking list, so maybe yours are as dumb as ours.
But the thing is,
dumb and dumber, innit?
But yeah,
dumb
but
and fucking dumber, blood.
In front of that, you've got Gyokeres.
What are they looking at in Kunku?
Like, yeah, that was more so in January, and I think that was more laziness. Again, I think it's just laziness because you lot wanted Garnacho. So rather than sell Garnacho and then have to go and scout and actually do your job and find a player, well, Nkunku's there. That's why I think Arsenal are going for Madueke. I think it's laziness. If he was in Spain or Italy or France, Arsenal are not going for him because he's there. Because he's there in the league, they're like, well, he can play right and left, and Chelsea want to sell him. Let's go and get him.
The Uber will only cost us £25. Fuck off.
Like, that's it. When we're talking wingers, you got Malik Fofana at Lyon, who's been relegated. He'll probably be half the price. Just go get Malik Fofana. I'm sure Leon have got other players as well there that are up for sale who can do a job, not just in the winger area overall. But yeah, with United, it's just lazy. It's just laziness. It's just incompetence, and it's just like there's no urgency. That's what it seems to be. Because all I was told during the back end of the season was, "Oh, wait till Amram gets his players and he gets preseason training." Well, the only difference is Garnacho's not there and Cunha is there. Because the other players out on loan weren't there from January anyway. So there's one player difference. Cunha, quality player. But he isn't going to do enough.
Yeah. Quality signing. We're not downplaying.
He's not going to do enough by himself.
I banter about it, but like, Cunha, I'll take Cunha in my team. You're crazy, straight away.
And then you add in Bremo. Cool. But why is there not more? Go get a striker. You've been linked. You lot have tried to get strikers. All right, it's not worked out. Carry on. And with this goalkeeping situation, like man mentioned the Onana in the super chat. Why is he still here? Why is there talks that he should? What has he done to warrant staying? He's been.
I'm surprised that you backed off that Emi Martinez.
Emi Martinez. Yeah, obvious signing. Go sign from within the Premier League. The best of the rest.
Even this Mignon guy.
Oh, Mignon. But yeah,
even him with Chelsea leaving it. You get me? It's worth it.
Because I just need a goalkeeper that
investigation.
Yeah, it's what again. Just go see test the waters, what it says here, inquire. Because he seems to want out of AC Milan, even though he favors Chelsea. But we got linked to Milinkovic-Savic at Torino. Don't know a lot about him. Only seen him on comps. Seems like a competent goalkeeper. You can get him.
Emi Martinez only won a UCL team.
Yeah, is it Fez? Emi Martinez fits the bill. They were talking 40.
Emi would have been the one.
Yeah, Emi Martinez.
They don't need no adaptation to the Premier League. Exactly. He knows the Man United squad.
Yeah, he's down there. You don't have to worry about him getting situated in the country. All his family is down the road in Birmingham.
He could literally stay in Brom and just drive up.
If he wanted to, he could stay in Brom. If he really wanted to, he could. Yeah.
He could.
And that's how I look at it. What's this? I just seen some nothing. But yeah, like that's what it is with Manchester United. We got I don't know what the plan is. I don't know what it is. Because do
you think you'll pivot to Callum Wilson? He's been released today on a free.
Who knows with this look?
Because the striker. Obviously, I think he's like 31 now, 32.
Yeah. The striker links have gone dead. No, I think they sign a striker. I think they actually go and pay transfer fee for a striker because that's try to get Gyokeres, try to get Delap. So that's.
Do you think maybe? Not you. I don't think you'll get like Tesco and them man there because I think he.
No, I don't think we'll get Tesco, but I think we'll get a striker. We were linked to Ekatike heavily, but that died down. So I think the striker is heavy on the striker. Just go get Mattel. Go get Mattel. Really not difficult.
Mateta, I actually think you could get. I think Ekatike. I think if a Champions League team swoops in, I think that's when you're in a little trouble. I think Mateta, you could actually get a clean run and goal because no one's really moved for him.
Yeah, and Mateta was high on my list. I said that initially. My initial list, I said third. Mateta works.
Mateta and Bremo Cunha is a bad boy front three. I can't lie.
Cold front three.
I rate that front three.
It's a not more vast. It's an absolutely monumental improvement on what we have, and that gets goals, that gets assists. Cool, and then you add to that. You sign a midfielder, you sign a goalkeeper, and then your spine sorted for this season going forward. Just do the basics. I'm not even asking for the extras. I'm not even saying, go get a left wing back, go get 2-3 midfielders, because I know we've messed up keeping Bruno. So the pivot, our midfield's gonna be just go get me someone who's technically very good in there that can dictate play, short range or long range passing, and just be defensively barbecue chicken because we got 3 centre backs. Bruno's in there, we can't get 2. So defensively, from a midfield standpoint, barbecue chicken alert, cones. But we have 3 centre backs. Let one of the centre backs step out and go in there and defend. But we'll see what's what. It's only the 7th of July. I haven't held out much hope for these lot in general, and it's just dwindling by the day. So we'll see what's what. But the cheek to call me negative, people hold me more accountable than they do the football club. I was told about Ratcliffe, Barad. I was hearing about Omar like we on the wire. Like, that's what it is. But I was told Omar this, Omar that. Now everyone quiet. Like what we doing here is told about Wilcox. And one thing I will say, transfers they've got right so far prior to this, but this window is not good. The one signing, no signings out with all these players to sell. All right. We'll see, people. We'll see. Get your act together.
Big up Kevin, blood. Head of loans and pathways for Jay Evans. None of the freedom fighters been sold. Rashford U-turn on horizon. Sterling and Bremo, to quote Flawless, incompetence.
Yeah, I know Jody Evans. He obviously got released, and then he's on the coaching staff. Can't with that whatsoever. Hopefully, there's no Rashford U-turn. Barcelona is supposed to be interested in him because Williams is staying at Bilbao. Diaz is deemed too expensive. I'll just take some money off the Rashford deal and say, here's Rashford for 25-30 million. Boom. Before they go and sign a left winger. Yeah, it's pure profit before they go sign a left winger.
Big up Kevin again. Flawless, would you take Ramsdale considering age?
How old's Ramsdale?
28, 29.
It'd be ideal, but yeah, because Emi Martinez is right there. But if we were to go get Ramsdale, I'm not mad at it. He helped Arsenal finish in the top 4, and we're not even looking at that. So
he helped us get second.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Big up Mr. Darcy. Don't want to jump the gun, but I'm liking Leon.
Oh, he's talking about Diego Leon, some teenager we signed, some wingback Paraguayan. I don't know anything about him whatsoever. I just heard he's very very raw as a player. That's what I've heard. But I don't know. I've not watched him, so I can't comment.
Mons, are you there?
Yeah, man, I was beefing these people. Sorry.
Are you still beefing?
That's all.
Nah, we'll talk. Yeah, but go on.
We'll talk. But Liverpool, not a lot of news coming out of Liverpool. Obviously, Diogo Jota, the funeral was on Saturday. It looked like a beautiful service. All of the footballing world was out there. Saw that Ruben Neves played the match, flew straight from America, held the coffin with his wife. I think he was the only football player to hold the coffin as well. Diogo said it was his best friend, and you get me, in them kind of times that you see who your real ones are, you get me. And they got everyone that flew over there. You saw
Neves is like proper.
Yeah, that's his dog. You get me? I see a video of Jota and it was asking that best friend, and he went straight away. Ruben Neves, straight away, bro. But saw that Jordan Henderson was out there as well. Saw James Milner, a lot of the former Liverpool players going out there. Saw the Reef that they brought as well.
Man, former Wolves players, yeah. Shout out the Wolves, because I know Wolves fans will be grieving as well. I feel like they've been mentioned the least out of this whole thing. So big up the Wolves community as well. Obviously we know Porto, he had some time over at Athletic, but I know they're being mentioned widely, but I think Wolves haven't been mentioned much in
they've been kind of put into the shadow.
Yeah, and I think
they played a major part. I mean, they brought him to this country, bro. You understand? We wouldn't have known Diogo without the scouting of the Wolves, the Wolves scouting team. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and the Wolves got a special place in my heart as well, because as Flawless
the one in you, yeah, we know.
Yeah, the news is saying I've sat in that dressing room a couple of times, so you know what I'm saying. So I've been on the win and the losing side. So I think Wolves have played a massive part. So they should definitely get their flowers and spoken about a lot as well. But Neves was this guy. I didn't actually know that like that until all the videos came out. I didn't actually know. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was proper still. But yeah, I think all
it's only Diaz that I've heard anything. The Diaz, that's the only thing that I've heard with Liverpool, regarding movement.
Because obviously Rashford's on their list. Rashford wants the Barca move, but I think Barca want Diaz. The Nico Williams thing, by the way, he took the piss. He tested Nico Williams. He's taken the piss in it. Took the absolute piss. I
saw that, Rom. I saw that, Rom. People are kind of upset at Luis Diaz. I don't think he attended the funeral.
A
video came up online of him at a party, but I don't really.
Until I hear more information.
Everyone grieves in a different way, innit?
People that's
grieving my way. You know
people
what I mean?
mind their business, man. You don't know what that death did to him. You know what I'm saying? As to why he didn't attend the funeral. Let people grieve. People.
He has already spoke on Twitter about his thoughts on Jota as well. So it's not like he's just been quiet from the start.
Bro. He was one of the first to make a post. One of the first.
Some people can't even do the funeral thing. Some people just can't.
I was about to say
themselves to go to a funeral.
I don't blame them. It's a horrible setting.
It's horrible.
I don't blame them.
Yeah,
bro, certain man.
I've only been to 2 that I remember. I wouldn't want to fucking go to another.
Yeah, certain. Obviously, people say, "Oh, I respect," but there's just certain people who can't bring themselves to go to funerals. They just can't do it. Some people are saying the timing of certain players' posts. Sometimes people can't post straight away because they're
No, but you sometimes but also like my brethren died last year, strings, yeah, and a couple of the man them were posting on the day. Couple of man posted the next day. Where it took me like 4 or 5 days to post because I didn't want to write this post.
Yeah,
I didn't want to post that, bro. I didn't want to believe it, bro. You understand? So when people are saying, "Oh, why is Salah taking so long to post?" It's not a fucking who's getting the most likes.
Yeah.
That's what you lot are moving like. Do you understand?
Let people grieve how they want to.
Yeah.
They've just been through something absolutely tragic. Let people grieve. Like there's no, oh, you must post and like no, you must attend. You don't know the reasons as to why until we know. Let people grieve. For real.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure
everyone grieves.
I'm sure Jota's looking now.
Yeah.
I understand that because I guarantee these people would have reached out to his loved ones, which is more important than socials.
Way more.
Reach out to that man's family. Way more important.
This is it. Everyone hurts in different ways. Everyone grieves in different ways, and I think it's just a bit too entitled. That's another example of football fans, not certain not fan bases, football fans in general, just being way too entitled. Again, but that's not a surprise to me. But yeah, it's just too much, man. There's no need for that, but it is what it is. As I said, everyone grieves differently. But apart from the Diaz thing, as I said, I think the news is obviously going to be quiet around Liverpool because it's like you don't want to see stuff about who's going to replace Joe. You don't want to see none of that is going to be happening anytime soon. I think I don't know yet about preseason dates, but I presume maybe they might get pushed back. I'm not too sure.
I heard that they're going to pay out the full contract to his family as well, which is a fantastic touch.
Yes, they will be as well. There's obviously the online thing that fans can sign. People can come to sign. I also want to thank as well the Everton players and managers. Obviously Moyes of West Ham was there, but like Moyes is an Everton guy, and let's be honest, he's an Everton guy, really. You know what I'm saying? So it was a nice touch. Obviously Seamus Coleman, people don't actually know this, but Seamus Coleman came and paid his respects away from the cameras.
Wow.
People don't actually know that. He just wanted to, and he quoted and said that he just wanted to pay his respects away from any publicity. He just didn't want to do it publicly. So that was a nice touch.
You have to respect that, bro. Enough man out here for the clout, blood. You get me?
You know what I'm saying? He just said he didn't want all the cameras around him. Or like he just wanted, you know what I'm saying? And that's because a lot of man, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying there's anything wrong with, because again, if Henderson goes, he can't help that there's going to be back. Like he can't help that, whether he wanted to or not. Yeah, he can't help that. But yeah, it was I'm saying that was a nice. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that was a nice touch and stuff. So yeah, man. It was some nice touches, and of course the celebrations from all the players. Dembele, Mbappe, Raul Jimenez, and the players from the league as well. So yeah, it's a big up for that as well. Do you know what I'm saying? And obviously Trent as well. After Trent is saying his part, he's been saying a lot of nice words as well from Trent's part as well, which is obviously something I know is controversial. But yeah,
the women's national team as well.
Women's national
team, they done
Chelsea done really well. Yeah, so
with the shirt with both of their names on, that was nice.
Yeah, the whole footballing world. So yeah, appreciate that. But in terms of transfers, yeah, man, I personally just feel like there's not going to be a lot said in the attacking department, but departure stories will continue. As I said, Barcelona now put Luis Diaz really high up on their list now that the Nico Williams thing has fallen through, because when the Nico Williams thing had all been agreed, it was literally the headlines for Liverpool were Diaz is staying. Diaz is staying. So now I personally think because of what's happened, because of the tragedy, I think it's better for us to keep Diaz. I don't really care about the 70 million price tag. I don't really care about the 50 million price tag. Whatever you price him out at, I don't really think it matters. I feel like losing an attacker in this way, you kind of now, I wouldn't even be surprised if Darwin stays.
That would have shocked me one bit, because you need numbers now. Yeah,
so you kind of look at it now. It wouldn't be surprising. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if Nunes and Diaz stayed, and then someone still gets bought in, rather than having to sell a player to bring in money.
Yeah, sell to buy. Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me. So yeah, I don't think the news is going to be crazy loud, and the Liverpool news on back again is probably going to be quiet for probably the next few. For now. But Diaz is out there partying. So anything I hear on Diaz probably doesn't even know himself. Do you know what I'm saying? Man's doing the cha-cha slide and that. You know what I'm saying? He I don't even know. He's probably something like, oh, Diaz, you're leaving Liverpool. Am I leaving Liverpool?
He don't even know what's going on.
Me? I'm leaving. Oh, okay. Like, if you see the way he's dancing with the people and all of that,
He's in his own world.
he's happy to be here.
Mm-hmm.
This is his thing. He's just happy to, you know what I'm saying? He's blessed, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure I'm not sure if it's true, but his wage has gone up to 140. But I'm not sure if that's actually true, or he might still be on 55 base. But
I wonder why he's doing the cha-cha slide.
You know what I'm saying? He's fine, man. So yeah, that's all I have to say on Liverpool, man. I ain't gonna keep it too long as well.
Nah, that's it, man. Really. But yeah, thoughts are with the Jota family, blood. You get me? Thoughts are with them at this time, man. Big up, Mr. Darcy. Oh, we done that one already. Still. Other news, man. Them. Other news. Did you not see that Musiala injury, blood?
Yeah.
Thankfully, I didn't see the replay back, so I didn't see like watch that happen. But yo, just get well soon, and hopefully he's back as soon as, man.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully he's back as soon as.
Never want to see that kind of injury happen, blood, to any player, let alone one such as with so much talent. You get me? One of the top creative players in football right now, blood. You know what I mean? Best wishes to Jamal Musiala. Yeah, I heard about this. Edu's gone to Nottingham Forest now. I think they've
Finalized it.
Yeah, they finalized the deal. Good luck to you, mate. You're gonna fucking need it. Yeah. Good luck, Nottingham Forest, blood. You just signed yours. You just signed a deal with the devil, mate. That's what.
Who did they sign? Who?
Edu.
This? Oh shit, Edu's there.
Mm-hmm. All them. That pink chicken's gonna be in Nottingham now. It has left London. Thank the Lord, mate. Yeah. You and your salmonella barbecue can fuck off, mate. Prick. Yeah. Anything else? Apart from Rodrigo attracting interest from PSG, don't think that's gonna happen. You understand? Can't see that.
Nah, neither do I.
I think that's just.
You already got Varachelli on the left, man. You want to play on the left?
You know what I mean? I think that is definitely a slow.
Well, you can play on the left, Chelsea.
Nah, I don't know about that. Hang on for Arsenal, blood. You know, you get me. I know it's your dream. You get me.
No. You gotta sell Martinelli, mate.
We can do the Ozil thing again. Last. You get me. Deadline day bomber for your Clark, blood. You get me. Or we can do a here we go, but it's got to be involving. It's got to be
sell Martinelli Arsenal. And you gotta buy Noni.
Nah, fuck all of that, blood. But Club World Cup semi-finals coming up. Let's get some quick predictions from the man, then, blood. So, Lewis, you got Fluminense, Thiago Silva.
Man.
Yeah,
we got to do the Shawn Michaels, Ric Flair. You know that? I'm sorry. I love you.
Boom! Yeah, but hopefully it's going to be Thiago Silva doing that, blood. You get me?
I didn't want to do it to you, man.
Fluminense in the semi-final, you know.
Bro, these men have literally played the whole of Brazil. Like, you see how PSG played the whole of England to get to the champs? These men have played the whole of Brazil to get to this point, blood. You understand?
Yo, and now they're going to make it to the final. They fucking go.
They're really going to make it, you know that, bro.
It pisses me off, man. It grinds my gears, yo.
Why are you hating, bro? We're repping England.
Nah, you ain't repping. Fuck all, mate. Piss off.
You man spent all your years thinking it's coming home. It's about to come home, mate.
One, I don't think it's coming home. And two, I don't think that's.
You know we gotta do this for 4 years if it goes left.
PSG, Real Madrid will do what needs to be done.
This guy's gonna think he's John Cena. Have you seen the new John Cena entrance? He's gonna have his own little troops, yo. So when you welcome me in, yeah, this is what you have to say, blood, yeah. You understand? I can see it already, bro.
I'll give you, like the stuff Paul Heyman says, reigning, defending, undisputed world heavyweight champion. We need that,
bro. Don't piss me off.
That's what we're gonna need if we bring it home.
We don't need that, blood.
PSG, Real Madrid.
Why?
One of you lot must, man. Because
you must.
We're repping the best league in the world.
We
all want the Prem to do well.
No, I don't.
We are representing the Premier League. We are representing all of you. You should be.
I never realized how annoying your fan base is until recently. Yo, your fan base is mad annoying. You know,
how did you forget? You saw us in the Champions League run.
Yeah, but that was wait, which Champions? Yeah, that one.
2021.
It was bigger ups.
Time.
That's why.
Oh yeah, City.
Yeah, man, it was bigger ups, and I knew less of you lot as well. As I'm more
integrated. City are gone now.
Yeah, that you care that you got the fucking likes of Duncy and that. You know what I'm saying? Prime and shit. You man are annoying. Annoying. I need this.
Nah, I don't get that, man.
I need
can't
this.
do
This champions of the world or not? Nah, man. For
You'll
4 years.
never sing that. For 4 years, bro.
Champions of the world.
You know, for
Nah,
four
nah, nah,
years,
nah,
bro.
nah.
It won't even be for a season, bro. It'll be 4 fucking years.
2029, bruv.
I
So
know
the
when
20
these
Would the pod even
29,
still be
we
going
will
in
be world
2029?
champ.
I might end the pod because of that fucking shit. Big man
I know
thing.
why?
You know what's
I
the
just go
crazy?
Jamaica
We're
and don't come back.
representing the world heavyweight champions.
And you know what's crazy? These lot will
Nah,
scam
fuck
it
all
and
that.
get
I can't
back
do
into
it.
the
I can't
tournament.
do it.
They'll scam it and get back into that tournament in 2029
I'm
and say
telling
we're
you,
running
bro.
it back.
Right,
Mate.
See,
We'll bring
look,
the
all
big
of this
gold
shit.
back, mate.
This is what I'm saying. I can't do it. I can't do it, bro. Nah, I'm not trying to hear it. I'm not trying to hear
Hey,
it, blood. I'm not trying to hear it.
must. Fluminense, Real Madrid, PSG must. However,
One
I
of
think
you,
Chelsea make the
yeah?
final. I think Chelsea.
I think
make the
Chelsea
final.
get to final.
Yeah, 2-0 Chelsea. I think
I got it right last time. I said 2-1.
I think I'll go 2-1. I ain't
I'm
going to
going
knock
3-1
down
this
this
time.
Brazilian
2-1
side. I think they'll
Chelsea.
give us a game. They'll get a goal. We
Do you
might
know
have
what?
them time.
Do you know what? I was gonna say 2-1 Chelsea extra time. Fuck it. Yeah, 2-1 Fluminense the extra time. Thiago Silva bullet header, can't walk, cramps up, and doesn't celebrate.
3-1.
Why does he got to have cramp?
3-1 Chelsea. Because he's old, innit? And he's extra
He's
time.
he's like, because you know when he's about to celebrate.
He goes to do
Oh,
a knee
what, he
slide,
does
and then he
a
goes,
little slap
ah. He goes to do a knee slide and goes, Caralho.
And you know what? Offside. Hold that.
You get me?
Oh,
Nah, you know what?
yeah, that would be dark.
3-1 Chelsea extra time.
June, don't dislike my
And
video.
PSG or Madrid, whoever it is, let's go.
I'm going PSG 2-1.
I think
That's gonna be a
PSG
good game.
3-1 extra time.
PSG
3-1.
2-1. 2-1.
Yeah, I'll go PSG. Yeah, so I'm at PSG 2-1. Hey, PSG, you must in this final, man. They gonna make it to the final as well, yo. Oh, for fuck's
Yeah,
Nah,
don't
PSG
worry,
ain't
man.
gonna-
PSG, I look forward to the challenge, man.
I know the
I'm very-
Bayern. By the way, the
PSG
Bayern
have to win
the
because
Juve.
I don't have confidence. But I got a feeling if Madrid get there, yeah, Chelsea fucking beat them.
By the way,
Oh yeah, Real Madrid. Like I'd rather them.
I've got
than
this
PSG.
funny feeling,
Comes
blood.
down
I
to
think
it.
if it's blood clot PSG, we're in the
We're
clear.
good.
Yeah. If it's Madrid, we're fucked.
Nah,
These
man,
lot
you
got-
never
These
know.
lot have got enough to get past the Madrid on a one.
They got enough to
Madrid
get
have an off day.
Yep.
Yeah.
They have enough.
PSG could have an off day. You never know. Reece James little clamp sesh on Kvaratskhelia.
Fucking hell.
And my midfield, I don't mind. I rate PSG's midfield, but I'll back my midfield against anybody in 90 minutes.
Now you got a proper mid. I give you that, man. Big up, Kevin. UEFA reportedly holding out on a Palace decision to see what happens with Lyon relegation appeal. Yeah, because Lyon are appealing their relegation. Obviously, they're in the Europa League. They're both owned by the same owner. So, yeah, Palace fans, we pray for you, blood, because I'd love to see Palace in the
Europa League.
League. Love to see like a little. I don't know. Is Ajax in the Europa? I swear Ajax are in the Europa.
I think they might be.
We went through this. There's some.
We went
big
through and there was
teams
a
there.
couple teams in it. We
Yeah.
were like, yo, like a couple of the big hitters. I think Porto's there.
Yeah, there's a couple. There's a few there.
There was a
that we
couple,
looked at and
man.
we was like, yeah, and we
Yeah,
was
a
like,
couple
No,
of
I think Ajax made champs, but I think they got to do qualifiers.
Okay, so there's still potential.
Hopefully they go through.
yeah,
I need
like
that.
Roma's
weight.
there, for example. Roma made.
Yeah, see, like I'd love to see a Roma down at Selhurst
Yeah.
Park. Like, that'd be
Yeah,
amazing.
that
to see.
should be
Crazy. What
You
a
get
day.
me? All them ultras in that little tight fucking
Mhm.
away end behind the pole, blood. Mad thing. I'm not gonna lie, blood. But big up the chat, man. You understand? Firstly, you have to big up the man, then, bro. You understand? 3 hours and 42 minutes, blood. This is the longest back again of all time, blood. You get me? All because Gyokeres rattled the whole of the footballing community, blood. You get
And
me?
Don told
Arsenal
us
make moves.
interfere for GA. And
Arsenal make moves and look what happens, blood. You get me? Extendo business.
because we got different youth, fam. That's why.
Blood, listen, they woke up troops, blood. This is the,
Yeah,
this
that's
the
what I'm
worst
saying.
nightmare,
That's
bro.
why. It was
Gassed up troops. Lewis has met this troops. You lot ain't, blood. This is your worst
Yeah.
nightmare.
Facts.
This is your worst fucking
Yeah, yeah.
nightmare, blood. I swear to you, lot.
Even
This is your worst
normal,
nightmare, bro.
normal use.
No, not the worst, because you still have to win something.
No,
Yeah, that's when you get me, like, you know what I mean?
yeah. Normal
Lewis remembers
use
when he
is
saw me after FA Cup final. Where's your double gone?
Yeah.
Where's your double gone?
Oh, bro, I remember that fucking day. You know what the worst part is? Because we're doing fan cams, by the time we're all done, all the Arsenal fans are piled off, and then it's just long for the next 2 hours.
Yeah, you're a stress, blood. Yeah, I understand. But big up the man them every time, man. You get me? Make sure you subscribe to the gang. Link in the description. Big up Don as well. His link is also in the description as well. You get me? Smash a like on your way out, blood. You understand? We got 1K likes. Big up your damn selves, but let's keep making that rise, blood. You know what I mean? We had two. We had two. I think we had 2.2 at our peak, blood. You get me? And we had 2K in here for about an hour and a half, blood. You know what I mean? So big up the gang, then, blood. You know what I mean? You lot are doing what you're supposed to do. You understand? We're redirected to Flawless. Flawless is going live. Redirected to Flawless. But Lewis Monts, you man got any uploads? Anything going on?
I might drop a video later tonight. Depends on the press conference. I might drop a video later tonight. If not, then I'll wait till tomorrow. We got the match day. Watch along settings.
Liverpool therapy should be going forward. Obviously, I know Cal's not feeling too well, so we're gonna I'll put something out in case it doesn't go ahead, and I'm probably gonna do a Kudas to Tottenham video as well. And thank you for 20K. Obviously, we hit.
Yeah, congrats on 20K, bro.
Wow,
blood.
Appreciate that.
Love that.
I'll be used for months in the chat, blood. You understand? We got there. You get me? Next 130 now, blood. We're running down
20K for our number 20 as well. So that was nice. Yeah, man. So it was a nice touch. So yeah, man. So 20K is a big So it's crazy. It doesn't really feel real. You know what I'm saying? I found the video. It's not my story anymore, but I found the video where I uploaded the first day. I think it was January 2021 where I uploaded my first video. It was on my highlights and it just came up on my highlights. So I re-put it on the story, and it was weird saying like, "Oh my days, thank you guys for the love for my first ever video." 4 years later, 20,000 subscribers down the line, and obviously because it took 14 months just to get to 1K, 15 months just to get to 1K. So you guys can probably do the maths and see the support that you guys have given, really. So yeah, man, appreciate you guys for the 20K. I know you, man, have seen the journey, most of the journey as well. I met everyone here before I hit 1K in it. So you guys, so yeah, man, so it's crazy, and we go on to the next one, man. You know what I'm saying? So just keep subscribing to the man them, and we march on, man.
Ooh.
Come on, man. You know the vibes, blood. What did you see this?
No, not that. Negotiations between Villarreal and Disassi. Chelsea want 25 mil. All right.
Oh,
nice.
Shit. And on that note, you lot enjoy your week. Redirected to Flawless. Keep a lookout for the videos from the man them. Big up the mods them. Smash a like on your way out. We're done, people.
Cheers.